understand. What is this game called again?
Mm,
I don't get it.
Biden's blunders. It's a true or false trivia game.
But what? Biden's
Yeah, Joe
blunders?
Joe Biden. Look.
Huh.
So let me say something, and I think you
Sure.
have to say if it's like true or false or something like that.
This might not be appropriate for tonight.
Well, who want to hear the first one?
Based on true story. Oh, also made in China, kind of like the Bidens. Oh, that's a joke. Anyway,
What about this one?
sure.
Joe on gun violence.
Okay, so
Okay.
so I have to determine whether he actually said this or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, "You're full of shit. Don't tell me I can't point a finger. I ought to go outside with you."
I think that's false.
It's true.
What?
Joe was challenged about his stance on gun violence by a construction worker while on the campaign trail in 2020. So, what did the senior citizen do? He threatened to take him outside for a good kicking.
This might be perfect
I
material for
gotta
a
go outside with that.
this might be perfect material for a
Now,
live
this is
stream.
not political, it's just old people
I
jokes.
think that's what we have to remind people of. And we've said this from the start with any Biden joke that we have. It's not a political stance. What's funny about it isn't politics. What's funny about it is you have a very elderly man who is every bit his age that has a mic on him 24/7. It's hilarious. It's like
so funny.
it's like the Truman Show for like an 82-year-old or whatever it is.
Last person.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's hilarious. He's old. You can say whatever you want about him. I won't disagree with anything else you say, unless you say he's not old. I will debate you all
No,
day. The man is old.
he's old. That's just what
Not
happened.
his own fault either. Father Time got him. Father Time.
I thought you said Father Tom, and I was like, who's that?
Father Tom got him when he was a kid.
Well, also, like, my grandpa was old before he died.
What, your grandpa got old?
Yeah, I
That's
got old.
weird. Also hilarious.
He also said some crazy shit.
Like what?
He was like, "You were in prison?" And I go, "No." I said, "There's a prison over there."
He said, well, based off your skin color, I thought maybe you might have been.
Yeah, he didn't recognize that I was his granddaughter. He's like, "She's much darker than me."
Now, for the headphone users tonight, you're going to explain what's going to be clacking in their ear when you
Oh,
hold that up and.
is it loud?
Well, no, just you can do it. Just yeah, tell them what it is. So they don't know what it
It's
is.
my new advanced fidget thingy. So it's a box, and you can make different shapes with it.
Clearly, Christmas was very, very good to us.
Look at that. And I can do this for hours, just staring at this for hours. So it's gonna be fun for me.
That sounds great. We
Mhm.
might lose Kira midstream
Probably.
to the fidget spinner.
Probably. This thing it's very mesmerizing. So I will put it down.
No, it's there for you to fidget.
Okay. Oh, and Eric says that you can't hear it anyway.
Huh.
Oh,
Look at that.
it's good. So what's up, bitches? What are you guys doing?
So, for those of you that didn't see the Patreon message, no offense, y'all are very, very important to us, and I think you know that. But the Lions play the Niners tomorrow night. Do you guys remember last football season when the Lions beat the Niners 3 out of 4 quarters and had a shitty third quarter, and somehow the Niners and the refs and all the rules and the NFL script made the Niners beat the Lions? You guys remember that? Because I remember it.
Ripped.
And so this year, the Niners, they're even more beat up than we are. They're wounded. They're dragging a dirty, smelly, tuna smelling leg into the game, and we're gonna fucking Karate Kid that leg.
Do you know whose legs smelled really bad?
We're gonna sweep the leg, Johnny. Put him in a body bag. Yeah, who?
Henry VIII or the Sixth.
Did you smell it personally?
One of them.
Then that's hearsay. If you didn't smell it personally, that's hearsay.
Okay. It's like, oh.
Let's put up your. It's like an eyes wide shut situation. You go in there like, I'm ready for sex. Who's ready for sex with me? Eyes wide shut, right, guys?
Right? Anyway.
So yeah, you guys are on your own tomorrow, and or with Bruzel and Dara and the 9 other channels that decided Monday nights were cool after we started live streaming on Monday nights. Just throwing it out there that there was no one live streaming on Monday nights except for the whiskey
Our whiskey she wines and they
Whiskey
stopped
Crusaders.
for a minute.
No, yeah,
Oh,
they
Whiskey
stopped. They wanted
Crusaders.
to come back when we started because they're like, oh, people will watch on a Monday, and then they left. But yeah, it was just Whiskey Crusaders and
Yeah.
us.
So you guys have fun with that. Have
So
fun with the bed that you're making.
there's lots of other people for you to party with tomorrow night, but for tonight, you are ours. I don't know if anybody else is live streaming right now, but you're ours, at least for a little bit. Kira's gonna make shapes. We're gonna read this game. We're gonna have some drinks.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We've already shot some episodes tonight, so a little sauce, a
Yeah.
little tired, but
I am very tired.
well, yeah, you've been going to town on that thing like a dog with a bone,
I want another one.
like a dog with the leg of an uncle.
I want this in
Just
all of the colors.
go into town.
So, how was your Christmas?
Yeah, how was your Christmas?
How was your Hanukkah,
How was your Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa?
If
What
you
else is going on?
if you don't celebrate any holidays, how was Wednesday of last week for you?
How was your atheist life going?
Yeah, throw in the
I'm not judging, but just wait till you die. I'm not judging.
how throw a little chat in the old chatter how your old Christmas was, and we'll talk about how Christmas. Kira, how was your Christmas?
Mine was, I think, fine.
You think so?
I think it was fine.
How do you not know if it was or not?
I took a nap.
That's the only thing that you can remember about Christmas. Wasn't like the gifts or like anything, just the nap.
Well, I got some gifts and then I made dinner for
Mhm.
us, took a nap,
Yeah,
and then we saw Sonic 3.
yeah,
Huh.
that's okay. But Kira did get a gift, which actually is upstairs, not down here. Kira
No,
got
you can't bring it down. That's mine.
Evan Williams 12-year 101
Yes, I
for
did.
Christmas. Santa brought that.
Uh-huh. And leave it up there because I will drink it all right now. So leave it up there.
And
I'll drink it all later.
I know Santa and I discussed ahead of time, whether she had been a good enough girl for Evan Williams 12-year 101. I'm glad Santa decided to get it for her. It's fantastic. Holy
So
shit.
good.
It's really, really good. I'm
Uh-huh.
pleasantly surprised.
I love it.
I thought it
love
would be solid. Clearly, it's a step up from that garbage in the white label.
We
But
also got this for Christmas.
oh yeah, we got that too. Put that up there for people. Hmm.
What did I get for Christmas?
It's a charcutes board. Put some
Uh-huh.
charcutes on it.
My stepsister and her husband, what would that make him?
Her husband.
Our
Our brother.
brother?
It make us our first brother.
Our
If she married her stepbrother, he becomes our biological brother.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And he was very proud. He was very excited.
Yeah, my brother did a great job.
No, I love it. I love it. It's so cute. They got a cricket and now they're doing woodworking and they're having fun.
Yeah. So, tip for the husbands out there: if you have a wife that's sort of artsy, crafty, or maybe just productive. I don't have one of those, so I got to worry about it. But if you have like a productive wife that you're married to, and you want more me time for you, get her a cricket and all the accoutrement that comes with it. According to my brand new brother Mike, you never see her. You just check in on her once or twice a day to make sure that like she hasn't like stabbed herself with a needle and isn't like bleeding out down there. But basically, it becomes party time. You just drink beers and smoke cigarettes, and like she never bothers you.
Yeah. Well, he obviously is partaking in it too.
Sure.
Joe Dickinson, he goes, that is a cutting board.
That's Joe, I'm pretty sure it's a charcutes board, buddy.
Hey,
Pretty sure it's a charcutes board.
Pretty cool. That is a cutting board. I can just imagine it in his voice too.
Do you think I would
dripping with sarcasm?
Do you think I would cut anything on this beautiful board? No, this board is meant for cheeses and olives and meats and onions. It's not meant for knives and sharp things.
Yeah, I mean, you only cut on plastic cutting boards. You can get all those microplastics on you. Don't cut on wood. Keep the wood.
Smells fantastic. Oh, if only you smelled like that. We're gonna say hi to everybody in a minute, and then we're gonna get into this crazy game. And we're not one of those like, oh, come in for the bottle kill. I don't know why we don't bottle kill, but we have two bottles that maybe together one of them we could bottle kill.
These are what we consider a bottle kill.
Like we don't have. That's kind of a lot, I think.
I think that
for
is.
a bottle kill, and then like I'm not sure that this is less or more, but I feel like that's kind of a lot for a bottle kill. I just don't know that that's a bottle kill kind of night.
But
That's
maybe
a lot.
for two people, it's considered one bottle kill.
I mean, we have already shot videos tonight. So
those really don't count.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
It's like when you go to the doctor and they ask you how many drinks have you had, and then they're like, "Oh, you have to count beers."
I hate it when that because I'm like I have like a couple drinks a night. And then it says a couple beers a night. I'm like, you counting beers too?
Count Bears too. I love that show. You guys have to watch The Detroiters if you haven't.
Which is something I think we've said before.
On
and,
every damn show since we've started watching
and you
it.
need to watch it.
It's freaking
Mark
amazing.
Anthony J. Bauer here has a message for you here.
I'm going to bed, beautiful people. 5 a.m. comes early AF. Happy New Year. What are you doing at 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Why are you getting up so early?
Your job starts at 5?
Your job starts at 5?
Jobs start at 5?
That's crazy.
I don't think that's real.
My job is supposed to start at 8.
What time do you normally start at?
I'm ready to get there.
Get there? You mean roll up to your computer?
Yes.
Whatever time it takes me to travel from the bedroom to my office chair.
Yeah.
Sometimes with a little passing nap on the couch. In between.
I'm sleepy.
I can't blame
I
you.
couldn't do a 5 o'clock, then I'd be tired by 6 o'clock.
That's a nice bracelet you have there. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it, buddy.
Good
All right, let's find out who the
night,
hell's
Mark.
here, and then we'll do a little bit of drinking, but not enough to send you away. And then
Look at her mouth. Look
I'm
at.
really. Oh, that looks like a Muppet or
Oh,
like
I messed it up now. Now hold on. Oh man, one of the triangles got fucked up.
All right, let's find out who's here. Then we'll drink a little bit, and then I'm really curious about this game. I'm wondering. I mean, they can't all be real because that's not a game at that point.
That could be.
It has to be some are real and some are fake.
Yeah, some are fake.
Okay, but I wonder how good it is.
What if they sound like, yeah, that sounds like what a president should say.
Well,
or that sounds like what an old person should say.
Based off the first one, I'm assuming they're all going to be on the more outrageous side.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping they are.
Like, that's an old person losing their mind.
Not a political joke.
It's an oldest joke.
An ageist joke. What? The actual porn stash? So let's talk about this real quick.
Let's talk about this.
Because I grew the mustache, and we'll say hi in just a second, but I have to cover this situation. This is it's upsetting to Daddy. I grew a mustache to be funny because I thought it'd be funny to grow a Christmas mustache and then to get some just for men in just 5 minutes and go everywhere with a very dark mustache. I thought it'd be funny. And apparently, for some people, it was. The unintended outcome here is that for some people, they were very turned on. The older ladies, if you know what I mean. That little Tom Selleck vibe.
You did. They were calling you Tom Selleck like all night. It's so ridiculous.
The wheelchair started rolling a little faster, if you know what I mean. And then I shave it off because Christmas is over. And all of a sudden, the women in my life scream to me, I look weird, grow it back. After complaining about my mustache for 6 or 7 weeks, the entire time it took me to grow the damn thing.
I'm getting used to it now.
I shave it off, and they're all like, oh, how long does it take to grow back?
It's like when someone who wears glasses all the time, and then they take off their glasses, they just like look weird, like something's wrong with them. That's what it looked like when you shaved your mustache. I was like, something's wrong.
So I'm a little miffed.
Yeah, no,
about
just
the situation.
keep this way and we'll get used to it.
Because I can grow it again.
No,
I just need a clear directive from the ladies in my life.
Let's just not.
Presley is all for regrowing it, by the way. Eric Ba is here. Bourbon and Beards is here. Whiskey Burger is here. Shelf Turd OG Mike Meyer is here. The Good Vasco is here. Odyssey friggin' Rider is here. Tony McNeese is here. My two favorite pipeballs in Michigan. You dirty, beautiful son of a wonderful mother. Sam Wham is here. Sam, been a while since I saw you. Love you, man. Joe Dicken brother is here. Mark J. Bauer, Mark Anthony J. Bauer. Already said hi to him. Said hi to him one more time. Larry with 3 R's in it.
Hello.
That's one too many. Andrew Kelly is here. 4 Lead friggin' Whiskey is here. Truth Behind the Wheel is here. Hello, you great folks. Hello, you, buddy.
Behind the wheel. What is that?
Sometimes Scared does that after drinking. Jason Kobe is here. Wilmington Piper is here. I'm just kidding. She does it. She puts a breath mint in. She's fine. Mrs. Laurie J is here. I'm still joking. JG is here. Cookie Cats is here. It's sad, I know. Upton Smoke Tamales is here. Gandy Road is here. The freaking epic extraordinaire Tommy D is here. Tom Morrow. Almond joys to you. Whiskey Channel. Yes. Tom actually sent me a little message today. So you guys know how we like Limestone Farms. Limestone Farms is the greatest. Blah 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 blah. I love Limestone Farms. You know how that's all like a real thing, right? Well, our good boy Tommy there
Uh-huh.
sent me a little picky pick, and it wasn't of him.
Down below.
No, wasn't of him or his
What's
anatomy. It was
what
a
was
little
it?
pick that comes along with the message that says, "Soon I'll have new bottles to give you." Bloodlines Heritage,
Oh,
38.99.
oh my
Under
gosh.
40, this thing is coming to the Limestone Farms family. It's a 6-year bourbon, just under 100 proof. But getting into that affordable space, which many distilleries have done very, 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 very well at.
Yes.
And you understand they're only using the Kentucky juice,
It's
only
gonna be
6
so
years
good.
or older, and everything that we and basically every other whiskey tuber has tasted from them has been between great and fantastic.
Everything is so good
So
there.
that's pretty exciting.
Some more lines of blood.
I love blood. Jeff Perkins, I think I said hi, but I got so distracted by the whole Limestone Farms and my love affair with them that I can't remember if I said hi to you or not. So now I'm scrolling. Sean Holt, Jesus, is here. Mrs. Lori J, they saw Sonic 3 too. Mrs. Lori J, what'd you think of it?
Yeah, JG. There were two others.
JG, yes, there were. And we did not see the second one because we heard that it
It was
sucked
so stupid. I heard,
sucked the
yeah.
nuts. But we liked the first one.
The first one's really fun.
And the third one was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. You complained about it.
I complained a little bit about it. But they did have lots of Jim Carrey in it, which I liked.
Yes. Yeah.
Jim Carrey is what makes Sonic worth watching.
Putting the Congo on his belly. It's just so, it doesn't even matter. It's Jim Carrey. It's hilarious. I love it.
It's a fun little movie, especially got some little ones in your life. Jameson Meyer is here. Mr. Richie J is here. Nick the friggin' Greek is here. Cookie Cats, your bourbon choices have been provided. I think we're still pretty bottom of the barrel. Aaron Roan is Danny freaking DeVito is here on it is a game night. It's not a Kahoot night, but it is a game night, Danny.
A game-ish night.
Danny,
did this old person say this or not?
Danny heard there was a game in the air and got his own face tattooed on his own toe and showed up.
Oh, well, I went to where's that place I went to? I got subs.
Jail? Oh, it was you meant today. Okay, yeah, Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. And there's this little cutout of Danny DeVito. Freaked the crap out of me though, because it was like hiding behind the ice machine, like the pop machine.
Was he like poking out?
Yes.
That's cool.
I was like, oh my gosh.
It's funny you say
it was freaky.
Little cutout. That's actually life size for him.
It was life size.
It's a full size life size. And we're scrolling. The other Vasco is here. World famous dentist David Goldman is here. Roger Pence is here. Oh man, they changed my media assets here.
Oh no!
Why? But I'm pretty sure that I've got.
I think I will have another cup of coffee.
Jim never has a second cup of coffee at home.
I got you, buddy.
At the Christmas party or something like that, and nobody got it. And like even my stepmom, she was like, "You don't have this again," or something like that. I forget, but she asked, like, "You don't have a second?"
How do people not know the movie Airplane, or as Jonah would call it, Airport?
Yeah, Airport. I don't think. Well, so my stepmom's cool, but she doesn't get that kind of. That was like my dad's kind of thing.
There's cool, and then there's stepmom cool. Those are two different levels of cool. I think we can all agree on that, right, Jamie?
Right, Jamie.
Right, Jamie. Right, Whiskey Joker would know.
Hello.
He's got a little joker on his face. A little card joker
on his face.
He's a little musical guy. Bombed.
No, you're down with the sickness.
Who's down with the sickness?
Mark.
Oh no. No hot toddies, bro?
Yeah, do a hot toddy.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, Kira always says, do away with me. I'm sick. Go ahead and euthanize me. And I reach for the euthanizing
pencil
thing that we have that goes in your head.
It's a drill pencil.
It's medical. And then Press is like, wait, what about hot toddies? And I'm like, whew, close one. What would I do if Presley wasn't here? Friggin' Sherry is here.
Hey, Sherry.
And the reason why Nick the Greek goes by Nick the Greek instead of by Nick, his last name, is because, as I have said many, many, many times before, this last name is all vowels and no one knows how to pronounce it. Look at this.
I know. It shouldn't even be a real. I don't think it is a real word. It's made up.
Vowel, 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 L, vowel, 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 S.
It's like, what's another word?
There is no other word in the English language that has that many vowels with almost no consonants in it.
I was trying to. There's
consonants or consonants, either one.
Kayak, radar. No, those all have consonants in them.
No, that was close. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the effort. But Sherry, we love you almost as much as we love Nick. All right, and we're okay. So Eric B says, "How about instead of a stash, you gain 50 pounds and grow a full beard? That way, the guy behind the counter instantly knows you're looking for bourbon." Okay, that's funny.
Boy,
That's actually really funny.
I feel like today and tomorrow is my last hurrah
That's for
because
what?
I wanna lose at least 5 pounds,
Okay.
but it's really difficult because I just like to eat and drink and not. Oh, what is that? There was this exercise thing called 75 hard, where you have like 6 rules that you have to follow, and then in 75 days you're supposed to lose like so many pounds or whatever.
75 days, you're supposed to get hard.
Yeah.
I was taking a pill like that once because I had low
And
T.
so,
Didn't help.
well, and Presley was like, "Oh, I'll do it with you, Mom." So I'm like looking through the rules. I'm like, work out 2 times a day for 45 minutes each time. I'm like,
What about
oh
people
my
who have
gosh.
jobs? Jeez.
I'm like, okay, well, maybe if I get up early, maybe.
Maybe.
That could be a maybe.
Still doubt it.
Eat good foods,
What?
meaning like no Cheetos, no deli meat,
What was the daily allowance of ice cream?
no ice cream.
What?
Yeah.
Was this in a gulag in
And
Russia?
then I was like, okay, well, maybe I could probably do that. And then it said no alcohol for 75 days. And I go, absolutely not.
Tear that
So now I
shit right
can't.
up. Get it out of here.
And then Press is like, come on, Mom, you can do it. And I'm like, I really can't.
She has no perception of time. As a young child, she doesn't realize that 75 days of no alcohol is enough to kill a full-blown alcoholic like yourself.
Like, because it
She doesn't
includes
realize what she's
beers.
asking for.
Like, it includes a beer. And
It
sometimes
includes
I want a beer.
really? Does it include
Yeah.
seltzers
Or
too?
wine. Remember when we were trying to go dry for last year, dry January?
Yeah.
And I was like, let's have some wine. And you go, that's alcohol. And I'm like,
But barely.
come on.
Lee is here. Mr. Semantic Steve Szymanski is here. T-Rob is here. And we're scrolling. NWB friggin' Shelf Turds OG. Northwest Bourbon is here. Whiskey Burger, I don't know about my life. I have a little one in my pants. I wish I remember what we were joking about back then, but I do like putting that up on screen and just leaving it.
I'm thinking, is that like a 90s grunge band lyric? But no.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was like the Smashing Pumpkins or something, or
No.
9 Inch Nails. That's a line in the song Closer.
Tonight is gonna be the greatest.
Michael Huh is here. Josh
Hello.
Fritz is
Hello.
here. Travis friggin' Robeson is here. His name is on this Four Roses bottle
Oh,
that
no.
we might have to attempt to go
Here,
after.
pour some. I drank all mine.
Oh, which one would you like, though? The old Louisville or the Four Roses?
You don't know.
You don't know.
I don't think I care.
I think you do. I think
Oh, I do care.
I think you prefer the old Louisville.
You guys, they make these toys in different colors. Like there's a SpongeBob one.
That's a color.
It is a
The
color.
color of SpongeBob.
And you can make 70 shapes in it. And then you try to have to get it back into its original box. But that's hard. I always make this shape. Okay, I gotta get it away.
No, you're fine. People like it. It keeps you engaged. Happy New Year, Tony. Good evening, it's T-Rob. Did David transplant his stash to his eyebrows? No, but we did talk about potentially that could be my next big move. Is to grow a Bert and Ernie Bert style unibrow.
Yeah.
Or at least start buying fake ones and wearing them every day.
You guys.
Like the wigs I still would like to buy if somebody would let me buy them.
No, David.
Every day something new. I can have frosted tips one day. I can have mullet
Please don't.
one day.
Please don't.
I can have Jamaican braids one day. I can have cornrows one day. I can have it all.
That just reminds me of like Michael from The Office when he came back from Jamaica and he had like 3 beads and he kept shaking his head to get the bead.
Kobe, 75 hard. Thought you needed to see a doctor, but lasted for longer than 4 hours.
Well, you could masturbate. No, I don't want to.
Cookie Cat's down 54 pounds since June 17th. Cookie Cat's, what is your secret?
Yes. Did you do 75 hard?
Did you do a carnivore diet?
See, okay, I would like to do the carnivore diet.
Sure.
But meat freaks me out.
People end up eating like a lot of ground chuck because it's expensive to eat steak every day.
Yeah. So, and I would probably waste out of my steak because if I cut it and I see a vein, I won't eat the rest of it. Or if I get a bite of gristle, I won't eat the rest of it. Same thing with chicken. That's why it takes me forever to clean the chicken.
Maybe that's part of the diet. They know that people like you are gonna go on and like, oh, I can't finish this, and like our work is done here.
But I do like ground beef and ground turkey and ground chicken. I could totally do that. And I love boiled eggs.
Sure.
But like, if that was all I ate, I don't know.
It sounds like it'd be amazing. Bourbon and Beards, I am on the
Olympic pen.
Olympic pen. I am originally from the
Hail
Yelp.
Mary.
I don't think I understand half the
Yelp.
words in that sentence. I want to
Ozempic?
understand it.
Are you talking about Ozempic?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
Ozempic.
Auto parts.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you, do you remember Seltzer Nation? Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
There's just nothing fun to do with seltzer, and the people that watch it aren't fun.
What we learned through the Seltzer Nation
Actually-
experiment. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say something disparaging to what we were told.
Well, no,
We were told something.
that's what I was going to get to. What we learned through that experience, and actually we've been akin to another experience like this
Yeah.
over the last couple of years, where just because you have a large Instagram following, just because you have a large Facebook group, doesn't mean that you have actual engagement. And that's where Seltzer Nation, I think, overshot themselves a little bit when they brought us on, and they're like, one of the appealing things to us was they had this big group that they thought were engaged, and turns out they weren't engaged at all.
Mhm.
I can understand it, it's Seltzer. But we know of something that we were akin to in the whiskey world where something similar happened. Somebody had a big following on Insta or had a big Facebook group. I'm not that close to that person, but I got to hear the other side of it. Started working with someone that we know, got rolling on a project with that person, said, oh, no. I've got like 10,000 Insta people. I got like a Facebook group. I got whatever. And they got into this project, and it came time for, where's your community at, buddy? And they sold like 0 bottles of the barrel they bought.
Well, you missed that part. The whole point of that, just it doesn't matter.
Oh.
But
Anyway, there's a
anyway.
little chat, little business chat, little business kitty.
If you want to get on business talk, let's get in our Discord. Okay?
We're gonna get on some business talk. All you need is Monjarno. That's like,
Monjarno.
isn't that generic Ozempic?
That's the one that his mom's on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, what is she doing? Because she looks amazing.
Oh,
I was like, oh, I can't get that.
she doesn't look that good. Badger Jeff is here. Happy holidays, sir. It's be well. Badger Jeff is a sheltered OG.
Leos.
Look at that, man. He's still playing football like
Leo.
4 years later. I remember. Of course you do, buddy.
Mm.
T. Rob, the FDA just approved Zepbound for sleep apnea. Yes. Do I have sleep apnea? Is that what I have?
No, I'm confused why you're pushing this on us, T. Rob.
I think he's just excited about Zepbound.
He's like sleep apnea.
Listen, we're just talking about lots and lots of gross things here. Look, like Flint water, Stranahan's, just gross shit across the board. You know what I'm saying?
Though, I do know a handful of people that they sleep with one of those CPAP machines.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I wonder if that would help them.
I wonder. Well, I have crazy snores myself. I wonder if I need a sleep apnea machine.
I know. So this person that I know of,
Yeah.
their snores are nothing like yours. They are on a different level.
Like mine are worse.
No.
What?
Theirs are worse.
That's crazy.
On the machine, it's just, yeah. Fun.
Sure Black, holy sleepy babamas. Did
sleep
I
all day.
sleep all day? Monday
Monday.
comes so damn early. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to you, buddy.
I know we're messing with you.
Eric B. David, how about starting with a rat tail? I'm game, buddy. I'm line up those wings. I will wear them. But somebody, a little stick in the mud over here.
Now, do you know what a rat tail is?
Yeah, it's like a little.
Okay.
That down there at the bottom.
You said wigs, and I was like, a rat tail is not a wig.
I think you could get a wig that's got a rat tail in it.
David, that's the dumbest thing. Why
No,
would
what?
you get a whole wig for a rat tail?
Okay, like it's just like it just clip on. It'd be like a weave. It's kind of pop it in there amongst my current hair.
We'll glue it in.
Yeah, we'll just glue it in. I'm cool with that. Bert and Ernie style eyebrows are back in style.
I know.
Me with a
So
rat tail. Look
Bernie.
at Christine Vasco
Yeah.
already getting the divorce papers from Mark ready because she wants me with that rat tail. Hot to trot.
The only person, and this person could not even pull a rat tail off, was Jordan from New Kids on the Block. And he still couldn't pull it off.
That's crazy.
I think that my doll might have a rat tail on the back of him, too.
Hot. Kooky Cast coming back in, losing the weight. No bread, no pasta, no pizza. Gym every day. Kira, I don't understand half the words that are on that screen. Does that diet make sense to you?
How do you eat
What
sandwiches?
was the cheese intake during this period of time? I'm assuming the cheese intake went up as the bread intake went down.
If you okay, the pizza, can you have cauliflower pizza?
How many IPAs did like getting
That's
rid of the
true. How
bread?
many IPAs can you
IPAs
have?
went up, bread went down.
That's what I need to know.
Okay, so where do peanut M&Ms come in? I'm assuming there's a lot of peanut M&Ms replacing the necessary nutrients that bread and pasta and pizza were bringing to your life.
There's no nutrients in bread pasta,
You hear this
which
blasphemy?
is why that's why they're like, yeah, that's how I lost all that weight because empty freaking carb. But I love bread.
And
I
I love
love a good bread,
everything that I just
and
named
I
off.
love
The
a
other
good
Masco,
pasta.
Christine, who hopefully isn't reading my chat, can't eat any fat or grizzly meat. So I end up with an extra 1/3 of steak. Usually
You should not be eating that steak because
Eh.
we've already decided that it's gross.
it's fine. You're in Ohio. It's
Oh, I
not even
can't do
real
it.
meat in Ohio anyway. You're just fine.
So, but I am tempted carnivore diet, but I don't know because
I feel like carnivore diet could be a lot of fun.
I did try to like I did make a meal plan for us and like try to like grocery plan it out. It was like $200 for 1 week just for the two of us. I'm like, no, we are
Steaks,
gonna
baby.
go right back to SpaghettiOs because this isn't working.
That's gonna make Kooky Cats pretty upset. Three-legged bears like seltzer.
Three-legged bears.
Yeah, pretty much nobody likes seltzer. I know it's sad. Engagement without having anybody behind it. Really, Tom Morrow could go on for days on the subject. I'm telling you, buddy, it's real. There are people who have a bajillion followers in certain social media formats, and then when it comes time to like do a barrel pick or something, have no one.
But it wasn't him. It was somebody
No,
else,
no, no,
right?
no.
That we know.
It just
Okay.
we know someone that worked with someone like that. So
But the person that we were saying that we know that's in tangent wasn't Tom.
no, of course not. No, 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 no.
Okay, I
He's
just
just
think
saying
so.
like, "Yo, I feel you."
Yo,
He's like, "Yo, yo, yo,
yo,
tomorrow,
yo.
what up?"
It's like they tell us there's more Democrats than Republicans.
What?
That's what they did. That's what Celsius did to us.
Oh yeah, the Salsa Nation did. They did Diddy party us for sure. They said, "Listen,
Hey, if you're here, don't worry. You have a lot of friends, and we had no friends.
and we didn't have any until we went to the Diddy party. Turns out that if I don't crack this egg up my butthole, everyone loves me. I can't wait till that list comes out and my name's on it. Did this turn into the Pharma channel? Yes.
Yes.
We're advertising Zepbound, Margiano. They're identical.
Buongiorno.
Mangiano! It's the Italian channel now. Oh man. All right, so those machines below, where can I get to them? Are you talking about Mark snoring? Oh, you were talking about
It wasn't. I know it wasn't Mark snoring.
Sherry pulling no punches with Tony Bacadese. Tony Bacadonnuts. You remember nothing.
Yeah, what happened to that night when y'all went to the bar? You don't remember that?
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Rat Tail is the prequel to the mullet, and I want to do them both. Sean Holt, Jesus, I want to rock them both like a hurricane. David, do the Rat Tail, then you can cosplay as a Jedi Padawan.
That's true.
I would love to do that. I think I'd be a great Jedi
Of
Padawan.
course, Mark makes it into something nerdy.
That's Mark's MO, baby. Norman Conklin, hello, whoa.
Hello.
Mark Emanecker, my wife had a rat tail in high school.
No, she didn't.
First of all, your wife's a wonderful lady. We met her. Second of all, does she want you sharing that? Mark, is she anywhere in the room right now?
With a rat tail. I can't do it.
Some decisions made in a former decade should not be talked about in the current decade. I'm just saying there was a lot of things that a lot of people thought was okay back in the day. And maybe now we just keep those things to ourselves, Mark.
I still can't picture it. I want to see a photo.
Eric B, help us out with the donut.
No
or
bread,
the diet. No bread, just donuts. Okay, that
Okay.
makes more sense. You replace Kooky Cats replaces the bread with donuts.
Okay, that makes it
It's
more
a
doable.
lighter bread.
That's true.
It's not as heavy, not as
Oh my gosh, I don't think I can lose weight. This sounds already too hard.
it's impossible. Let's ask a doctor, and by doctor I mean a dentist. David Goldman just played Bean Boozled. We just played last night, and you can't eat after that.
Oh no, there was one that I ate. I think it was vomit.
Oh yeah, Bean
And I was
Boozled
like-
messed up, dude.
Yeah, it's I can't even talk about
There
it
was
because
one
it like
flavor that was called your mom's butt. And I have not tasted your mom's butt, but I have to believe that that's what it tastes like.
so everybody had fun playing Bean Boozled.
It's a gross game.
It's gross.
Just sales! Boston is here. Kobe, your Little Caesars will have to close if you guys go carnivore.
For sure. I
We're
know.
single-handedly keeping that
Like, do you
open.
guys just want some pepperoni packets? Like,
Yeah, like we go in there, they treat us like royalty. Andrew Kelly, I found out my phone automatically tracks my snoring overnight a couple months ago. Now I can't help but check how I did every night. Wow, didn't realize how much it happens. Andrew, you and
yes.
I, bro, happens all the time.
You do snore,
I snore a lot.
but
Snore almost as much as Will Henderson snores.
Will Henderson, that little
Oh,
fucker.
what up, buddy? How you
What's up, you
doing?
fucker?
I had no idea you were in the chat, dude. Love you. Happy Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you. And I hope your wife's still hot,
Happy
buddy.
New Year.
Hope your wife's still smoking hot. Speaking of Lee, Kira is super hot. No
Lee.
reason to diet.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're on Lizzo now.
I'm on Lizzo now. That's true. Can you confidence about me?
Lizzo. I've lowered my standards.
I mean, like it's a goal I want to do, but I make goals every day, and I don't.
I don't think
Go to
all
them.
I don't think all goals are meant to be obtained. I think that
Mm.
sometimes goals are just out there to make it look like you're trying.
Like I'm trying. Like I have a goal.
A&W Root Beer, why the frowns? Why Taco Fridays? You guys started on Sunday and 30 minutes early. For shame.
Yeah. Tomorrow is a baseball game.
Tomorrow's a football
game.
Very important one. The Lions. A&W, you know this.
There's a Lions game, and then New Year's Eve is the following day, and we have a bunch of kids coming over, so I got to clean the dang house.
Kira, Jason Comey wrote a comment for you. Go ahead.
I secretly hope Limestone Farms hire someone named Todd Day to work with tomorrow. Jeez, that's hilarious, actually. It's like
Nailed it. Oh,
Weird Al
man.
wrote a song about you.
I don't know if he did.
Which one?
Mark, I don't think he did. If your mother told you
Which
that,
one?
I think it's a lie. Mark Emmenecker, it was the 80s. She was hot. It was the 80s. Still is hot, but I get what you're saying with the rat tail in the 80s.
You can
That
do
was
that stuff in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like literally, the hottest move in the 80s any woman could ever do.
What?
In the 80s, a woman did not need a big butt.
No.
She did not need big boobs.
Okay.
Although it helped. What she needed was big hair.
Yeah.
Men were super into big hair. And then if you found a lady that would slowly crawl across the hood of a sports car with the wind blowing, oh my gosh, people would just people would just lose it in their pants.
It is pretty cool.
Just wow.
Just wow.
Just wow.
And how?
A&W, who doesn't loan your mom's butt?
I don't know who loves it.
Or who loves it? Checking in on the hotness of Will Henderson's wife. Definitely still super hot. Got my deviated septum fixed, so no more snoring. Maybe I need to go to Will's doctor.
Baby, don't. Okay, your nose is hanging on by, I don't even know how.
Will, how many times has your nose been broken?
David's nose, if you look,
it's been
right
broken
here.
3 times.
There's no bridge. There's nothing. And then his nose starts like here and goes down. Like there's nothing there.
It's not, I think, listen, my mom drank a
strange.
lot of wine when she was pregnant with me. That's why I have the upper torso of a much taller man. I have the legs of Danny DeVito. And I have the nose that literally can get broken by a strong breeze.
Yeah. It's
got nothing to do with my drinking
you
habits.
Don't get your they'll just break your whole nose off. So just
What if I get a new one like Michael Jackson? That thing didn't look too bad, did it? Sherry, F them 49ers. That is correct. That is the correct attitude, Sherry.
Yes. That's what we're going to be saying.
World famous dentist David Goldman. Go ahead, Kira.
Amy watch and discuss. Jonathan got vomit. Justin got liver. Well, good for him. I barely survived stink bug, and Jacob got 3 down and near the. See, Jacob is a freaking master.
Dude, he is. He's the best. Goldman, that's going to be your boy. Like when you try to get your boys at the appropriate age, you try to get them into not just drinking like crap liquor, drinking nice bourbon, right? When the time comes. I think
Amy's going to go for that.
The other two might be a little shy. I feel like Jacob's going to be like,
I'll be like, I'll do it.
How could we do it? Can we shoot him? Like, can we just go down or I got to like actually enjoy it?
He's like, do you remember It's Always Sunny when Country Mac comes?
Oh, Country Mac's the
And
best.
he goes, I'll do it. And he jumps off the bridge with a beer in his hand. That's Jacob. I'll do
100%. Jacob's Country Mac.
it.
Goldman, you know that joke. Travis Robson, Kira, if you were 50 pounds more,
We'd
we'd still tolerate
tolerate
you. If you lost 10, we'd still just tolerate you. Oh, all right. So Travis is he's laying it out there. He's laying it out there that no one's real thrilled with you in any size or shape. Way to go.
It's true. It's just fine.
He's like, listen, it's not the weight.
It's not the
It's who you are as a person. Man, thanks, Travis.
I
I've been
love
trying
it.
to say that to her for years.
That's actually hilarious. I like that.
Like 12 years of me grasping at the words, and you just eloquently put it there in between the lines. Smart guy. Bill Reynolds is here.
What's up?
Eric Ba, a question for Kira.
A bunch of kids coming over. You had to get
Yeah, and it's like the worst age to have invite kids over because it doesn't sound like, oh, we're just having kids over. Like it's like if you have like 7, 8-year-old because you have a 7 or 8-year-old, it's like, oh, it's fun, bring the kids over. We're at that weird age where it's
Yeah.
like they're all 14.
They're all 14. So like I don't know if I'm allowed to even be on the same level of the house that they're in.
I am not allowed to talk to any of them.
I'm like, should I just like stay in the bedroom and like they can have free roam of the house? Like, I don't know.
We're at that weird stage.
Yeah.
Like they
It's
need
gonna
to
be weird.
they need to get like, I don't know, older or younger.
hmm
We're in that
It's weird. Yeah.
trafficking age.
But we're also in that weird age where they also want us to hang out with them for some reason.
It's super weird.
And it's like,
It's
can't
like-
you guys hang out without us?
Like I know I'm super cool, guys. Like I get it. I'm like the cool dad, but like, come on. Let's hang out more when it's like less weird when you're like 17 or 18 or something,
It's just
or we can all have drinks together because that's the drinking age, right?
no.
All right, we can all have cigarettes together. That's the cigarette age, right?
No, do you know what's
We can
true?
all vote for a president together. How about that?
I think so. Maybe.
Okay. Calm down, White Snake. Dude, that was in the 80s. And
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about Stacy's mom.
oh, well, sort of. I think that's a homage to it. But in the
Ooh.
80s, no boobs. Well, boobs weren't good, but maybe big fake ones. No butt, but the hair. The hair was the thing. And then slow motion crawling.
Slow motion woman.
Well, think about Spinal Tap. The original.
I like it like that.
No, that's not the
Keep
80s.
moving that back. I don't know how
So
to act.
think about how. What was her name? Fran Drescher? Is that her name? In
Yeah.
Spinal Tap? When she explains the cover they wanted for Smell of the Glove.
Yeah.
How was the woman positioned?
Yeah. You have her tied up with a rope around her neck,
And she's on
making
all.
her smell a glove.
She's on all fours. The 80s loved putting women on all fours.
Don't you think that's offensive?
What's wrong with being sexy? No,
No,
sexist.
sexist.
Sexist. But if he had turned it around the other way, where she was making you smell the glove. I saw a poster or two like that back in the day. Yes, women crawling across cars.
hmm
No butt to speak of, but in the 80s, you didn't want a butt. You just wanted 2 legs going right up into their back.
Is that actually true, Sean, or are you just joking?
The Vomit Jelly is actually pepperoni pizza flavor. Oh, it's like a mental
I
game.
wonder if
A mental game.
because I mean they can't make vomit flavor.
Well, I mean, they
Can they?
could. I think they
I
could.
think all vomit tastes different.
How much
Although
vomit
I
have you
have had the
tasted?
vomit flavor before.
How
I
much
can't
vomit
lie.
have you tasted?
I don't know. My own.
So what you're saying is don't play a game of Got Your Nose with David because it might really. Yes,
You might.
that is
Yeah.
correct.
One time Presley ran into him and bumped her head.
She was 4.
Mhm.
We're playing around. I'm sitting on the ground. It's like a 4-year-old. She's just running everywhere, right? I'm not really expecting her to run back into me. She runs back into me, and my nose was just moved off to the
Yeah,
side.
and you didn't even feel it. And I go, David, your nose, it's moved. And you're
It's-
like, what?
A little loosey goosey.
Yeah, so it's gonna fall off one day.
The Lions destroying my Niners will just give us a better draft pick, so I'm all for it.
Go ahead, because we have all of the draft picks.
Oh yeah, you didn't know this, AW. We secretly have all the draft
We
picks.
got them all.
We're gonna draft the entire college class. It's gonna be great.
Don't hang out with teenagers, Davis.
Yeah,
Is that
speaking of,
trafficking age?
it's unfortunately
Yeah.
all our daughter and therefore her friends are at a
Mhm.
prime trafficking age.
You literally said those words to Presley today. So Presley and I went to the mall
Sure.
today, and he's like, "You have to watch out," because this mall is known now for like grabbing
Not
girls.
the safest mall.
Yeah,
Not that
and
any mall is safe anymore, but
yeah,
yeah.
and I don't know why with this one, but whatever. It's known for grabbing girls, and he's like, "You are at the prime age for trafficking," and Presley's like, "But mom's gonna be there," and then you go, "You think someone's gonna take a 200-pound chick?" Freaking 100 pounds.
That's okay. I enjoyed the joke, but it's not exactly what I said. I enjoy sleeping in the bed, so I didn't say that. But what I did say, she says something to the effect of like, "Well, they're not gonna like want me or whatever, or like whatever." And I'm like, "Listen, unfortunately, you're not a whale. If you were a whale, then I'd have less to worry about because I mean, you'd just be heavy to grab and put into a van. But you are the ripe age and size to be easily grabbed, put into a van, and then sell for a high profit." I said I would pay several $100s for you myself. Only several.
And we don't have any special skills like Liam Neeson. So I
No,
was
we have
like,
none.
uh-oh.
Once you're gone, you're gone. I can't come get you. Once you're gone, you're gone. Once you're gone, we start working on making another one. Whitesnake, yes, Sherry. Nick the Greek, Iowa Uber driver, F you, Davis.
No.
Yeah, I have been yelled at by an Iowa Uber driver thanks to Nick the Greek and fan. Andrew Kelly helping you out with some of your favorite lyrics. Mark the Manda Deanda, where am I? This channel. What channel is this? OMG! I made it back. Woo.
Well,
What's up, buddy?
Sunday. Maybe Sundays are good for you, huh?
Yeah, maybe Sundays are. I don't know. I mean, Mondays was sort of our thing, but I don't know. We'll find out. Pepperoni pizza tastes the same going down and coming up, says Eric B.
Okay, so logic. All right.
Mark Emanecker, wow, that's oddly specific. Hot take. All vomit tastes different, says Kira.
Does it not?
Tony Beccadonuts, as a Christmas food poisoning vomit expert, I can testify that all vomit tastes like whatever you're vomiting up,
So it all tastes different.
says Tony while yelling with exclamation points. And Norman Conklin says, I hope you don't adjust those glasses too hard. Your nose can't handle it. My nose literally cannot handle it. It all
It's
stems
like
back
hanging on by
to
a thread, like.
breaking several times in college and then breaking after college.
Because this guy used to be a tree guy.
Well, yeah, the tree broke that was the third time the tree broke my nose. I had to go to the emergency room and they were picking wood chips out of my nose with tweezers for
And that's why
like
you
an
have
hour.
that
Yeah.
huge scar right there.
Yeah. But speaking of trying to find some wood somewhere, there's a game we have.
Oh yeah, I was just playing. I thought you were having fun.
Oh, I was having fun.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was having a blast. But we can do the game and still chat with people.
Okay.
It'd be fun. World famous status. I'm pretty sure if the choice was berry or vomit, everyone would know which bean they got. Oh, words of wisdom.
It's true. That's
Words
true.
of wisdom. The glasses never move because there's a groove for them across. That is actually very correct, Mark. And you've seen that in person. David, have you tried the new penis flavored chips? I haven't seen them here in the Bible Belt yet. My wife has been looking for them.
What it tastes like?
We need a broken nose timeline chart, please. David, you can't find wood. Sherry, you know this. I shared this with you in confidence as we were wandering around Comerica Stadium. I have low T. Sherry, jeez.
And she'll like it too.
And she'll like it too if I take the pill. So Mark the Manda Deandra, real quick. First nose break was in college, intramural flag football. Instead of getting tackled, the guy I was chasing decided to, while we were running at this, he stiff armed me, but with the ball into my face. So
Rude.
Broke my nose, blood absolutely everywhere. It was awesome. My buddies took me to the hospital. They put it back into place.
Wait, this was college, not high school?
This is college, yeah.
Oh.
And then I like a week or two later, I'm getting a checkup, and jokingly I'm like, hey, because I actually, believe it or not, was actually really good flag football. I was like the Aiden Hutchinson of my team. I averaged like a sack and a half a game. I kicked ass. And I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
I'm awkward like he is, and I fucking kicked ass. So I'm like, hey, can I play football? And he thought I was being sarcastic, as many people think. He's like, yeah. And so I went back and played again. Second time, because it was only like a week or two after the first break, someone just that. That's all it took. Off to the side, less blood, but real crooked. So went back and they had to like put it back into place and do whatever breaking or whatever or resetting or whatever it was that they had to do. Fast forward to several years, I'm working as a tree removal guy because I haven't decided what I want to do with my life yet. And there's this thing when you have trees, you knock them down and then you're cutting them up where certain branches are like weighted. For those of you that have cut down trees, you know that means that if you don't see that it's weighted, it's bent and you cut it at one end, it could fly back and hit you in the face.
Oh.
And then tree guys are supposed to wear a helmet with a shield, but it looks kind of stupid to wear that. Plus, it was hot out. So I wasn't wearing that. And I was moving fast. And I was feeling like a badass. And I was just wham, 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 whoosh, and broke it again.
Broke it again.
And then the fourth time was my 4-year-old daughter running into my face. There's your timeline. As interesting as it was, we lost 75 people. That's okay. We're about to lose them all with this game.
Okay, now remember, this is not a political game. This is, and we're making fun of old people. One old person in particular, not because they're the president, but because they're old.
It's about being old and
Okay.
having a mic on you constantly.
You could have a stack of who's that guy who said stupid shit all the time? George W. Bush. W.
Yeah.
I could have that, but then that would just be making fun of a president who's really not smart sometimes when they say things. Although the movie W is really good.
I still need to watch it.
Yeah, with Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Bad. You're like, oh man, he really didn't have a choice, did he?
So
then it's like, maybe, okay. Anyway.
So just think about it as just an old person
This is an
who
old person.
people are just constantly asking him tough questions.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't have his meds that day.
Okay, although this is hilarious. Okay, ready?
Right.
Okay,
And-
old person.
And we're all she's not gonna give the answers right away. So put true or false, yes or no, whatever in the chat.
Mhm.
We'll all find out together.
Mark Danda. Oh, no, I wasn't. Okay, I'm not even gonna get there. Okay, anyway.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay, an old man talking about ambition. Okay.
Sure.
My mother believed, and my father believed, that if I wanted to be president of the United States, I could be. I could be vice president. Is that true or false?
That's a good one.
I prefer Vice. The TV show Vice,
Oh, sorry.
because that show's funny. Oh no, Veep.
So
Veep.
here's the deal.
Vice.
I'm gonna say that that's false because some of them have to be false.
Truths.
We got a lot of truths. I'm saying false. We got
Don't say it
true,
again.
false, damn straight, true, true. We have true, true, true. Oh,
We got
truths
lots
are
of
winning big time.
truths.
False, true. Cheers. Johnny doesn't even know how to play the game.
That's not the answer, John.
Let's go back to speaking about wood.
Is that
Nick, you're gonna do just fine tonight.
okay? So my mother believed and my father believed that if I wanted to be president of the United States, I could be vice president.
Travis Robeson says it's low T.
And
it's
it
not
was
just
true.
It's not just T, it's low T.
He said that.
Eric B also says the answer is A.
He was confused because he was like, I was vice president.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's okay.
He was confused.
Listen to all the dumb stuff we say on a nightly basis.
Yes.
If anybody is a member of the channel and goes through all of our live streams, they can make a game way better than this.
Nightly basis. We also have other games if this game is not down people's alleys.
Well, let's do a couple more and see if it's down
And
people's
it's
alleys.
just a game about ageisms.
We're just against old people.
I
That's
know.
it.
If I get
We
old, don't
hate
let me.
Old people. If you're old, we hate you.
I actually asked Presley, I go, when I get old, I'm living with you, right? And she goes,
Sure.
oh, Mom, no. I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, I can't stand you. You're going into a home. I'm like, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Johnny, we're just giving you crap, buddy. It's all good. We love you.
He's like, what I miss?
Mark the Man of Deanda. No, Vice starring Christian Bale as Dick Cheney.
Okay, no, I haven't watched that.
I haven't
We should
watched that
watch
either.
that then.
We should watch that.
Yeah.
I have not seen it. A lot of those like W, which I still do really want to watch, Vice, whatever. It's almost like it doesn't matter whether you like the person in real life or not.
Yeah.
The movie can still be compelling,
Yeah.
right? Like
yeah.
it's good movie making about a person's life.
Because everybody's human and everybody's like their own.
Sure.
Like obviously they're at a magnifying glass.
The phrase "everybody's human" ends at P Diddy. Okay, so you can't just say everybody's human, all right?
Whoa.
Like you can't just go like, well, everyone's human, and some of us like to, bang
Mhm.
little children.
PJ
Like-
knew that was wrong. And he still kept going.
But for everybody else, yeah, you may disagree with their like politics or who they were affiliated with, but they are still human. unless it's P. Diddy.
Yeah.
I think we can all get behind that.
Now we all agree to agree.
Yeah, Darrell's here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Darrell?
All right, so we're playing a game. We need T's or F's or whatever answer you want to say
Yes. So
in the chat.
again, it's just a game about an old person saying stuff. Okay.
And to make sure that we're not offending anybody, it's just an old person now.
Just an old person. Okay.
Just an old person.
So this old person said, tell me if this is true or false. They said, one word sums up probability. Hold on. What did he just say? Okay, I'm going to read this again. This
Sure.
does not make any sense.
Sure.
One word sums up probably the responsibility of any vice president. And that one word is to be prepared.
So here's where it becomes
One
tough.
word sums up probably the responsibility of any vice president. And that one word is to be prepared.
Yeah. So this one, I want to say true. Because that to me sounds like a Biden-ism or an old manism.
Old manism.
Old manism.
Oh my gosh, Goldman. It's gross. So the
I was gonna
LeBron
wait until you were looking to see this. Yeah.
dude. Oh, we lost so many people. They're like, I'm not talking about old people. All right. Okay, so what do we got? Everyone says it's true. Keep that up, though. I want to talk about that in just a
All
minute.
right. So we'll have to keep that up. True, true, true. High T says Eric B, not low T.
Hi,
T,
true.
true,
Okay.
T, true, 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 true. We haven't had anybody say that it's false, although Joe Dicken brother says that it's Akira-ism. And
Sounds like Gerald Ford said it.
hey, Gerald, you know what? This should be a game of old presidents and throw Gerald Ford in there
How
too.
old was he?
I don't. I'm thinking of like how old he was when I was a kid, which he probably wasn't that old when
Oh.
he was president. But like Jimmy Carter's still around. I
Mhm.
think. I think there's still a pulse running through those veins of his.
I have a postcard about living presidents right now.
Oh, that's great.
All right, here.
David,
Ready?
you need to check out the Batman movies from the 40s if you want to see quality. Is that the one where they had shark spray, Travis, or was it before that?
Are you talking about movies or the TV show with Adam West?
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. Well, there was Adam West starring in a couple movies. Like I remember
I thought it was
seeing
the TV show.
one where he had to use the shark repellent
guys,
spray.
He did not say it.
Oh, we all lost that one, guys.
One word sums up probably the responsibility. I mean, like that's a pretty good trick.
That's pretty good because we
Question.
all were like, yo, no, we think that that's the case.
Yeah, because it didn't make sense. It didn't make any sense. So that whole
All right, so Kira wanted to circle back to the grossest thing
Have
in
you-
chat right now.
have you heard it?
I refuse to hear it.
You won't listen to it.
I will not listen to it. She like literally began to describe it to me, and I said, "Be gone from me, woman." I said it like that. She's
He's
like,
LeBron James.
I was like, no. I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
It's okay, but you have to hear it because
Nope.
you know it's
Not hearing it.
it's LeBron and Diddy, and
Nope.
it is.
I'm gonna imagine in my mind that it's a really good impressionist like Frank Caliendo, just doing both bits.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna imagine. Frank Caliendo just doing both bits.
So okay, what I don't understand is this. Okay,
Sure.
LeBron sounded like he was in a lot of pain.
If it's anything like what I understand might be true, then
Also, though,
yeah.
LeBron is much bigger than Diddy. I think that he could have like crawled out of the position and maybe turned around and slapped him,
But maybe
but he didn't.
there was a prize at the end if he stayed with it. Maybe it's like, hey, does anyone want this chocolate bunny? It's not even Easter. If you do, there's a little task I need you to do. And if you make it to the end, I'll give you the chocolate bunny. That probably works with people, I would think.
It's crazy.
I think that probably works with most all of us here, right?
It's just good. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just can't. Carter died today. Wow.
Are you serious? I didn't know that, Travis. Josh, I didn't know that.
Look at you.
And guys, Owen Longerbonen, I just got owned because I referenced Jimmy
Everyone's like,
Carter,
he
and
literally
apparently he died today. Oh man, who is subscribed to this awful
He
channel?
was 100
Yeah, he
years
was,
old.
dude, 100%.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, jeez, Louise, I'm horrible.
When you're 100 years old.
Steve, I didn't know. I didn't know, Steve. I thought he was still around.
I don't even think it was a joke. You just said, I think Jimmy Carter's old.
I thought he was still around, Steve. I didn't know, Steve. I didn't know.
Everyone's like, oh my God. Like everybody's just like,
Oh, shit. All right, have I seen the original Bad New Bears with Walter Matthau? I don't know that I have, Erica.
No, but I do like Walter Matthau.
Gerald Gerald Ford, dead today. One of the funniest skits Dana Carvey does. Oh, shit. Just tell yourself it's AI. Just say AI.
Oh gosh.
Ain't no party like a Denny party.
Mm. Are
That's-
these people working out or having sex?
okay, Steve, that is
We
actually.
do that all the time.
We still haven't let Presley listen to it yet, but we probably should. She's of age. But it is one of the funniest sketches of all time. In the 90s, I remember crying so hard that I would like pee myself over that one.
Well, I remember I got that CD.
Oh,
Adam
yeah.
Sandler, like What the Hell Happened to Me CD. And I only got it because of the Hanukkah song, because I thought that song was funny. And I was like 11 maybe or something. And then I didn't realize it was a comedy CD.
Really?
So I'm like, no, I didn't, because I thought it was songs like Weird Al. I thought it was like a bunch of just funny
Okay,
songs. And I didn't realize, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? Like the cock and balls? Oh, just
Remember about the cock and balls.
Just the grandma talking about her grandson's like, I'm like, what is this? And then is this working out or having sex? I'm like,
That was like the best.
but then
sketch.
like after a while, like I got older and I was like, obviously it's funny, but I was not ready.
How old are you again?
11.
Oh man,
I wasn't ready.
that's real young for that. Well, also it was a different time. It was a different time.
I think 11-year-olds now are ready for it, but
Going back to my chocolate bunny Diddy conversation, I will literally do anything for a chocolate bunny. I sold my wife on the chocolate bunny price. Who are you gonna kill next, David? Don't say my name. I can't believe that right when I said it, he fell over.
oh my gosh.
Oh crap.
I don't ever look at the news. I should probably do that.
Neither I didn't look at
They're
the news.
all going to laugh at you.
Now that was a funny Adam Sandler sketch. And also, it like wasn't funny, but like it was one of those sketches where the more you listen to it, do you remember this one?
Okay, keep going. I don't know, maybe.
The more you listen to it, the funnier it got. Because it's like these kids, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sean Holt, Jesus. These kids are trying to talk to like their mom or something, and like after everything they say, she goes, "They're all gonna laugh at you."
This was in the same CD?
I think it was
What
in the
hell
CD
happened?
before that.
Oh,
actually.
then no, I
It was
wouldn't
CD
have known
before
it.
that, I think. And then it got to the point where the kids couldn't even finish the sentence. They'd be like, "But mom, they're all gonna laugh at you." And just like that, like over and over and over and over and over. And the first time you listen to it, like,
See, yeah, so Christine, piece of shit car. Piece of shit car.
That was amazing.
See, that's what I thought the whole CD was gonna be like. No. There was a skits about cock and balls and
The-
they having sex.
the piece of shit car was funny because they had a spring that came through the seat and poked him in the balls. That was a line from that
And
movie.
maybe I didn't listen to it clear enough, but I just heard piece of shit car and I was like, that's
Well, that's us having sex. You're absolutely right, Mr. Blake.
well, you were just having sex with me. That's
Oh
fine.
wait, now I'm going to record something.
Yes. No, those were two dudes working out. So funny.
Oh shit, we were all shaped by that shit.
Uh-huh.
World's Longest Piss, yeah, dude. Lunch Lady song. Oh man, this is already trending on Twitter or X. David killed Carter 2024. Shit. Josh is like, David, it wasn't his time.
Damn it, David.
The goat was so okay. The goat
Jim
also
Brewer. That was MTV. Jim Brewer, the goat, right?
right, but no, on the first CD, like he's talking to, or there's someone talking to a goat, and the goat wants to get like fucked up and drink a bunch of beer, and like that's also a skit that had to grow on me because it was like, oh, and then like it grew on me, and I'm like, okay, that gets funny.
Oh, okay, so that's an Adam Sandler.
Yes,
Oh, I thought.
and
Okay.
the Jerky Boys, Mark, if I could do a Jerky Boys accent, I 100% would. And there was a time, and when I was only a freshman in high school, so we're going back like '92, where the Jerky Boys, I think they were popular like what, late '80s, early '90s, because they got thrown in jail a couple times, I think, for doing what they did.
Say 90s because I knew of them, but I didn't watch them.
Funny shit, dude. Funny shit. Basically, crank yankers in real life with no puppets.
So you know what's hilarious? My dad loved the Jerky Boys.
Oh yeah, they were funny.
And I'm like,
They were hilarious.
Dad. But no, he loves
It was funny shit, dude.
he loves stupid shit. Or did.
Oh, okay. So A. Ron
The
Edler.
severe beating of high school children.
That I actually thought, and the severe beating of the Spanish teacher.
Okay, so I feel like I remember this. Was this on What the Hell Happened to Me?
Yeah, and it was like
Okay.
all I remember is the Spanish teacher was like, "Biblioteka!" It just keeps beating her. And it's funny, and then at the end, it's like, boom, 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 in silence. And they're like, "Oh, stop being funny at the very end." That's what I thought.
I do now that you that's crazy. It's like when somebody says something like and it like opens up a core memory, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious. I'll tell you something.
Hoagies and grinders, navy beans, navy beans. Mark, Amanda, Deanna, they're all gonna laugh at you is a reference to Carrie, the Stephen. Okay, I did not realize.
Okay, that makes sense now because that was a hot movie when that CD must have come out.
I didn't realize what it was a reference to. Like for me, it just took a while for it to get funny, but now I guess it's funnier.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Jimmy looked good for his age. $100. $100. 100 years old. What can you do?
Not
You know what?
much.
There is this man though who works at Home Depot and he's 100 and he's walking around like he's freaking 50 years old.
Really?
Yeah,
That sounds hot.
it's amazing.
Hot, hot, hot.
Sizzle chest.
Willie, the toll booth guy, I have a vague recollection of that. Vague, vague, vague. But I need to go back and watch it more.
I just like crank yankers.
Crank Yankers honestly is funny. Even the new version of it now is funny.
It is. My favorite one though is when Wanda Sykes she has her car from the shop. Oh, what is it? Is it from a mechanic shop or
Yeah.
a rental shop or something?
Yeah, like
And
mechanic
she's
stuff.
like, someone took a shit in the back seat. And the guy that works at whatever it was could not stop laughing. And Wanda Sykes,
Wanda Sykes is amazing, by the way.
she's just
Absolutely
so
hilarious.
funny.
She's like yelling, but kind of playfully yelling as she should be. And the guy can't get over it because he can't believe it's happened. But she's dead serious. Like, how could someone have taken a shit in the back seat of my car? She's like, I went in there for like a brake job or something. Did someone take a shit in the back seat of my car?
Oh my gosh, Wanda
That's a
Sykes.
terrible
That was
retelling on my part, but it's
so
something
funny.
like that.
Wanda
Crank
Sykes
Yankers.
just died today. No, she didn't.
Eric! No, Eric! No!
Oh gosh.
Can't talk about anybody without them dying around here. Jiminy Christmas! Special Ed was funny. He's been taken off the reboot.
Yeah, I was wondering where he was.
You could
but
get
he's not there anymore.
you could get away with special ed jokes back in the 90s.
Until the
Not so much anymore.
2010s.
Yeah.
You're like, pizza or whatever it was. You just say the same word over and over.
Crank Yankers for me is all about Tracy Morgan.
Yes.
Spoonie Love from up above. Like
Mhm.
anytime he does anything,
So
I'm sold.
funny.
I'm absolutely sold. I love Tracy Morgan just in general.
Oh,
Yes.
One of
Don't
the best.
encourage him, Kobe. I don't know who died today and who didn't die
He's like,
today.
not really. He's not really. I got mail. Yay! Yes.
Mark the man at the end. I didn't know. I didn't. I don't know who died today and who didn't die today.
Okay, everybody loves special ed. Even Nick goes, "Hey, lady."
People love him.
Lady. I know, and I feel bad that it's gotten to be because I don't know. Maybe people were making fun of special educational people, but I don't know.
I think for the most part, some shows are like hit or miss. I think Crank Yankers is mostly hit. There were some misses in there, right, where it wasn't that funny, but usually it's just hilarious.
Some are. The one that's a hit or a miss, though, to me is the Archer guy. Who does that? He's the one that was on Dr. Loveline or something like that. And he plays the guy who's a hunter.
Oh, like a military bunker guy.
Yeah, him, the military bunker guy. And I never understood any of those jokes. I'm like, what is he talking
He's like
about?
a prepper for the end of the world,
Yeah.
hunter. He's like whatever.
Yeah.
Some of those are okay.
I didn't get it. But maybe I don't get it. But anyway, that's okay.
All right, so bread makes me
Adam
poop.
Carolla.
Yay! Jiminy Christmas died today too.
Jiminy Christmas.
I can't.
He's afraid to live in 2025. Yeah, so you're right, Steve. Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it, and I think maybe because he was just so dry, but I love a dry.
Yeah.
But I think dry Muppets I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think it was funny, but it was very dry.
Yeah.
So I wanted to watch Dr. Katz. I think I watched like one episode back in the day. Everybody said it was hilarious, and the one episode I watched didn't connect with me, so I never watched it again.
Dr. Katz, what's that?
Yeah, Goldman. If I need to go back and watch it, I will, 100%.
Is it a cartoon?
Yeah, it was like a weird animation, like not like Daria weird, like its own weird, but like Yeah, the guy was just like real like mellow and like real dry, but
Like home movies?
kind of like that. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going way back,
Well, I
but
don't even know. Home movies, is that the right? Is that what that show's called?
yeah, I think that was
Because
a
it came
show.
on like right after the big French fry dude or whatever his name is.
So Eric Buh, I love Bob's Burgers. Man on Archer. I would say this: Bob's Burgers is amazingly funny.
So funny.
It never stops being funny. Archer, I do think the first season is funny, but after that, it's hard to watch.
Well, I was like, okay, come on, Price, let's watch Archer. This
Yeah.
is gonna be fun because she always wants to watch it because it looks like a good cartoon,
Sure,
right?
and there's a bajillion seasons of it now.
Yeah. And her and I watched like the first 3 episodes and we're like, this is a lot of male humor. Like her and
It's
I didn't
very
which is fine. You guys have your titty jokes all you want. But like we were like, we just didn't get it. We're like, I don't know, Bob's Burgers now, that's funny.
Bob's Burgers is literally I don't know what to compare it to. Maybe like Kimmy Schmidt funny. Like it's up.
No, Kimmy's funnier.
I honestly I really it's different styles, but as far as like the laughs go, it's up there. It's easily top 10 comedies for me as far as like a
That's
show
good.
goes. Bob's Burgers
And if you ever get the chance to see Bob's Burgers live in
It's
your
funny.
town, do it. It's so good.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Shut up, Joe.
Wait, what? Not everyone preps for the end of the world? Oh, Josh, we all do. We just don't talk about it.
We just don't tell everybody because we don't want anybody come over.
No, that's the show with the same guy from Archer. Is it really? Dude,
Wait, did he do baby pranks?
Dr. Squiggly. All right, yeah, he was Squiggly, but I have vague recollection. I need to research this after the stream tonight.
So
Dr. Katz.
Squiggly, that's like home movies.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
guys know
what I was
I'm
saying.
talking about?
It is a little
Where
squiggly. Yeah.
Archer, or the guy who H. Benjamin John, or whatever his name
Yeah.
is, he is the voice of obviously Archer and Bob, right? But he's the voice of the coach in home movies. Is that Dr. Katz? Or is that something else?
Season 1 of Archer, phrasing becomes hilarious. Yes. Dr. Katz, Duckman. You need to watch Duckman. Have you heard of Duckman?
Yeah.
I don't feel like this is the first time that Joe Dickenbrother has referenced Duckman to us, and I feel like we've just ignored him. Like, oh, Joe Dickenbrother, what a fool! But he's brought it up so many times. We might need to pay attention.
Okay, now I think I'm getting Duckman confused with Darkwing. Is Duckman a superhero
Is it
duck who
like
wears a black cape?
DuckTales. Are there 3 brothers in it that are all the
Huey,
nephews
Louie, and Dewey.
of a really rich uncle who's named Ebenezer Scrooge, and he swims in gold coins?
His name was
His name's Ebenezer Scrooge, and ghosts show up one night. Ghosts show up one night,
Okay,
take him to the past, the present, and the future to make him rethink his life.
that's right.
And then he swims in the coins a
How
little
many
bit less.
times did everybody watch Muppets Christmas Carol this year?
Hopefully, a lot. Rusty
So many
Keys wasn't
times.
Cats the Psychiatrist. I believe that was the premise of the
Oh.
show, but again, I am definitely not an expert on that topic.
All right, maybe I'll think about it again.
I honestly, AW, I really like the first season of Archer. I felt like season 2 began to peel off, and I don't think I even finished it. But season 1, I think, is hilarious. I really do. New Year's Eve postcards. JG, don't even put that on the screen, JG. How dare you?
What's wrong with you?
When Archer went to the Dream season, it was not there again. But that's how you get ants is a lifelong quote for me.
That was
That's
in like episode 2 or something like
very
that. Like,
early.
that's a good one.
Season 1 of Archer is fucking classic. It's really, really good.
Maybe I need to do it again. I don't know.
Mr. Semantics, Rick and Morty, easily top 5.
So good.
Well, it's funny. It's also like smart, funny. Like I don't know. It's
It
different.
is smart, funny, and if you put subtitles on, people,
You get more of the jokes.
you get so many. And then he does a running joke from like 2 episodes ago, and he said like subtitles. I'm not even kidding. It's not just for Squid Game. It's for everything. Just put them on.
You can't even take them off of Squid Games. It's awful. I have to have in there. I know Korean or whatever it is.
Yes, it's Korean.
I speak the native language. I don't speak the native tongue, but I do kiss that way.
Well, after we watch Shogun, I know a little bit of Japanese.
Well, I know that.
I know hi.
I know in Japanese, most of the time you don't actually have to speak words. Just go, oh.
It was just that one dude who did that. And it was so weird.
But no, it was a whole dialogue. Like you talking to me, I'm like, oh.
And he was, it was like he was very stereotypical.
And then like it was whole dialogue. I could do that
It
part.
was strange. It was very strange.
Put
but
me in as the understudy, coach. I got it. Oh,
we finished Shogun, and I don't appreciate any of you who told us to watch that.
Shogun, more like
It was a waste of my time.
more like No Gun. That show sucks.
Everyone died, and now
What even a good death?
there's not even a season 2.
That's awful.
What is up with the white boy? He had no.
He actually had no effect on the plot whatsoever.
Exactly.
And if I wanted to read that much, I'd pick up a book. But I don't read books because I don't have to because I'm 46 years old. Books are for children.
Looks
And Edler, the critic is one of my favorites. John Lovitz is great. John Lovitz is hilarious. We saw him live once.
did. Yes. We
Yeah.
saw him live in Brighton, Michigan.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were not there.
Odd freaking show because it is Brighton, Michigan, which is not a big town. And Tim Meadows opened for John Lovitz. Like you're thinking this is like a big
Like, it's
ticket,
gonna be
right?
so cool.
Like this is gonna be amazing. He keeps focusing on the bar behind us. Sorry, trying to get in the middle so it finds our faces again. Freaking camera. But Tim Meadows was very uncomfortable. Tim Meadows came out uncomfortable and high, and his set was like
He was
5 minutes long.
very
That was
high.
it.
Yeah. He was really, really high, which you could tell, but I think he was because he was nervous.
Yeah.
And it was probably just because of the whole, this side of
Yeah, this area
this area has a history,
of
not a
not
good
being
one.
the greatest one. Although I would say this area has gotten better than what I've heard the past was. But
Yeah.
But Lovitz live,
So funny.
very funny.
He's so funny.
Very, very funny.
At least
Unbreakable,
Tim
they live
Meadows
did it.
was funny because he is funny, but he was just nervous. Like he was so high, you could tell.
He was baked out of his mind, which is sad because I really wanted to see him perform because I love Tim Meadows. Sean Holt, Jesus, Unbreakable.
Laughed in it.
I am a huge Tina Fey fan. We have not talked about this in a long time.
Oh my gosh, please.
Tina Fey is my hall pass. And 30 Rock is one of the greatest comedies of all time. And Kimmy Schmidt
goes
come off of 30 Rock.
Come.
People want to know my opinion. People want me to talk about every show that I've ever watched.
Oh my
so I'm about
gosh.
to do it right now.
Okay, I'm just
Starts
letting
with the
everyone know.
Muppet Show.
No, if any of you are in a room with David and I, and Tina Fey and or Katy Perry walk in, take him and lock him in a closet.
Oh, I'm getting hornballed up. I'm impregnating them both.
It's ridiculous.
But who was the second one?
Katy Perry.
Move past Katy Perry.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm on to bigger and better things.
Oh, so it's Tina Fey and then me?
You've moved up. Katy Perry, she's moved down. Katy Perry, it was like circa 8-9 years ago, mainly as a joke.
Whatever. You played. I'm not even gonna start. He would play Katy Perry every day, all day.
Well,
And
because it was funny.
it's not funny.
It was funny. I actually made Christmas one year, Katy Perry Christmas.
Yeah.
And I
Like
made,
a Merry Christmas. It's
Yeah, like a
Katy
Katy Perry Christmas. It was funny. It was like Ludachristmas from 30 Rock.
No, it was
Sometimes things can just be funny without
It was
people wanting to have sex
hurtful.
with people, Kira.
it was hurtful.
It wasn't hurtful.
I was like, where's the bye Christmas?
You don't get one. All my gifts are getting mailed to Katy Perry's
I
address,
know.
her P.O. box.
They did.
Never got a thank you. It was strange. Steve Szymanski, I never thought about. I watched an episode or two, did not draw me in.
No. Yeah, so it is home movies. All right, thank you, Travis. Okay, now I wasn't going crazy. DuckTales. Oh, Duck Man is Alexander Hamilton.
Okay, Jason Alexander from Seinfeld.
Alexander Hamilton.
No, I have
From
not seen that.
Seinfeld. You know what? I can't watch him in anything but Seinfeld, and I know that that's horrible for him. Sorry about it, but I can't.
He's made a lot of money
Can't
off
do
that
it.
one. Pulp is here. Cheers all. Just finished Die Hard and Lethal Weapon 1. 'Tis the season.
Did
yes,
you
it is.
watch Carry On?
Carry On, Pulp. Carry On's very good. It's supposed to be the new Die Hard Christmas movie, action movie. It's very, very good.
So good.
Mike Franklin is here. What's up, buddy? All right.
We aren't even talking about anything. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's what I was talking about. I was like home movies because whatever channel it was on,
That
it was
is
home
funny.
movies, and then it was Aqua Teen Hunger Force that came on after.
I watched a handful of episodes. In my mind, doesn't crack my top 10, but I did like it.
I liked it, and Carl is hilarious because Carl hated them.
Yeah.
And then my favorite episode is when they used Carl's pool. He goes back. It's just really funny, and they go, "Carl, get out of the pool." They like gaslight him. It's funny. Remember the Brack show? Okay, well, let's go.
The first season of the Brack Show is insane. Does anyone say smart jokes here?
No.
No. There is talk
Talk-
of season 2. There should be season no gun.
You know, I'm done with it
I'm
because
done with all that reading.
I'm like, what? How many earthquakes are there gonna be in
Shogun wasn't based on a book. The show Shogun was a book. It was 10 hours of
it
reading.
was 10 hours? And apparently it's actually real. Is it real life?
It's supposed
It
to
like
be
it's supposed to show like the dynasty of
the dynasty
China.
of no real fights.
I said Chinese, not Chinese, Japanese
Well, they call them
empires or
JPEGs. The
something.
white guy calls them JPEGs. The
EJ.
Ladies' Man is an absolutely hilarious movie. One of the funniest ever.
What does this say? Debit?
Oh, the butt. David Akira 2024. You got to move it out. The election's already over,
We
but
lost.
from what I hear, it was close. They recounted it in a couple counties. But 2028, we are back on the presidential ticket, coming harder and stronger, despite my low T, harder and stronger than ever.
Yes. We are going to say low T for everyone, and that's okay.
Is it okay to have low T? A.W. Brickleberry, I don't know what that is.
Rickberry.
I'm impregnating them both. David, 2028. See, Sherry, this is it. This is me, 2028. It's coming. All right, so it's coming. Keith has something for you, Kira.
Keith. Okay, I bought 2 Magi Rise. I was excited. I bought multiple times previously. Then when you two had a pick, I was super excited. Bought 2 more. I think I fucked up and bought 2 more.
Keith.
You had me so nervous. I'm like, what happened with the Magi? What happened with the other 2?
Well, I mean, the good news about it is it's a phenomenal list. So that's the good news about it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The bad news is you might have 4.
Or 6, maybe.
Depending on the math
Sounds like
here,
there's
I don't.
6.
Is there 8? How many
2,
Magis?
4, 6.
2, and then there's a multiple times, 2 multiple times, and then
Yeah.
2 more, and then there's a fuck up. So if you add all those together,
The fuck up multiplies.
it might be 8 Magis. If
Dude.
anyone is looking to buy a Magi on secondary, my buddy Keith's got a couple. He might even
Yeah.
knock off a couple bucks for you.
And Keith, if you do have a prepper's dungeon, is that what they're called?
When preppers prep, it's called the dungeon.
The dungeon?
Well, that's what the GIMP calls it anyway. But go ahead.
Ours.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
you can't prep without a GIMP. Who are you gonna have sex with in the post-nuclear world?
Ew.
They can't get pregnant. They're all boys.
That's true. I go away.
Yeah, some of them identify as being able to get pregnant though, so you gotta wear a condom with those ones.
I am not sure where this is going. It's just a saying. If you have a prepper's dungeon or
Sure.
whatever they're called.
Sure.
They're not called dungeon. That's why you said that.
Oh,
They're called a basement, a
What?
hole, a cache. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they're
Put
called
them in
dungeon.
your cache.
Put them in your cash, like CASH,
CACA.
CACHE.
So every time we talk about GIMPs, not that we've talked about them a lot, but recently
It's been
they've
a lot
happened.
recently.
I
Yeah,
can't stop thinking about American Horror Story.
I
and
can't
I
stop
want to
thinking
get
about
back into
Pulp
it.
Fiction. That's the most famous GIMP
Oh,
of
I
all
forgot
time. Yeah,
about that one.
that's the original GIMP.
I don't know if you can say that word anymore. It sounds evil. It sounds hateful.
Well, coming from me, obviously.
Like it doesn't sound like
Anybody
it's
else can
right.
say it. It sounds normal. When
We
I
say
say
it over
it,
like 12 times. It's like I don't know.
GIMP,
I
GIMP,
don't
GIMP, GIMP, GIMP.
know. I don't know.
Well, it's like the C
I don't
word.
know.
It's like the C word. The British can say it with impunity. As soon as I say it, the channel gets canceled.
Yeah, well, I'm not in the community, so I don't know what's right and what's wrong.
The GIMP community or the British community? Which example you
Yeah,
want?
any of them.
You're
I
in
guess.
neither community. Is what you're
I
saying.
don't belong in any.
You're
of them.
saying you're in the Magi community, and Keith, that's a lucky blessing.
Sorry, Keith. This is what your chat gave us.
If anyone's mad about all the GIMP talk, I can tell you who to blame. It's right here. This guy right here.
This guy.
This guy brings it out of us.
Oh, gee. Well, thank you so much, Keith.
Thank you, Keith. We appreciate it, buddy. Carry On is next on my list
you
to
have
watch.
to watch it. So
It's very good.
Taron Egan, I think is his name. He plays
I call him Eggy because he's Eggy from The Kingsman.
Kingsman,
Yeah.
and then he's Elton John. He's just pretty.
He's the best.
He's just pretty.
Okay, so now the new thing is if Tina Fey walks in or if he walks in, I'm gonna bang them both.
You get Taron too.
Well, who do you get?
Mhm.
You can have Katy Perry.
Let me
She's available.
Ew.
She's available now.
Ew.
She's off my list.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Who do I want? Let me think
she
about
has
this.
aged a little bit, hasn't she?
Me too. People age. That's the point.
Not me. I get younger every day. Look at
Not
this.
Tina Fey.
Look at
Tina
this.
Fey has not aged.
No, she's a
You're
hottie.
right. You got a hottie.
She's a hottie with a body.
Carry On was
Ayo.
great. It was.
All right, Aqua Teen. Yep. We'll watch Carry On tomorrow or tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'm off until Thursday. Carl is the meat. That wasn't your pick. Sorry. Yeah. So we helped to blend that last
The
matchup.
third
The third
matchup,
matchup. Like,
which isn't on there yet.
well, no, that is the one that's on there, the third one. The one that has like the green wax on it. Like, from what I understand, Gene, I mean, we basically aligned with what Gene already thought the blend was going to be, but they quickly whipped that up, threw it in those bottles, and then did it. So it's not like
And is
a
that
pick, it's more
through
like
Mash and Drum or is that through Buxom or whatever it's fucking called?
the your barrel pick or whatever, the one that we did, the most recent release, yourapparelpick.com or something like that.
Dude, I don't know what you just said.
All right, so remember we did the mixing with Gene
No, I
and
understand. I'm talking about the website.
Okay, yourbarrelpick.com.
Oh, that's literally it.
That's literally it.
Oh.
But I would also say something we haven't advertised a bunch. So we use, and I think I was misinformed on this. We're still trying to get with Baxis. Your Barrel Pick is actually not entirely affiliated with Baxis. I think maybe A&W was talking with you about it or somebody else. I thought maybe they were affiliated with Baxis, not entirely. We just use them to get these picks out. Your Barrel Pick, okay. But your Barrel Pick has been hacked once or twice.
I mean,
Not your personal information. That's all secure through like Shopify or whatever. The site itself. So a couple times since we did the drop, if you go there, Gene has sent me screenshots. There's cartoon porn at times on
that's it?
your Barrel Pick. Yeah, not even like real porn, just cartoon porn. So I haven't gone there since, but I get pictures from Gene saying, the site looks like cartoon porn again. So your personal information is safe because they use Shopify or whatever they use. That's not even on them. But their website security hasn't been the best. So if you go there right now, if you want to be like Keith and be like, I'm going to grab a couple more of those blends, you may see whiskey bottles. You may see some cartoon characters in some precarious positions. So make sure your kids aren't around. We likely will never use yourbarrelpick.com again.
So we're back to Mesh Networks.
Well, we still have Mesh Networks, and then we are still working on getting connected with Baxis.
Okay.
A lot of business talk there. Sorry, guys. But Keith, thank you so much.
Could we just have the stuff delivered to our house and then we just ship them out?
Well, the next thing we'll do is do Urban Outfitters, because the next thing we're doing is we're circling back to
No, I don't want to do Urban Outfitters. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't want
we're
to.
doing it through the BJs. Is all they
That's different.
Yeah. So
that's different.
Yeah.
But
all right. So we are doing the BJ pick through Urban Outfitters, which we're getting new samples from them. Actually next week, the Green River barrels I got in. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go up there, grab those, share them with Trev, and then that will be the next pick.
Yeah.
But from there, we got to figure out some shit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Sorry, business. Nobody likes business.
It's so boring sometimes. David's like, "Hey, let me tell you about this great idea I have," and I go,
"But I try to sprinkle in enough gimps to keep people interested."
Well, that with me, if you had this conversation with me, I would be like, "What?" I'd be interested.
I'll go get the gimp. Basement hole cache. Prepper bunker. That's what it's called. This is the right amount of gimp talk.
You played Robin Hood too. What?
The C word you speak of. Do that stand for can't understand normal thinking? That's actually a little bit different than the way I remember everything.
You're gonna get hit, boy.
But yeah, that's what it stands for. And if you are English, then you are just fine to say it all day long. It's like me saying crap or darn. But if I say it, holy balls, does the needle fall off the record. Basement hole is a euphemism that requires a lot of cash if you pay for it. What?
He did not.
What? Anyone that I speak of is like Happy Death Day around here? He's so cute. He's on my list.
Oh, Happy Death Day. That's a good, I like that movie. It's fun.
Why, Lord? Why am I killing too many people?
You're like Moses over here.
Oh, Lord needs to save me from these pick sixes. That's Jameis Winston from the Browns.
Okay.
Yeah, the Vascos will get it. Jameis Winston was starting for the Browns.
Gary
and
Perry is the Nickelback of a Jennifer Tilly. That is so true.
Who's Jennifer Tilly?
Jennifer Tilly is the Bride of Chucky, the girl who plays Bride of Chucky.
Eh.
Well, she's in other things, but the only thing I can think of that you know that she's in. Me. See what I'm saying, you guys? I don't know how we got together.
She's no Tina Fey, tell you that.
See, he likes the wholesome girl next door thing.
How'd I end up with you?
I don't know. This is what I'm saying. If I could be Jennifer Tilly, I would.
If you could be Jennifer Tilly, I would for you as well.
Love
I
her.
would flip that switch.
I love her.
Nick the Great, you are too kind, buddy. I appreciate it, buddy. Jeans BJ sale. Kira came on. What?
Come on, keep up.
Come on, keep it. Oh, he's trying to help you
Oh,
for a
the
couple
BJ
minutes ago
sale.
because
Okay.
you were super duper.
I was so confused.
Normally we have to pay more for cartoon.
Why does care? No, I don't hate Ryan Alves. It's not that. It's the part. It's the whole logistics of the behind the scenes on what you have to do to have a barrel pick.
Yeah, but it's different going through the junkies because they'll.
It's different
Yeah.
going through them. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love Ryan. I love Ryan. It's just we don't have $25,000 to give them if
Well,
we don't sell out a barrel.
we would never do a barrel that expensive. But basically, all right. So let's just put it out there because Ryan's great. Junkies
I
are
know.
great.
Yeah, Ryan is made. Yeah, I wasn't like that at all. Yeah.
For us, and you guys know this, you're part of the fam. We don't ever sell out a barrel. Well, we did like once or twice, but we typically takes us a couple months to sell out a barrel. Typically, there's a big wave. All y'all are amazing. Y'all buy
Mhm.
bottles. It's awesome. You get it home. You're like, oh man, those idiots once again picked something great. But they are idiots, so I want to make sure, right? Like that I get it. You guys taste it. You drain your first bottle. You order backups.
Mhm.
We get to the finish line a month or two later, right? That's cool. That's us. That's not a big deal. But Bourbon Outfitters, and rightfully so, they can't have stock sitting around
Yeah.
forever. So if the entire barrel is not sold in the first 30 days, then you're on the hook for the rest of it.
Yeah, we would have to pay. Be like,
Right.
here's the rest of
So
it.
so now the nice thing about doing a pick through the junkies is they are, I mean, it's not just them as a channel, it's them as a distillery. They have a vested interest in getting it sold too. So we can put it out there to our patrons. We can get those first 120, 140 bottles sold. And then they can help us with their group of being like, hey, those idiots, Trev, David, and Kira, did pick something nice. Hey, Facebook group, hey, whatever, let's get this thing sold. It makes it safer. But on our own, could be tough with where we're at.
Yeah. You guys, I don't know if you know this, but we don't have money. and
It's just fine where it's a little tight because the quinta, and it's just fine.
Ooh,
Just
look
fine.
at that. He's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, you went to Sephora today and bought a lip balm that was $20.
Well, it was also Presley had a bunch of gift
I was
cards
like,
from Christmas.
I know. I was like, it wasn't me.
Christine Vasquez goes, I quit the Browns. You can quit the Muppets?
You can quit them? The Browns.
Yeah. So, but Christine, do you remember when Jameis Winston was throwing all of those interceptions for you several weeks ago?
Oh yeah, no,
And
she
in-
knows.
And in the press con, and some of them like he had like I don't know what was back to back weeks of pick sixes or something like that. And I love Jameis Winston, and Jameis Winston loves the Lord, and he's like, I'm just praying, the Lord deliver me from these pick sixes.
It's so cute. Like when our kicker Bates or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's a good
when
guy.
he was like,
He's a good guy.
I just give it all to the Lord Jesus. And he goes out. I was like, oh my gosh, can you be any more cuter? Like
They're good men.
What
Whiskey
is
Burger,
it?
I love Jennifer Titty. I think that might be a slightly different woman.
she's so
but I could be
freaking
wrong.
cool. I do really love her.
Richard White, beautiful, intelligent, thoughtful, caring, human.
Jennifer Tilly, maybe.
Probably.
Maybe Jennifer Tilly. Maybe
They might be in reference to Jennifer Titty, not Jennifer Tilly. It's like those guys they used to talk about, like back in the 90s. Like you ever saw a girl with big boobs? Some guys thought they had the hack, right? They'd walk up to the girl with the big boobs who's intimidated because she's gorgeous, whatever else. She's wearing something low cut. He'd walk up and be like, you have beautiful eyes.
Who would do that?
There was creepy dudes in the 90s that would literally be like, they thought like somehow a woman would find that attractive to walk up and be like, you have beautiful eyes, and then stare at their tits and then look back up like, you know what I'm talking about.
Hold on, that kind of reminds me of Workaholics, where they're trying to set up their manager chick. So they hire a guy with a big dick. His name is Girthquake. And so they do a blind date at a bar. So she's at the bar just drinking. He shows up and he accidentally spills beer on his giant thing and does this with it. And she's like, what? There's like kind of like
They feel like their boss needs to get laid. Like she's a little
Yeah.
bit too tense. So they hire this Girthquake guy, the seducer. She's not interested. So at some point, and like literally, he has a comically large whatever you can see his
Yes.
pants. So it's not a beer spill. At some point, she's not paying
No,
attention
she
to him,
does. He does.
and he
spill it.
goes
Oh yeah, he
like to
does
like
that.
get her to notice how big his dong is, because obviously we all know the way to a woman's heart is through the
dongs.
size of your penis.
Yes.
Mark the man of Deanda, who is besmirching the name of the heavenly visage.
Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Titty.
I don't know what is Bound.
I don't know, but it sounds like there's a lot of sex in it.
I don't know if I should watch that.
Yeah, is that a R-rated movie or an NC-17
I
rated
would
movie?
rather watch.
How much
Bride of
real
Chucky, please.
penetration is in that? No, Kira
Right.
hates Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, I still stand behind this. Ryan Reynolds, no good. No good.
Tina Fey and Ryan Reynolds walk in. I'm doing them both.
No.
Ryan and I are grabbing an egg and we're going full Denny.
I'm getting Ryan out of there. Ryan can take his egg and go.
Kobe, Bourbon Outfitters doesn't ship to Kentucky anymore, so don't go there, please. We will have to for the Junkies pick, but I still think working through the Baxis guys is probably our best bet, but there's still a lot to work out between now and then. And again, the reason we went through your barrel pick was just, Gene wanted to get that sale going. He wanted to get it going as quickly as possible. So
yeah, because he was so excited about his Cyber Monday deal.
he was very excited
He was
about
so
it.
excited.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Mark Emmenecker, what are you turds drinking tonight?
I don't know. I'm
he
drinking
says
Nashville
angrily.
something.
So we are drinking Old Louisville 7-year. This is actually the short barrel from the aforementioned Bourbon Outfitters.
I
Ryan,
wasn't talking shit. I was saying that
Ryan
I
is going to be
can't
so upset
it.
when I send him a link to this live stream and tell
Ryan,
him
I'm sorry,
to.
I can't pay $20,000 to give you.
I'm
My
going to tell
bottles
Ryan,
don't sell
fast
out.
forward about an hour and a half in and listen to my stupid wife.
How much money do you think? Okay, if we had a $20,000 bottle and we're selling the bottles for $30, I think we still owe money.
That math sounds like witchcraft to me. So this is actually the Junkies did a pick at Old Louisville, I don't know, a while ago. They wanted to do this, but this was a short barrel, and they knew that was simply not enough for their community. So Ryan snapped it up and put it out through Bourbon Outfitters, and that was the story on Facebook. I got one of these. I think Joe Dickenbrother got one of these. It literally didn't sell very fast because it was expensive. But it is
really.
It was It's like
I think it's great.
It was like 140.
But,
it's a little pricey. But at the time, I was feeling cavalier. But it's actually
you're like, I just get paid. That's what David did.
It literally happened on like a Friday.
And I was like, David, did you get the cereal for this month?
And I was like, no, but I got this.
Yeah.
So no milk, no cereal. Presley almost starved to death. But Child Protective Services, we're back on our feet.
Don't worry, she's got another dad. She's fine.
She's got a whole nother dad that you can take her to. But yeah, we were just working on this tonight. We thought about doing a bottle kill.
It looks like it's gonna happen because I'm drinking it.
We might get there.
Who's Christy? Oh, because she said I quit the Browns.
Because the Bears, yeah. Oh, the Browns.
Browns.
The poor Browns and the poor Bears. And you guys know that you're in a safe space with us.
Why can't you choose the Bengals? Like, is that like not a team that you want to root for? I don't know.
Before you disparage them for picking the wrong team in their state, I will say this: you guys know that we have been Lions fans for forever. Me, lifelong. Kira for more than a hot minute. And we know what it's like for the team to lose and make all the wrong decisions. And we were excited about Matt Patricia. That didn't work out.
So pumped for that. I even bought the stupid Madden game because I was like, Matt Patricia is going to be the coach in the Madden game.
It was awful.
It was so bad. And then like after so many years, honestly, and this was still with Stafford before he got, I think like 1 or 2 years before he got traded, maybe just one. I was like, we need to pick a team that actually can win because this sucks. Like we can't just be like, oh, we had one good play. Like it was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start crying.
And that's when we had those 2 years. We still rooted for the Lions, but we picked another team to root for.
I think it was Kansas City or the Bucks.
1 year was Kansas City, 1 year was the Bucks. Yeah.
And not saying that now they're good again, we're back. We've always been here. It's just like we're gonna have a side piece, okay?
Y'all know it's hard to root for a team that only wins 3 or 4 games a year and that looks like they're completely disheveled. So we would still watch the Lions game, but then like if the Bucks were on later that night or the Chiefs were on later that night, we'd switch over and we'd watch a team. We'd root for a team that actually could win 10 games in a season.
It's like having 2 kids. One of them doesn't do very much, but at least one of them does do stuff.
On the boobs look, David pretending that wasn't his move. You have beautiful eyes.
No, he did do that one time when I wore this dress at work. I still remember it, and I never wore that dress again.
But she did leave her husband for me, so it worked out in the end. Independent Joe is here looking like Wanda Sykes, who who clearly
We
is
love
still
Wanda.
alive, everyone. Look at her. She looks vibrant and wonderful in
We
that picture.
love Wanda in this house. Love her.
Give me some more of that Wanda. Fish called Wanda.
That math did not math in my head.
Same here,
Dude,
brother.
a lot of things that he taught, he says things.
Uh,
Did you get that Evernote? Yes, we
yes.
did. Well, we tried it when we were there before it was like, we got the VIP service and it was so good. And we had it as well.
So really, really like it. The quick story, which I'm sorry because everybody's already heard it, but Josh, we freaking love you.
Yeah.
So we tried it when we were there doing the blending for Exodus 2.
Yeah. Was
it,
it Exodus? Yes, no, but no.
yeah, it was Exodus 2 that we were part of.
Or was it when Trev was there? Was Trev with us, Josh?
All the same, we were there like a couple times in a row, right?
Yeah.
We were there for Exodus 2. We were there in an attempt to do the first pick, but they were working on it throughout that time. So we had to taste it multiple times. It was very, very, very finished at that point. And then we all loved Exodus 2 so much that what they ended up doing with Arctic Spirit is because it was very, very finished and they wanted that batch to be bigger. It's their first LE, whatever. They ended up taking some of the Exodus 2 and putting it into what they were making for Arctic Spirit. So
Yeah.
I forget the percentages, but I think like 20 or 30% of this is actually
good.
Exodus 2. And then the rest of it is what they had planned on. It was the right and perfect decision. This thing is a banger.
Delicioso.
There's the whole story.
That is a great story. Backpack.
Bears are the new Lions. Unfortunately, yeah. What's scary about the Bears is they might get one of our coordinators after the season because they are desperate for a real coach, and our coordinators are kind of hot. And I will say this, and I'm sorry, I'll keep the football talk short because I know most people here don't like it. You can have Aaron Glenn. Take him.
But they're not going to take Aaron.
They won't, unfortunately.
They're going to take our white offense. Who's the white guy?
Ben Johnson?
Yes.
Yeah. Saints fan here. Bags are back, baby. But can't quit them.
Bags are back.
I don't know what the bags means, Jason.
What are you talking about?
Kobe,
The
what are you
Saints
talking
have a bag of what?
My mom got swindled by the Total Wine guy. My Christmas present was a bottle of 90 proof Chestnut Farms, only available at 20.
I bet you the Total Wine guy thought that was really good.
Not all Total Wine guys are created equal. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I bet you he thought it was really good and was like, yes, I'm so excited to sell it.
Yeah.
He really did. It's like when I'm like working at like a weed shop, be like, yeah.
This is that good. These are those good gummies.
And then they're like, this is a gummy bear.
It's like I know weed in it all.
And I'm like, no wonder it's so good.
My nephew just asked me, how did I stay a Lions fan for all those years? That is, Sherry, you lived it. You lived it with us. You know.
You know it. You have to stay strong though, right? But
eventually you
it's
have
hard.
to view them like your child's sports team. Like you just show up because you have to.
And you know what? Those are also when the seats were affordable.
Oh, that we will never be able to go to a
can't.
Thanksgiving game ever again, but we used to go year after year after year because they were terrible. We could get like 15 rows up anywhere we wanted for like $200 a piece, which I know sounds like a lot, but in football terms, on Thanksgiving Day, to be 15 rows up, that's nothing.
And there's no bad seats in Ford Field, right?
Yeah.
And that was like an amazing seat. Like,
oh, yeah, we had some great seats to watch the Lions lose on Thanksgiving.
And now we can't. And so now I'm trying to press my coworker who is dating the son of Herman Moore, Sherry.
Correct. Sherry
Herman
knows.
Moore.
You know.
And she got us tickets for the Thanksgiving game 20 minutes before the game started.
Literally.
And I was like, honey, I can't take it. So like she's like, okay, I'll get you another tickets for some other game because we can't afford freaking tickets now. Even for like a regular old game. Doesn't even matter.
Oh, and Sherry, the word on the street is that season ticket holders they're taking it because the team's good now, but prices are going up like 40%, like 40. Like, wow, dude. All right, can we talk about how Chicago owners of sports teams are terrible? Like, how do we get screwed across the board? I mean, the 80s and 90s were good to y'all.
Yeah, I was already to say, didn't you guys have Da Bears?
Da Bears, and then you had Da Bulls. But then
that was Chicago. Oh, that is saying Chicago.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened after that, man. Like it all just went to shit.
The who lives over there?
Kanye does. Kanye.
No, the mafia.
Oh yeah, the mafia's over there.
The mafia's dead now. Now no one runs a sports team.
How did the mafia die?
Al Capone's gone.
I didn't realize you were reaching back that far.
Oh, there's newer ones?
The KC Chiefs have Taylor Swift. That has been their secret sauce all season long. have her screaming and drinking
And
daiquiris.
this is just fine because guess what? Now more females are into football, and that is okay.
Actually, it's a great thing.
hmm
Eric Sawyer, as a Packers fan, I love to be butt packed. As a Packers fan, I have no idea what it feels like to cheer for a bad NFL team. Eric, you don't know how good you have it.
But also, didn't you just get beat by the Vikings?
Honestly, Eric, for the first time ever, all Lions fans were rooting for the Packers today.
Yeah.
All
really.
Lions fans. And you let us down, buddy. Because
sucked.
how can you not beat Sam Darnold? How?
You know, you don't even have Cousins anymore. Poor Cousins.
Mark the Manda Deanda, the Packers was the last game I could stomach, but that doesn't mean I'm never gonna love another team. They're having a Chicago love fest with the Bears over there. Arctic Spirit is really good. It
So
is
good.
very, very good. Doesn't it
Like,
seem when Jesus is flipping someone off but saying cheers, doesn't that seem sarcastic?
It's so strange. It's
It
like
seems really sarcastic.
it's like Jesus. It's a joke, right?
Mm.
Like I don't know.
Say it ain't so, Jesus. Say it.
It wasn't me.
KJ from MMA is here. What's up, buddy? And I don't see any hospital bed in there, so I feel like we're doing okay.
We are doing okay. I saw all your Christmas cards you got this year.
Hells
You
yeah,
posted
buddy.
them on Facebook, all his cards I got.
No offense, I'm not on Facebook very often. So
No, you're not, you know. And then I had a card for you and it was still in cart. I was like, it was the fucking funniest too.
Nick the Greek, my Saints fans invented it. Oh, Saints sucked for so long. Fans wore back. Ah, got it. I'm with you now. Yeah. No, I do remember that because isn't that why? Because Archie Manning was there. And that's why Eli didn't want to go to a perceived bad team when he was drafted
So you went to the Giants?
and said, I won't play. I think what was the Chargers were bad then.
Oh, wait, yeah, I remember.
And then ended up going to the Giants. And I think in hindsight, that was probably the right decision. But
the Giants aren't good, or is it the Jets?
but that's Archie Manning at work there because I believe he was their quarterback for a very long time.
Ah,
All right.
$200 a piece is crazy, especially in the day when Sykes died. Shut up,
Eric. Look, he's just like Eric. What is this, Eric? Oh, she's not gone, Eric.
We love Wanda.
Oh, I can't believe I killed so many icons on the same day
It's just nuts.
simply by just speaking it into
I don't even
existence.
want you to say anybody else's name.
I'm scared. Like I'm scared to say AW. AW, watch out!
It's like a Final Destination shit.
Don't go in the shower. Don't go near any cords. Don't get any lawnmowers. Nothing.
You know, though, in Final Destination,
Yeah.
the main girl from the first movie, she didn't die because she put herself into a psychiatric unit or whatever that had all padded walls.
There you go.
But then someone came in and they had a pin in their pants accidentally. I think
That's ridiculous.
something happened.
That's ridiculous. And then, are you really going to live in padded walls? Go out there and take your chances.
No, I'll live in a padded wall. Thank you very much.
Like I'm going to take my chances.
Actually, yeah, I'll take a chance.
I'll take my chances.
I'll take a chance because you know what? Better things.
You know, here's the deal. I'll take my chances, and then I'll make smart choices like not living in a city where the buses that are traveling 60 miles an hour are completely silent.
We're not going on a plane.
Not going to plane.
We're not driving behind a truck that has a bunch of like trees.
Barbed wire or trees. Not having
wire.
random like cords in my shower that I could slip and choke on.
Yeah, not going into a tanning bed.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of just common sense things you can do to not die in Final Destination.
I think you need to watch it again.
I'm pretty sure I can escape Final Destination unscathed.
He's like, I'm pretty sure I can get out of a saw puzzle.
I'm pretty sure so is for Tuesday. Anyway.
He's like, a pound of flesh for a pound of... You would not.
Bro, cut me up. That's
you have to cut yourself up.
That's called weight loss, bitch. I'm just going right here. I'm just carving off that weight. I'm going to take off a couple of IPAs right here.
It gets infected by the time you freaking get out. And you're like, I win. And
15 rows up and a Madden turkey leg. Honestly, when the Lions sucked, it was not hard to get good tickets.
It's so fun.
Honestly, a reasonable price for what it is on Thanksgiving. Like one of the biggest games in the country, one of the biggest games all year long.
Yep.
And now,
they
forget about it.
Pizza. That was Thanksgiving pizza.
Oh, yeah.
So it had all the shit on it, like the cranberry, the turkey,
You get there early. Like, it was fantastic.
It's so good. Get there early and there's so many games you can play. Now I'm like so sad that we're poor.
We need to
What are
become
we doing?
better friends with your friend who is dating Herman Moore's son.
Herman
We
Moore.
need to become better friends because there's no way we can afford it.
No,
I haven't lived in Michigan for a quarter century, and I have always been a reluctant Lions.
it's in your blood.
It's in your blood. Once a Lions fan, always a Lions fan.
Mhm.
There's nothing that you can do about it, buddy. 45 years of pain with a little fun mixed in. They are like a bad mistress.
You're like, it might be a good day.
So Christine Vasco bringing real. I thought I saw Presley or her Presley.
So did I.
I must be a ghost in the house.
She is walking around.
This is real talk here, people. When your team has 30 different quarterbacks, which is talked about every week and has had a missing record or a losing record since 1999, you go from season ticket holder to I'll take a long break from them.
Yeah.
Literally, and Christine, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's 30 different quarterbacks since 1999, or maybe no. Hold on, I could be wrong on that. That might be 30 since like the year like 2010. It's been a shit ton of quarterbacks
Really?
in the Browns organization in a very short period of time.
That is hard. And everyone was like, Justin Fields is so promised, and then he wasn't.
Well, that's
And now who do you
Chicago, so the Browns, but still.
Oh,
The Browns, they made a mistake though. Like Deshaun Watson, the Houston Texans let him get away.
look at
right?
him go.
And the Browns, I don't know if they had to pay him. What was the initial contract worth? Like $100 million a season or something stupid like that. I'm exaggerating. But it was Tom Brady money at the time. Deshaun Watson is not Tom Brady. You can't bring him in for like $50 million a year. It's too much. And I would also do Tom Brady if he walked into a room with Tina Fey. Need to clone Mike Ditka. I'm on board, buddy. I'll help with those assignments. Missing or losing record. Typing is hard.
Typing is hard. It is.
I think the Mormons live in Chicago. Is that why Chicago is run by the organization? I feel like Chicago is run by an organization. It could be the Mormons.
Could be. They're secretly down there.
Mark the man at Deanna crying. Why are you all hurting me so much? What did I do to y'all?
He's like, I'm just from Chicago. Are you is that what I'm getting right?
I can hear
Packers.
Sherry's voice right now. The fucking Packers. We all wanted the Packers to beat the Vikings today. All of us.
Sherry has it though in that like deep Michigan,
Oh yeah,
Detroit accent.
oh
like
yeah.
fucking Packers. Like you have to.
Sean Holt Jesus. Not everyone remembers my name, but everyone remembers my coach.
Very true.
Rob Boddick, hey all. Cheers from a whole lot of nothing. Dog is sleeping on my lap and I can't move to pour myself anything.
Oh, well, just
Oh,
you know what? We have that rule too. When our cat's on our lap,
somebody else needs to
somebody's
pour.
got to get up and do something else.
KJ, I needed a name change like that old Shelf Turds show. Hey,
KJ, have you seen this?
it'll always be the Shelf Turds bar, buddy. Always.
Yes.
And we will always be the turds.
Yep.
Not my fault that YouTube's uncomfortable with the fact that humans take turds.
I love to do it.
Living in
Turd
Michigan,
taking.
you're taking a chance every minute.
Every
You could die
minute.
anywhere.
That's true.
Browns tickets are given out as punishment now. You probably could get one for $5 these days.
Oh, those are the days.
Those actually, next time the Lions go to Cleveland, we should go and get some Browns. The Browns ticket holders be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not going to go see the Lions beat up on my team." That's
Well,
how we see the
no.
Lions now. We
Yeah.
travel to see the Lions,
That's so true.
and we have a couple of teams with an easy driving distance.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Ohio. We're going to be there. OH.
Ah,
Close enough.
I know.
She'll never do it.
I'll
She
never.
hates Ohio that much. Hot take: an Evernorth LE best port finish rye I've ever had. Also, is take Exodus 2 of a handy any day. Also, I take Exodus 2 of a handy any day. Thomas H. Handy, that is. I think I know what the second part of that says. That Exodus 2 could give a handy to Thomas H. Handy. Thomas H. Handy is highly considered to be one of the better rides every single year.
Was he a president or something?
Thomas H. Handy was the person that invented the handy. He taught his wife how to, and he's been famous. He's been famous in male circles ever since.
He's
See,
like-
back in the day, women thought you have to penetrate me to get satisfaction.
Yeah.
Thomas H. Handy was the first man to say, "Show me your hand," and he curled it. And she was like, "What? What are you doing?" And then he's like, "What do you see?" She's like, "By golly, by George, that's penis shaped." And he said, "I just need a little bit of that every now and
This
then."
is penis shaped?
Well, like, I mean, mine's much smaller. It's like, like if there's almost no light going through it, that's more like mine. Yeah, but for a normal person, yeah, that would be their penis.
That's too big.
Yeah, like every dude here in chat's got a penis like that, and then mine is more like that. But that's what Travis is talking about, the man that invented the hand
Okay,
job.
I see.
Norman Conklin, my Dolphins had Cleo Lemon as a quarterback. Who the hell is that? The Dolphins, Norman, I want to be like you have like your secondary fanship, right? Like you have your primary fanship and you have your secondary fanship. I want to be a Dolphins fan. I do.
I mean, they got some cool colors.
They got some cool colors.
And back in the day, they had a dolphin. Do you guys still have a dolphin?
They have back in Ace Ventura
Ace
days.
Ventura.
Yeah, you guys had a dolphin in Ace Ventura. Finkel's, Einhorn, Finkel's, man. But man, the team starts fast and ends slow. The opposite problem of the Bengals, who start slow and end fast.
Yes.
Y'all got to get
that Burrow.
We need to combine those two teams, the Dolphins and the Bengals, and then they'll start fast and end fast.
Yeah.
I think that's the real answer, Norman, is your team needs to become part of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Do you remember Cleo, Miss Cleo?
I remember Cleo Lemon. Miss Cleo was a fake, though. I think didn't we watch a documentary on that?
Why don't you call him Miss Cleo for your future?
And then, like, she wasn't really Jamaican or whatever.
I don't care. I gave her my own. I was like,
I'd pay her to talk to me like that.
You're gonna be successful, and she said I was going to be a multimillionaire, and I was like, bitch, you lie. Like, fuck. Yeah.
Up till Stafford, they were a rotating door for QBs. The Lions had a number of QBs. Yeah, we couldn't really
I
find.
think we had Stafford for freaking ever.
We did have Stafford forever, but we had. I mean, going way back in the day, like Rodney Peete couldn't stay healthy. We had Eric Kramer. We had Andre Ware for a bit. He didn't work out. We had Scott Mitchell for a while. We had Charlie Batch for a while. Who am I missing?
Like when I talk about like the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Kesnawak and the band Five and O-Town.
The good basketball guaranteed effing money for that price of that piece of shit. That price of shit.
What?
I think she means we can go to a Browns game for cheap. Mark the Man Indiana puts on tinfoil hat. Seriously makes me wonder if the owners are attempting to sell teams like the Browns and the Bears in order to create a new franchise. I mean, maybe in tinfoil hat, I get the reference. I think sometimes like you just don't have the right leadership. I think that's as a team that's recently come out of that because we were right there with you. I think it has to be this beautiful combo of the right GM with the right coach. And if you don't have both of those right, then it's a shit show.
I think so. Because if they combined those two, I don't know who would be happy about that, honestly. Like, I feel like the two sides of Ohio are so vast. It's like when people are, who's the Titans? The Tennessee Titans.
Yeah,
people in Kentucky or whoever are Tennessee Titans. Right? No, people in Kentucky are Cincinnati. Where did we go? Atlanta.
You're naming off anything below Michigan right now. So Kentucky doesn't have a team.
Exactly.
Tennessee Titans have a team, and then the Cincinnati Bengals. That's on the last leg of Ohio.
Which is what I'm trying to say. Is like Kentucky people probably would do Cincinnati.
Probably, yeah. The Titans aren't very good right now.
Yeah, but anyway.
Mark Vasco. Remember the Browns had Baker. They had a good QB. They just didn't know how to use him. That is correct.
Mayfield Baker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like they had a decent QB, and he's doing well now. He's done well last couple seasons with the Bucks, and they just didn't know how to use him.
Do you know how? Hold on. Let's just think about this for just 1 second in terms of bowling.
Sure.
If we were talking about bowlers the way we're talking about quarterbacks,
there'd be so many more people here. Jameson Myers, Skull Vikings.
The Vikings, yeah, they're great.
I don't like that they're good, Jameson. They weren't supposed to be good. It's Sam Darnold.
They're not supposed to be great.
I know you have Justin Jefferson. I know you have what's his face, the other wide receiver that catches a bajillion balls, Madison. These guys used to have Madison as a running back. I think somewhere else, but you have Addison the receiver. It doesn't matter. You weren't supposed to be good this year.
So strange how he remembers everybody's baseball name, but he doesn't remember our anniversary.
Baseball name? Well, we have two.
We have two of them, David. You have two tries in 1 year.
That's my excuse.
But I also don't remember that.
Come visit. We'll tailgate. That's a date. We're going to go to a Browns game. When next time the Lions are playing the Browns, we are going.
We're going. Mm-hmm.
Eric Buh, the Lions. Eric, I didn't mean to. There wasn't the.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Running gag. # running.
I can't believe I'm just out there murdering people tonight. I don't like it.
I
don't
like
it
it.
at all. Yes, Christine, we will go.
Uh-huh.
We will drink whiskey and we will go and we will all, you know what, for that day, we all know Lion's going to win. If you want me to wear Browns gear that day, I'll wear Browns gear. I'll be right there with you. I'll cry. I'll bring a bag. I'll claim to be a Browns fan.
Oh,
I'll go undercover
I have a
boss in
bag.
that situation.
I have a stadium approved bag.
Oh,
Remember, I bought
there
it
you
because
go.
I was like, we're gonna go to Lions game all the time after like, 3 Thanksgiving games. I was like, well, shit, what am I gonna do with this fucking plastic
Now,
bag?
opposite of the Vascos, Tony Bagadonis has a message for you, Kira.
Stay the hell
Kira,
out of Hollow to Hell. What is sold
he does
yours?
not want you to go to Chicago Soldier Field where the Bears play.
Oh, the Bears.
Yes. A little handy on handy crime. Thomas H. Handy invented the hand job.
Hand job crimes.
Nick the Greek. This is penis shaped.
Yeah,
Kira,
that was weird.
2028. It
It's a
doesn't.
strange penis.
Well, compared to what she's used to, mine's more of like a starfish shape. It's got like little tentacles that come out of it and just do this.
It's so weird.
Has a little beak mouth.
It's like one of those, when you go and get calamari
It's like a
from a
kraken.
restaurant, and then they put the whole squid in. Yours isn't the head of the squid. It's backwards.
It's the weird part.
It's so strange.
Yeah. Miss Cleo wasn't an actual psychic. Mind blown.
I know.
I'm pretty sure she probably was though. Jimmy Haslam, the Browns owner, thinks he's smarter than everyone else. Clearly, he is not.
He's the owner. Okay, well, you can't really get.
And here's the other deal, and you all can disagree with me on this. The owner just has to select the right people, and if he's not selecting the right people, then the team's gonna suck.
Exactly.
Like you don't want a Jerry Jones. You don't want a Jerry Jones who's the owner, also / like head of personnel, also making draft picks himself. You just need to get a good GM and a good coach and let them do their job.
You just need some rule changes and new defense, new offense,
And then you'll
you're
be
going to be
just fine.
great.
Yeah. John Cloud, cheers to you, buddy.
What's up, bitch?
Titans used to be the Houston Oilers. That is correct. And Houston Oilers, Warren Moon. You had a fantastic foursome of
Warren Moon, the drummer?
No, that's Keith Moon.
Oh.
Warren Moon was the quarterback of the Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers throw the ball all over the yard. They had like
Did I
Haywood
watch a
Jeffries
movie on him?
as a wide receiver and all these different guys.
What you're saying is blah blah blah. Did I watch a movie about him?
Maybe.
And maybe I know about him.
Warren Moon was the GM. Although the Houston Oilers reminded me a little bit, or I could draw this comparison. The Houston Oilers that I remember, the Warren Moon spread offense, like run and gun, run and shoot.
A spread offense. That's gross.
Diddy would love it. It reminds me a little bit of what the Dolphins are trying to do, not from a scheme standpoint, but speed, throw the ball over the yard, everybody's fast, and then just somehow it doesn't work, and that's what's sad about it.
Hey, do you guys know how to play Sonic? I'll tell you all this. Actually, I'll tell you all the secret places where you can get a free guy in Mario. I have that same energy David has about football.
Do you see all these?
Mario.
Everybody's talking about football here.
They love it. They love baseball.
People love baseball. Raider Dave.
What's
David,
Raider Dave?
I feel your pain. My Raiders are the Browns of the West. I can't argue with that. It's like an abusive relationship. You can always come back every season, even though you know you shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
At least we have whiskey. Cheers.
You have to go back though, because that's your hometown. Even though I'm never gonna go back to my hometown, but that's your hometown, right? So,
dude, you
drink
know
that whiskey.
You know that we know.
You know, I know that you know that he knows
that she knows that you know that we know.
And we know it,
bro. Antonio Pierce, I thought he had it, dude.
Look,
I thought he had it, dude. I thought he had it. The thing is you have to come back because sometimes there's light around. Not if you're a Browns fan, but if you're not a Browns fan, there's light around the corner. It might be a couple decades from now, but there's light around the corner. And the Raiders were not that bad, not that long ago. Y'all were in a Super Bowl about 12 years ago now, something.
Do you remember the movie The Stand?
15 years. Rated if it's late in the night.
Molly Ringwald was in it. What?
You're like anything to get out of this football talk.
I was just remembering because in The Stand they were like, "We're never gonna live," and that's kind of like the Raiders are now. We're never gonna live. We're just surviving. But do you remember The Stand?
Okay, I was wrong. It was. Hold on, I can place it. It was a Super Bowl between them and the Bucks, and it was like 20 years ago. Rich Gannon was your quarterback. You had Tim Brown at wide receiver. You had an aging but still beautifully gracious Jerry Rice as a wide receiver. You had a bunch of different guys, and the Bucks had that Tampa 2 defense with Warren Sapp, and they had that nobody quarterback, and the Bucks beat the balls off the Raiders. I believe the year was 2000. I don't know. It was 20 years ago.
Dude, honestly, you said any of those words makes you a freaking nerd. Okay.
Hey, Sherry's gonna travel with us. I'll do a baseball game. Yeah, Sherry's coming to Cleveland with us. Hey, baseball, baseball. Kobe, how can you talk about football on that day? That David killed. Taryn, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, bud.
It's my hall pass. I don't know. I like white guys with thin lips. It's the strangest thing.
If Taryn grew a mustache like what I grew,
Game
oh,
over.
hello, doctor.
Oh my gosh.
Upton smoked tamales. Go Steelers, unfortunately. I mean,
No. It's wait, where are the
Russell
Steelers
Wilson's
winning?
there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I get Russell Wilson confused with Russell Simmons, which is the DMC guy. I seriously do. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I picture Russell Simmons' face.
And Justin Fields is there now. Remember, they brought them both in. Justin Fields like started the season, but then
and then
and then Russell Simmons took over.
Russell Simmons took over.
Oh, the Steelers, they got a good D, man. You guys got a good D. The offense is clicking sometimes.
Look at this shit.
Telling you, man.
What is something I know that you know about?
What's something I know that you know that I know?
I don't know anymore.
Mark the Man, Indiana. Oh, the Lions were so young. Such a waste. I can't believe they died. I can't believe I killed them.
They're so crazy.
Kira, just send me 2 dates. I'll put them on my calendar. My calendar to remind Davis.
Well, remind me what the dates are. So good.
Those are the wide receivers from the Houston Oilers, right? Am I wrong, Kobe?
Gosh.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
I think our new channel should be like whiskey and football.
Football, baby. Yeah. Ward Moon was the guy who ran around with his pants half down. That's because he had a great ass.
You know what? I want to get into women's basketball though.
Oh, Caitlin Clark? I will all day Caitlin Clark that shit.
And like, it's not just I love Caitlin, but I also kind of love the beef between Angel and Caitlin. Caitlin doesn't have any beef with Angel, but the beef that Angel has with
it's almost like the whole WNBA doesn't like her.
It's like kind of fun.
It's
to
crazy.
Like understand much.
She's catching technical fouls left and right.
Which one, Angel or Caitlin?
Caitlin, because everybody's fouling her because they're like, fuck this bitch.
Well, that other one, she pushed that girl. I forget who it was, but it was an Angel. She pushed some other girl. And Caitlin never loses her cool.
Never. She's like, I'm just gonna Seth Curry this shit in a minute.
Yeah.
When I come back, I'm gonna pull up at the half court line.
She doesn't lose her cool because she's like, it's a game, it's a game. And then someone really pissed her off, and I feel bad.
Well, also she's taking it every single game.
has.
Everybody's out to get her. All right, so 2002. All right, so
2002, over 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah, sorry. My first estimate was really, really shy. I eventually said 20 years. I know we're behind in chat, but yeah, you guys were good then. I know that feels like forever ago. That's better than the Lions have been up until last year.
Dude, 2002, I was a sophomore in high school.
In 2002, I was a tour manager for a small rock band that wasn't going anywhere, and I watched the Super Bowl in California.
Yeah, he drove a little bus. I think a
little conversion van with a big trailer.
Yeah.
Good times.
Imagine him with long ass hair. We gotta find that picture still.
I had long ass hair and no mustache, but a big ass.
He looked like a fucking douchebag.
I was a fucking douchebag. I played the part. Raiders weren't that bad when they were in a different city and had a different name.
Okay, hold on. Don't tell me what city they were in. St. Louis.
That's a different team that moved though. You're on the right track.
Oakland
yeah,
Raiders.
baby, up top. Now, who used to be in St. Louis?
Oilers. No, the Jazz players. Hold on, St. Louis. Okay, what is St. Louis known for? The Arch. And there's also a river there. I don't know. What is it?
Los Angeles Rams. They were St. Louis Rams. Yes. When Kurt Warner was there, they were the St. Louis Rams.
There's no Rams in Minnesota?
Well, I think they were originally the Los Angeles Rams, and then they went to St. Louis for a while, and then went back to Los Angeles.
You know what my favorite is? The Utah Jazz.
Why?
You know those Mormons don't play jazz. You know that.
They're like, we don't jazz, we just soak. Stop with all the baseball names, David. Trent Dilfer, that was the quarterback of the Bucks. He was a game manager. He was also a Browns quarterback too.
Oh, he was.
Uh-huh. I don't know if that's Sherry yelling. She got voice to text on. She's telling Nick, Bloody Mary!
Maybe a Bloody Mary.
Oh, Mr. Whack Attack is here. What's up, buddy?
Attack.
Yes, I completely biffed it on the 12 to 14 years initially, but I did come around the 20 close.
Super close.
But I remember that Super Bowl because I remember liking those Raiders. I was always a Jerry Rice fan growing up. And when Terrell Owens became the number one wide receiver for the Niners,
you are talking to me.
Jerry still wants to play. They're like, Jerry, you're too old. Jerry goes to the Raiders. They already have a really great wide receiver in Tim Brown. Jerry is like fucking, I don't even know, 38 years old. He's like, I'll go carve up these fields. He's out there carving up, slicing, dicing.
Okay. So when we meet Herman Moore, I have to put this in a cage because he's going to start ratting off some fucking stats. And
Oh my gosh. A&W said one of my favorite football players. Kira, will you read that for me?
Yeah, would you blow me? Yeah, would.
Yeah, would you blow me?
Yeah, would you blow me?
Christine Vasquez wants to go to women's soccer.
Really? Is it interesting? I don't mean that to be mean. I'm not a girl's girl. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
would you blow me?
I would love to be a girl's girl.
Or
but
I
I'm
like,
not.
yeah, would you blow me? Said a very, very
Is it
dead
interesting?
Eggy.
I cannot post my thoughts about Caitlyn. Tony, shut up.
Tony, are you pro or are you against, bro?
Yeah, what are you?
Are you like horny for her? Because I'm cool with you posting horny thoughts.
Please do not.
Or Tony, don't keep your horny thoughts to yourself, buddy.
Jackie Moon is greater than Warren Moon. That's what I thought.
Uh-oh.
The Guess Who. Is it?
I actually
The
don't
Who.
know. I don't know who Jackie Moon is.
Jackie Moon is the Sex Pistols. Hold on, what is he?
I don't know.
Oh, Keith Moon. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know who Jackie Moon
I don't
is.
know Eric, you don't know either, you dumbass. Eric Buh.
Y'all ready for next Sunday night? Honestly, Jameson, I'm a little scared because
Absolutely freaking not.
I know every team has injuries, and I know you're gonna hear this from a lot of Lions fans, but we've been through some fucking injuries. Our defense depleted, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Jameson, the reason why I don't like Aaron Glenn as a coordinator is he doesn't change or adjust when we have injuries. He continues to say, "It's my scheme,
man on
next
man,
man
man on
up,
man.
all man coverage, just go make it happen." Bro, if like half the defense is out, adjust the scheme. Mix in some zone every now and then or something, man.
I get so mad. Like, and I go, it's okay. And then you go, no. The only thing we've ever agreed on was Stafford.
Yeah, we hate Stafford. We didn't like him when he was here. You guys were here for this on a live stream.
Y'all know.
The night he was traded, or that week, we came on here and that was the first thing we talked about. We cheered, we drank to it. Thank God Stafford's gone.
Oh gosh, oh my God.
I drove a short bus, yes.
Could be technically true.
Exactly.
The sophomore gang. Oh, Eric Budd? Are you young?
Oakland, LA, Oakland, Las Vegas. Yeah. Eric Buster Moon better than Jackie Moon. I don't know. These are the Moons. The Oakland Raiders, then LA. And then like the Rams were the LA Rams and then the St. Louis Rams and then the LA Rams again, right? I could be wrong on that.
There's so many people in LA. It's a big
Cleveland Rams, then LA, then St. Louis, then back. Okay, I didn't know about the Cleveland part, but I knew about the rest of that. All right, James.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So then where the Browns come from?
From someone's pants, apparently. The St. Louis Archers, full circle back to the TV show. Kudos to the writers of this episode. Utah Jazz moved from New Orleans, says King Cakes. Welcome, King Cakes.
Duh. That's the joke.
Or the Cardinals in St. Louis before Arizona. I think that was the baseball Cardinals, Jayha. Were in the St. Louis Cardinals.
There's a Cardinals. That's a football team.
Yeah, the Arizona Cardinals now.
Yeah, and he's saying, weren't they in St.
But
Louis?
there's also a baseball Cardinals. I think that were the St. Louis Cardinals, the baseball Cardinals.
Oh, you guys, I don't know how to argue in this topic.
You're doing great, though. My horny
understand.
thoughts are free for public consumption. Please post.
No, and everyone's like, don't encourage
Don't encourage Tony. We don't want. No, we all know Tony. No one wants to imagine that. Whiskey Burger taking Tony's place. I would like to be against Caitlin Clark.
I could just see us be like, come here, Caitlin.
Jackie
She's
Moon
so cute.
From Semi-Pro, the Flint Tropics.
Duh.
Man.
Wait, no, Semi-Pro is not the same thing as
I thought the Flint Tropics was semi-pro. With Will Ferrell?
Yeah, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm thinking of oh gosh, the guy
Look, Jackie
who
Moon, Will
is
Ferrell,
Jewish. The
semi-pro.
guy who's Jewish and he's Tropic Thunder guy. And his dad was in Seinfeld.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Average Joe's.
Jackie Moon was a porn producer from The Big
Dodgeball.
Lebowski. So Jackie Moon, semi-pro, Jackie Moon, porn producer. Are we at the Vikes next week? I don't know if we're there or here. We're probably there, I think.
Wait,
Um,
no.
I don't know where. It's
I
here.
think it's
here.
here.
Yeah, no, it's here. You're right. 'Cause we were
Because we were gonna
hinting
get
at
we
Herman
might get
Moore's
those
son
Herman Moore tickets.
to get us in, and
Hey, Herman Moore, just let us in your suite. Come on, just pack us in
and
there.
I don't think we're going to get into that game. That game is becoming more and more and more important as
Well,
the
I
big
was like,
storm.
hey, could I get into that Bills game? And then she was like, I'll try. And she goes, no, I don't think there's a chance. I'm like, but that's okay. I miss my boyfriend Aiden. Oh, Sherry loves Aiden.
Sherry, I'm all. You have to fight for him because I will take him down too.
You know, I'm telling Presley she needs to get with. Well, I wanted Presley to be with Rodrigo. Apparently, he's engaged.
Ooh,
But you know what? Engaged doesn't mean married.
no, get in there. Break up that happy
Just
home.
Up,
Break it
right?
up.
But Aiden, his sisters and his mom look like a tough nut to crack. I don't know.
Yeah, they look very picky.
They look like bitches. So I don't know.
John Kitna was great for the Lions.
Kitna.
That was the guy I couldn't remember earlier. So thank you for bringing that up. It wasn't, I mean, serviceable, I guess. I mean, back then the standards were so low, Travis. Anybody that could actually accept a snap and throw a ball, of course he was great for the Lions. Caitlin Clark is the Jackie Robinson of M&M's.
Did you spell Eminem correctly, Nick?
I
Hey,
think
Nick, do you want to take your Detroit card away?
I think that's right though.
Absolutely wrong.
I don't know if there's anything here I can argue with.
It's absolutely incorrect on how that name is spelled. Sherry?
Sherry,
She's so embarrassed right now.
how can someone not spell while
M&M.
drinking late at night?
Eminem. EMIM. And then
All right, Tony McDonald's. I'm not attracted to anyone. I am a meat popsicle. All I'll say is it really a surprise they them have smashed every women's basketball record?
Which one?
Caitlin has smashed basically everything for like a rookie.
Oh, I think she's a naturally born lady.
I think she might be
Not
too.
that we need to get into that.
She's not a. I don't think she was born a dude. I think she was always a lady.
Tony, check your fucking glasses.
Tony, check her pants.
You know who's so cute, who people think is a dude? Is that one rugby player.
Oh, I
And
have no idea.
she was on Dancing with the Stars. Oh my gosh. Ilona Maher or something like that.
La Llorona?
Maybe no. But like she's so freaking cute, but she's huge, okay?
Mhm.
She's huge. And people are like, I don't think a male born blah 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 should be a late in this Dancing with the Stars. And it's like, okay, first of all, that's just shut up for a minute, okay? And then also, she's actually has a vagina.
Yeah.
Like she was born with a vagina. She's just got a lot of muscle.
She's just doing the roids.
And she's so fucking cute.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with steroids. Think about the only year in baseball it was
I
worth
don't think
watching.
she's doing roids.
Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa.
Mark McGwire. Yeah.
Free the roids. Let players take roids.
I mean, it was exciting.
It was super exciting. Everyone's hitting bombs out of the park all day long.
And you know what? Who's putting themselves at risk? Just them.
And we get to enjoy it.
Yes. It's like Gladiator all over again.
It's
Let them deal with it and we can watch.
It's like Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, every other game is a homer.
Sammy Sosa.
That's what we want as home
Sammy
runs.
Sosa did not.
Sammy Sosa did.
Oh gosh.
Him and Mark McGwire were like, you shoot me in the butt. No, you shoot me in the butt. And then it was just a dingers
what
all
about
day
the
long.
Mark and what's the other one?
Barry Bonds.
Miguel. Hold on, no, what's his name?
Slap ass?
Slap ass. No, it's Lonely Island.
Oh,
Mark.
it was Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's not Sammy
Mark
Sosa.
wasn't big back then. Jose was doing all the drugs, hitting all the homers. Jose Canseco. And then he got old and his balls got shriveled or whatever. And then Mark's like, I'm going to keep doing these drugs.
It shrivels your balls.
Of course it does.
I don't know.
And then,
of course, I don't know.
Yeah. And then Sammy Sosa's like, I can do it too. And then Barry Bonds is like, no one's head's going to get larger than mine because I'm doing more drugs than everybody. And then
you
home
are
runs
only
everywhere.
hitting a ball with a bat.
Just spraying home runs across the board.
I mean,
And it was exciting.
that's so fun.
Give us the drugs. Drug these players. Make it mandatory they have to take steroids.
That's true. They should.
You know how much more
Because-
fun it'd be to
Do you know
watch?
how many more people would go to games?
Everyone would go to games.
It's crazy.
I don't care that you have to increase the helmet size because their heads are getting larger.
Yeah, we don't care. Just
It's funner to
they
watch.
chose to be there.
They chose to be in baseball, so we choose to inject them with drugs.
I think it's a 2-for-1.
It's a twofer.
The twofer is you gonna play? Sure. You gonna do drugs? No. Well, then you can't play.
Let's position it better. You gonna play? Yes. You want to play really good all the time? Yes. You want to hit a bunch of homers? Yes.
Oh my gosh! But then, like, what's the next step?
Pull down your pants.
Everyone plays naked. Ew.
No, that's how they give it the butt injection. I guess
Oh,
you could go right through the pants. You have a point.
It's just so strange.
The needle will go through the point. Yeah, it's in
What's
Detroit.
that?
Sorry, we had a mental breakdown there, but yeah.
Jackie Daytona.
Jackie Daytona is my favorite Jackie. Better than Warren Moon or Jackie Moon.
So I actually was gonna get you, but I knew I shouldn't have. But for your office, I was gonna get you this picture of Jackie
I
Daytona.
love Jackie Daytona.
It was him framed, and it was his picture and like some memorabilia, like fake, obviously.
Mhm.
And I was like, but should I get it for like Nick the Greek and Sherry?
That's actually hilarious.
It was so freaking cool. Okay,
Apparently, I killed Jackie Moon tonight too.
fucking ass.
I can't speak of anyone without killing them.
Gosh, like without killing them. Well, you're saying it with such disdain.
Well, I'm not meaning to kill them. It's frustrating to me that they die so easily.
It's so horrible.
All I have to do is speak it into
Oh my
existence. Maybe I'll just speak some other things into existence. Oh no, I'll get $1 million today. Oh.
Oh, yay!
And then for taxes, that's not even that much money. I should have asked for more.
I know. We will take all of that, please.
Oh, fucking.
Not that we're against the government. We're not.
Everybody can complain about taxes. That's okay.
Taxes and death. Come on.
Taxes. Everybody knows taxes suck.
It is what it is.
Everybody. It is what it is.
We all can't run away to France like fucking Shayla.
We all can't just surrender every time there's a conflict like we're in France, like we're French. Oh, hello. You want to fight? I surrender.
It's right. Hey!
Oh, you come into my country. I surrender.
But maybe they get some kickbacks.
Oh, you want to be gay with me? No, I am straight. Oh, I surrender.
Oh, joke on you.
Oh, joke on you.
I had some bad Cornish hen. I don't know. Is that
Rodrigo
what
from SNL. No, Rodrigo from the Lions.
Rodriguez. So, Miguel Rodriguez. But
Dude, who
he calls
isn't
him
gay
Miguel.
for Aiden? Eric? We're all gay for
Everybody's
Aiden.
gay for
I'm
Aiden.
super gay for Aiden.
I love being gay for Aiden.
Barry Sanders was the best quarterback. He was the best Detroit quarterback for a long, long time.
Gosh, if we knew Barry Sanders' grandmother's father-in-law, like imagine,
Any relative of Barry Sanders.
imagine.
I would just go sit on his
It'd just
lap.
be like these Herman Moore tickets.
He's
Like,
only 5'8", but I would just go sit on his lap and be like, "Hold me, Barry."
well, he's not bad looking.
No, he's a
He's
decent
not
guy.
bad looking. David, come on. We might get some money if I get a baby.
Oh, okay. Let's get you pregnant.
All right.
Coincidence and nonsense. The run and shoot killed the Lions in the Sanders era. I agree. I like Wayne Fonts. The players liked Wayne Fonts. People liked the run and shoot, but at the end of the day, it was not effective enough. Although I feel like they were still running a version of the run and shoot when Scott Mitchell was the quarterback. We had an explosive offense, but the team still wasn't very good.
Who the fuck remembers this shit? Like,
Kira,
I know who ran Mattel because my favorite Barbie was Halloween Barbie.
is
and-
this the way you spell Eminem?
Hey, A&W, do you want to get your ass kicked?
Do I get your ass eaten?
Do you want to? No.
Hey, hey, can we get those Joe Biden quotes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Ronda Rousey? She can Rousey
No,
me.
not her, but go to Christine. This is her.
Hey,
I don't know how to say her name.
it's La
Ilona?
Llorona.
No, it's
She haunts little
it starts
Mexican
with an
boys.
Ilona or Iona. I'm so bad because I know that she's rugby, but I know her more because of Dancing with the Stars from my TikTok, and she's the freaking cutest thing in the world.
I have
love her
not
so
heard
much.
Ronda. I used to follow her for a long time.
Ronda
ago.
Rousey.
Yeah, I can't remember why I followed her now.
You follow?
She was like a wrestler or something.
Well, no, she was a boxer. Now I think she's a wrestler.
Yeah.
But Iona or whatever her name is, Ilona, she's a rugby player, but
Is it
she's
My
an
Sharona?
American. My Sharona. Anyway,
Home runs in football.
runs in football.
Let them eat cake. And all the Roys. You mean Marshall M. Mathers, who is well known for this love of spherical chocolate and the wonderful candy show?
Did you have a couple of hot toddies, Mark?
My scrotum?
My scrotum.
Juan gone Gonzalez when he hit a home run. Free yardage for everyone in the stadium.
Travis!
Travis, are you married to a Mexican? Can you do that? La Llorona Meyer is 100% woman. Checked her vagina myself.
Yes, isn't she? Oh my gosh, I love her. I want to meet her and I kind of want to hang out with her. She just seems so cool.
Larry with 3 R's. Yeah, after the baseball strike, I think 85 with no World Series, they had a roid off. It set a new home run record to get people back into the game, and they need to go back to the roid off. Give those players some roids. Give them sanctioned roids. Dang it, Sammy Sosa died today, Sam. All those roids.
It's happening.
And then I mentioned his name. Barry is what happens when a very, very talented player takes roids.
Wait, our Barry?
Barry Bonds.
Oh.
He was the third man in the roid trihead.
I don't know. I don't watch baseball.
Have you seen Sosa lately? I have not. I assume he looks fantastic.
I do remember when Bernie Sanders wanted to make education free for all. And that was the first time I heard this, right? But I thought that the TV said Barry Sanders.
Oh yeah, you wanted to vote for Barry Sanders for a while.
No, when I ran to you when I heard that news. I literally ran. And I was like, dude, Barry Sanders wants to make education free for everyone. I was so like, are you kidding? Barry Sanders? And then you're like, do you mean Bernie Sanders? I was like, no, it's Barry. And then you showed me and I was like, oh my God. It was like my whole everything changed. I was like,
they do look exactly alike. It should be more entertaining if baseball players had to use their own personal rods to hit the ball. Oh man, poor Barry Sanders had to play for the Lions. Oh well, it honestly is
but
sad.
He now has this everlasting legacy.
Yeah, he left for a while, wanted nothing to do with us, and I understand. He's now back in the fold. He welcomes new first round draft picks when they get drafted.
Also, like when you are loved in Detroit, you are loved forever, rather than if you're loved in Los Angeles, let's say. And I don't know. I just think people in Los Angeles just do like this pick and roll. Like who gives a shit? No one cares about you anymore. Here, Detroit, hey, we care about you because guess what? All our houses are on fire too.
No hot toddies, but I did run out and buy a reading pillow to prop me up tonight so I can breathe while sleeping.
Mark, okay.
Draft pick updates. Raiders went from second draft pick to 9th in 2 weeks. Giants went from 1st to 5th today. So I remember when the Lions fans had to follow this. We already know now we're just drafting in the end of the first round. But it used to be like during a bad season, that's like the one thing you can like look forward to. It's like, oh, we're gonna have like the number 3 draft pick.
Who did say that?
Well, when you're bad, you get the first draft picks.
Oh yeah. I was excited.
So it was like you kind of like waited for the season to get over, then you couldn't wait for April because it was like, well, we might get a good player now. You know?
Where's the next draft gonna be?
I don't know, not Detroit though, unfortunately.
That was so cool. I wasn't there, but
it was so cool. Eric B. Editor of the news. Barry Sanders died today.
Oh my gosh.
Bernie Sanders used a roid or two.
You know, Bernie Sanders, I think, was he like a nerd, but a kick-ass nerd back in the day?
Probably.
Because like and correct me if I'm wrong, I think he like marched with the Black Panthers and shit.
Really? Damn, man.
I think he's a badass.
Yeah. Peek and roll.
I'll kick your ass. I don't care if you're fucking sick or not.
King Cakes, Dave. Sosa is now whiter than you. Wow. Wait, Michael Jackson's skin bleaching.
Oh, maybe it was what is that?
Kira believes that Michael might have had a degenerative type disease.
It's called like
that took the something with the pigments and the skins and
yeah, because Willow Harlow has it, and I don't remember the word, but we'll see. Kira's wrong. Okay, you can F off. Write off. Write it. Go off of it.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Andrew, vitiligo. So my grandfather had it.
Yeah.
on my white side. He was Native
But
American.
didn't he get darker with it?
No. So my grandfather had it,
Sure.
and he was on my white side, okay?
Yeah.
And he married my grandmother, who was exactly like Joan Crawford. She was Mommy Dearest, okay?
Sure.
And he was Native American, and he was left on the streets, and he had to live in a house in an attic with bats in it, because I heard to hear about this all the fucking time,
Sure.
and be like, oh, how grateful is my grandfather for marrying a white lady. I'm not even fucking kidding. And then here's a Mexican fucking chick coming in. But anyway, my grandfather was very brown, apparently.
What?
And then he had vitiligo,
Yep.
and then he became white, like Michael Jackson.
So is that like alopecia?
No, alopecia is where you lose your hair.
It's like vitiligo, right?
Vitiligo is where you do that.
Is
Yeah.
it like arpelago?
Eric Butt? I swear I'll fuck you in the back. And
Vitiligo. Where's the Sarah?
I love Desiree. Desiree,
Yeah.
she has it too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she told us in the chat.
I don't pay attention. I just like calling her to Sarah.
Her name is Desiree, everybody.
AW says that if you do him in the butt, he'll love you.
Okay, I'll do it.
Bernie was an OG dissident. Would do sit-ins, get arrested, all that stuff. And the good
Oh my
Vasco
gosh.
also mentioned that earlier. Bernie had to be like the OG hippie.
Like, for real? That is so cool. He reminds me of when you watch The Umbrella Academy and what, season 2 or whatever, when they all have to go back into like, or go in different, whatever, decades.
Sure.
And she's in a sit-in, whatever the black chick is that whispers.
Yeah. She's crazy.
I'm
She's
like-
scary.
I'm like, that's Bernie. But, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Sherry says, Kaiser Soze. Did you ever watch that movie?
No!
Oh, Kaiser
What movie
Soze
is
is the shit. All right, so
What is this?
this is the Usual Suspects.
Oh, no. I was so scared.
It's one of the very first like big twist movies that made it big, like
Mm-mm.
early 2000s. Sherry, am I right on that? But Kaiser Soze is still a relevant reference because nobody fucking saw it coming.
No,
like-
tell me.
What, you want to ruin the movie?
No, then.
It's a huge
So
twist.
this natural born instincts killed. I think that was Scary Movie.
Look at this. That's not what I said
Oh,
at all.
that's not the movie.
The Usual
The
Suspects.
usual suspects.
Not the natural
Not
born
the
killers.
natural born suspects.
No, the natural born killers.
Wait, hold on.
There's
Who's the
no-
guy who diddled people in the limo?
Diddy.
No. He's a white guy.
Weinstein.
No, he's a white guy.
Weinstein's white.
No, he's not Jewish.
Oh
Oh gosh, he has hair. And Kevin Spacey.
Spacey, yeah.
Is that Spacey?
Spacey is in The Usual Suspects.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't tell you if you're gonna watch it
Don't
'Cause-
tell me nothing.
because Kevin Spacey is amazing
Does
in
he
that
diddle
movie.
people in the movie?
In the movie, like the whole movie plot is just him walking around
Oh
diddling
gosh. Oh my
people.
gosh.
AW. Oh, hey, big news! I met David and Jamie Rowe last night and fed them a meal in my home. They haven't been seen since. You know we love David and Jamie. They're amazing people. I'm sure you had a friggin' blast.
Seriously, Jamie? Actually, no, her Facebook is they've been visiting lighthouses. Remember when we were on a live with her and she goes,
Yeah.
You guys, I have a lighthouse fetish. And then as soon as she said it, she's like, I don't mean fetish. She's just so cute.
Yeah,
But,
we
like,
went, we went to town on that comment.
Yeah, no, but she has a lighthouse like passport
Yeah.
and they've been visiting more
That's
like
crazy.
how cute and romantic.
The Keithster. Wow, I fell asleep. Not due to you. The weed and wiener put me down momentarily. You have to stay power.
Well then Keith, get some Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's
All right.
always the answer.
Eric Buff.
Eric's been patiently asking. He wants another Biden quote card.
Okay.
Let's do a couple as a family. T's for true, F for false. We'll get back to ripping on shit afterwards. Kira, are you ready?
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. The game is called Biden
True or
Votes.
false? Did he say this? Yes or no?
Okay.
All right. So this is Joe on believing. Okay. I know what I believe. I will continue to articulate what I believe and what I believe. I believe what I believe is right.
Okay,
I'll say this again because
Sure.
that
sure.
was weird. I know what I believe. I will continue to articulate what I believe and what I believe. I believe what I believe is right.
It doesn't sound that different than many of the chats we've read here tonight. It doesn't sound that different at all.
What I believe. That's actually a really good word salad right there.
It's
I like that. I
Well,
know
he-
what I believe.
I know what I believe. I believe what I
I will
believe.
continue to articulate
I'm
what I
gonna
believe.
continue to believe it and say that I believe it.
I like it.
Yep, they went up and down Cali looking at lighthouses. That's
I know,
awesome.
they're so freaking cute. love
Kevin
it.
Spacey was my hall pass until I found out I wasn't his type.
Mo
Moni up in here making fun of the spacer.
type. She's
No, Moni, you know what, Moni, you're a lot of things, all of them good. You're not a teenage boy. I hope that's not offensive. You're a beautiful woman. You are not a teenage boy.
Hey, Taron Egerton. What's his name?
The guy I killed today?
That's right, Taron.
Yeah.
Taron, who plays Elton John. He's kind of cute.
Mark Vasco, did you ever see the movie Wild Things?
Yes.
That was a great twist because they billed it as hot girls movie. It was way better than that.
So that one had Nev Campbell in it.
I remember there was some like hot topless scene in it or
And
something.
then like who's the other girl that was in Jawbreakers?
I have no idea.
Was it Rose McGowan? I cannot remember.
But it had that weird guy in it. I don't like that guy.
Skeet?
No,
Skeet Ulrich?
the main guy. What's his name? He was big for a quick minute.
Matt Dillon?
Yeah, I never liked him.
Or Dylan Millen?
No, I think you had it right. It was Matt Dillon. Yeah,
one of them.
I was never a big fan of him. Before it's too late, check your mail. Send a present.
Check your mail.
Like
Okay, I'll check right now.
like the mail, like the outside mail. Toby, I've been real bad at like checking anything.
We do
lately.
have a mail package upstairs. Is it here?
We have a mail package upstairs.
Yeah, I thought it was Amazon, so I didn't open it.
All right, you talk. I'll go check. Is it inside?
Yeah, honey. So when you go upstairs, you'll see it. You'll see
on,
it's
like,
a box.
Is it on the table or something?
I think it's an Amazon box. I think you're getting like confused.
Oh.
You guys, stop confusing him. Rest in peace, Kobe. Oh, Kobe. It's true and false. Play the Kobe song. Which one? Okay, you all think that this is true. Goldman, you're awake. Are you okay? Kaiser Sozer was last seen Sen alive in Hamtramck. Okay, we need to do, and everybody, when you come to Detroit, you need to do a Detroit historical tour that is in Hamtramck. It starts from Hamtramck and it goes everywhere, and it is so fun. It is so amazing. Is that Kamala? Kira, do you believe? Hold on, that sounds like my 7-year-old talking to me. Denise Richards. Joe Biden isn't dead, but he has the sniffles, damn it. Denise Richard and Nev Campbell. Okay. Oh, check your email, he says. Ethan Hawke was in it? Okay. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
So the Wild Things was Ethan Hawke and Nev Campbell, apparently. Okay. So Joe, when he was saying, I know what I believe, I will continue to articulate what I believe and what I believe. I believe what I believe is right.
I believe it. Blah, 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 blah.
You all said it was true. It was fake news.
Oh, they got you, bitches.
But like this sounds legit though. That sounds like what an old person would say.
It's
And it's an old person, not a president.
It's
Or
old
an
person
people.
that just gets camera the whole time.
Mhm.
So far, this game has been actually pretty good at
And making it seem fair.
and making it seem fair, which I'm happy about that. Because if you're gonna do it, it can't just be like, oh, they're all true. Like you have to
Yeah.
like make it seem fair.
We also have this one game that's called Racist or Not.
Oh, that's a great game to drive.
No, we're
everyone
not.
away.
We're not playing it here. But if you want to play it at your own house, you should do it because a lot of things that you think are racist are actually not.
So
It is very It's actually interesting.
what I think is interesting is what we must be putting out into the world to make everyone get us these kinds of gifts. Like we didn't buy this game. This game was given to us.
That's actually true.
What are we putting out into the world to make people say, hey, I know 2 idiots that would like this stuff?
Oh my gosh.
We
What have we done?
Just truth bombed. Just
What have
truth
we
bombed all over the
done?
place.
Eric Buzz, like, let's play it. It actually, it's pretty long. They have a lot of there's a lot of words in it in each card.
It's pretty long.
It's pretty long.
It's like you can't just do one of them. Kira's just like, we're already being offensive.
You know,
All right,
so
hold
we're
on.
talking about old people right now.
All right, so Kobe sent us something.
Okay.
Oh, it's long, Kobe.
Oh, I guess that's a minute. Let's put it
Kobe,
on.
is it supposed to be this long? Is that what she said?
David, did you ever open up that other 4-hour pack?
Wha-
You have a blind to do.
Oh no, we are behind, dude. We got a blind.
What?
The Travis Robinson has another blind for us. We're supposed to be blindfolded during it.
But okay, hold on, Travis. Wait a second here.
Hold on.
If I'm gonna be blindfolded, I can't see. David.
No, you're slapping me. I'm feeling the slaps.
I'm so scared.
I'm feeling the slaps.
How am I going to grab a drink? I can't because I'm blindfolded. Question.
Oh, Travis Robinson. Question. All right, so Kobe says for the end of the stream. All right, so it's like a send off.
Oh, okay.
4 minute. All right,
I
so
like it.
So literally, Kobe, I have been like intentionally ignoring a bunch of stuff in emails because it's been piling up because it's been the holidays. I've been trying to like focus elsewhere. But
No, I understand.
yeah. So
David isn't Christine.
Kobe, it's not my fault. She's making the jokes right now. I'm not in control. I didn't write the
Hey.
joke. She wrote the joke.
Can you send one of these to Christine?
Okay.
She wants one. Don't you? Don't you, Christine?
Don't you want a black like
She
me?
wants it. I know she does.
Doug McKellar is here. It's been a wild one, buddy.
Look at your Jeep. Are you on a lot of adventures?
We accidentally murdered some people tonight. Not my intention,
Was
but
it
I
our
found
fault?
out
Was
after
it
I
our
talked
fault?
about them that they were already dead.
Someone else did it. God, probably.
I asked David if someone else could be there to pour it for you. Yeah, we have a third member in the house.
We do. And
But
she
you heard
will-
how angry Kira is, right? Though, right, Travis?
I'm not gonna put out a what do I do with the bottom half?
How
of
are we
my
gonna
face?
highlight chat comments, Travis?
How am I gonna look at where I'm standing? I could be over here talking like I'm like this. See, is that important to you? Oh, you thought it out.
You guys still have the
It's like,
Christmas
I feel
time
like-
bottle swipe up. What? I think we might have done it at some point. Yeah, I think we might have done it at some point though.
Oh, okay.
Like I feel like Mark, and I could be wrong. I feel like a while ago we were messaging you like right before a live stream, be like, "Hey man, we're gonna do your flight," and like we like slapped it together. But I could be wrong.
Was it last minute that we
I
do last
I think
minute?
we did drink it. I think it was on a live stream, but I'm okay. I'm iffy. It was on a live stream. I'm 100% that we drank it.
Was it live? Did we turn the camera on? I'm not sure.
It got drank. Whatever it was fantastic. But I think we might have done it at some point.
Mhm.
I'll have to go back through the live streams and find out.
Doug McKellar, what are we doing tonight? Dude, we just been chatting.
We've been chatting about people. We've been doing some old person
Been
jokes.
chatting.
We've been finding out that if I speak about people, they die. And we've been working on a bottle kill, which actually we didn't even show
Been
you guys.
chilling.
We didn't even show
Oh,
you
we
guys.
killed
We
it.
did kill it. This is the old Louisville we talked about earlier, the short barrel, almost a game of junkies pick. Bourbon Outfitters. It is gone. We don't normally do bottle kill nights. We just did one.
We don't. And because you're like, we don't have enough. And I go, baby, half a bottle's a bottle.
I mean, we could do another one. We're down a little bit. Oh, Travis, here
Let's
you,
do
buddy.
another one.
Look at that. That's your name, Travis. Look at
Travis can be a bitch and dope and fuck off.
that. Oh, wow, Travis.
That's just a song. It
Oh.
wasn't me. It was a song.
It was just a song, buddy.
Killing people and
Killing people in bottles.
gosh, I miss Christine so freaking much. I
Doug's
can't
like,
wait to
Doug's like,
have
I just
her.
got here. Do it. Do it.
I seriously can't wait to have Christine in my arms again.
Oh, yeah. So Travis is still begging. Hold on. Or you could do blacked out Glens, is what I think he meant there. Electrical tape does wonders.
Yeah, but then I gotta take it off. Travis, you have to think about stuff. This is not gonna work.
We could okay, what if we did blindfolds like sometimes and then we looked up, engaged with chat a little bit, and then put the blindfolds back down?
Absolutely not.
Oh, Travis, you heard the word, dude.
Absolutely.
The word is the bird.
Travis, you don't make the rules. Just wondering if that could be a thing.
Travis, look, you know I love you. I don't know what's going on here, bud.
That's why you say this shit to Travis.
Okay. Sean Holt Jesus, I've killed my Stranahan's Blue Peak Stranahan's
Ugh.
and my
Kill Korean.
you're
Is that an Irish whiskey, maybe?
gotta be.
And
And working on my Glen Morangi.
Oh my.
The Santa all had less than an inch. Should we measure in inches?
No.
That's like a 3-incher there for sure. That's a 4-incher maybe.
Hold on, let me see. That is how long Justin Timberlake's penis is.
It's that long? I thought it was shorter.
That's it.
Oh wow.
You guys, that's it.
The exact size, the exact replica.
Oof.
All right, did everybody get the last one right or wrong? We got it wrong, right?
Oh yeah, it was fake news.
When will someone label their new bourbon with the label of young instead of old? Tell me about it.
Once Diddy What should we do with Diddy?
I feel like
Should he just go to prison, or should we do like a Green Mile?
everybody pokes him in the butt for a long time. How many?
He might like that though, because he likes it too.
What if? Because he has like the egg game, right, where he puts eggs up dudes' butts. What if it's death by egg game? If they
We
find
just
out,
all throw eggs at him.
well, no, we find out he did all these terrible things with all these young people,
Mm.
and we just continue to shove eggs up his butt until he dies from it.
I don't know if you can, because your butt will just normally
Your
and
butt will
want to just like
normalize
push
the
it out.
eggs.
You know,
What if we
I-
hold him upside down and put the eggs in?
wait. What if he's sad about it now and he's like, Jesus, forgive me. Then it's out of our hands at that moment.
don't know.
It's out of our hands.
Listen, I know we're running for president in 2028, but
It's out of
these
our
are
hands.
tougher decisions than I thought we were going to have to face.
You know, this doesn't just say, okay, this is a joke, everybody. Okay, this is a
Sure.
joke. But if I become president,
Yeah.
and somebody does something wrong, I'm just gonna throw them in a pool of water. Let's just see how long they can swim.
And then be like, now you're all wet.
But do you think that that's like, because swimming takes a lot of muscles,
Buoyancy, really. It's mainly
and
buoyancy.
then I just feel bad. Ugh. I don't know. It's not my position. I'm glad I'm not
Listen,
there.
we're not
I
president.
can't do it. I
We're
can't
not
do it.
president yet.
It won't touch the bottom, someone says.
It seems longer than JT. Christine Vasco.
That's
It was before Mark. It was before Mark, but Christine had a thing with Justin.
no. Did you see his thing? That's the whole joke, baby.
What?
So Justin Timberlake, he was doing his world tour,
Yeah,
right?
no, you told me he has a small wiener. I know.
How do you know that I know that he does that?
Because you were the one that told me the story about the small wiener.
What was the story, honey?
He's in a hoisty thing.
Okay, there you go.
and- Yeah.
Sometimes David doesn't know what I talk about.
I know exactly what you talk about, you crazy woman.
Well, I don't know.
You know, you do know.
You tell I'm crazy.
Yeah, you're wild. You're nuts.
I was wild when I was saying I'd throw people into waters.
I was wild when I said I was going to flip them upside down and kill them by eggs.
Yeah, we'll never do that, you guys. We won't.
Unless we're elected president, and then you just don't know.
Let's-
I mean, we've already spoken out in the universe. It could happen.
What if we just throw snowballs at people for hours and hours?
That could be a form of torture.
It could be. And then they're like, and then it'd be like, oh, it's
What if we
thawed.
made non-whiskey people watch a marathon live stream for like 12 hours? That could hurt them.
Or make them watch Lost and then write an essay on what exactly fucking happened.
Make them watch Lost, and they have to retype the screenplay during it. But there's no breaks.
No, that's good.
So it's like 100 days in a
Yeah.
row of the slowest show
Dude,
ever
yeah,
made.
I like that actually. Justin Timberlake died. Shit.
Tony, this is hurting me now.
It's me no.
Just
I
know the
know.
snowballs first. You know what? Just throw the blind against the wall and flip me off. That'll do. Oh, Travis, we'll do it.
Travis, shut the
But we're probably gonna peek a lot during it, so we can interact with y'all.
peek the shit out
I'm
of
gonna
it.
peek the shit out of it, Travis. Blindfold this.
I'm gonna put. Oh, we could wear cute little hats.
Oh, instead of blindfolds.
Yeah, and then we put our hats up.
We can do cute little hats. I like that idea, Travis. All right,
Anyway.
more old man quotes. Let's do it.
Oh, old man quotes. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right. This is an old man who is loving on your job.
And true or false? Did he say it or not?
True or false? Too many good docs are getting out of the business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across this country.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So here's what I'm thinking. Chat, you do what you want to do. That's a wild statement at the end.
Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women
Yeah.
all across the country.
That's someone that clearly doesn't understand the role of an OBGYN. Unless it's
remember-
a really friendly OBGYN.
And Joe's old. Well, I'm not. Nope. He's
Nope,
old. He's old.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
I am going to say, and I think the chat has been mixed on this one.
Yeah. I
We
see
got
a lot-
trues
see a lot of good
and
ones.
falses. Old man quotes. Is that my cue?
Yep.
We're gonna peek the shit out of it, Collins 2028. We're gonna rape the shit out of them. That's a quote.
That is a
That's
South
a quote.
Park. Don't, yeah.
All right. I feel like that one is true because I think it'd be a stretch to say that for someone who's making this game just to
Uh-huh.
think that up on their own.
Okay. That was George Bush Jr. Okay. It was fake. He didn't say that.
Oh, so okay, all right.
Whoever made this game made that up.
Whoever made this game was thinking
That was
way
fun.
outside the box.
Okay, here, let's do another one.
Let's do another one. That was
All
actually
right.
really good.
An
Wow.
old man on fitness, okay?
Sure.
And by the way, I'm not sedentary. Let's do push-ups together, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take an IQ test, all right?
Okay. So here's where this one I feel like has a giveaway in it that tells me that it's true.
Mm-hmm.
He says man.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I don't think the fake ones have said man, and he likes to say man a lot, right? And then I do feel like there's this masculinity. Like, I don't think this old man understands how old he's gotten. Because I think back in the day, he was a very like masculine man's man, like whatever. And like once you have that, your body gets old, but I don't think your mind understands that. I think that one's true.
All right, let me say it again.
Sure.
And by the way, I'm not sedentary. Let's do push-ups together, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take an IQ test, all right?
False teeth. That's not what we're asking. So I'm seeing a lot of truths, a couple of falses, and then we had a question about who it's about. And I think that one's true.
Okay.
Also, that one very well could have been Dan Campbell.
I know.
I would accept Dan Campbell as an answer to that.
Let's do down ups together, man.
Yeah. Bite those
Down
kneecaps,
ups.
man.
Dan Campbell.
Dan
Oof.
Campbell. He's my hall pass.
Dude, that
Tina
is
Fey
a
and Dan
man.
Campbell come walking into a room. His goat. His full goat.
Gosh,
His
don't
mi-
even get me started.
His miscolored teeth because he drinks 4 Starbucks a day.
It doesn't matter. He earned it.
Oh, he can earn this, tell you that. And by this, I mean my butt.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, do it.
It was actually true.
Ah, it's true.
He
Also
did
true
say
for Dan
this.
Campbell and for Arnold.
Yeah, he did say it. Because a farmer asked him if he was too old for presidency.
Let's do some push-ups.
Those are some push-ups, man.
That's what I say when I'm challenged on anything.
You know?
Like Matt says, "Hey, David, do you want to be next year's Matt Mattis?" I'm like, "Let's do some push-ups."
I'm out already. All right. Okay. So an old man on wings. WINGS, wings. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know what that means either.
Wings, like buffalo wings. I'm not sure.
Buffalo Wild Wings. I love
It
it.
could be, but here we
Jason
go.
Kelsey hangs out there all the time.
Oh, dude, Andrew Patrick.
Whoa, Andrew Patterson. Oh,
My man.
Jameson Meyer.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, ready?
Yep.
All right. Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take a dream.
Okay, hold on. Families where a nation take hope, where wings take dream.
Wow. The grammar in this is absolutely horrible.
Okay. No, we don't think you're drunk. We think you're reading it. Okay. That one feels so disjointed.
It's so weird.
Like I feel like I gotta go false on it. Like it's so disjointed. Like
Isn't that weird?
It's wildly disjointed.
Families is where our nation.
I'm with Doug McKellar on that one. I don't think that one's a.
Yeah.
And Christine has a valid question.
But-
What kind of wing?
And girl, I love a Buffalo Wild Wing.
Eric I'm with you. Mark Mandiana says they're all true. Kobe says I can't get one. I can't bust a nut on this thing. I feel like Jameson Myers is true.
Okay.
I'm in the false camp right now. I am.
It's so weird, right?
It's hard for me to do that one.
All right, ready?
Yeah, I got someone else. Right.
All
right, I'm ready.
Fake news.
Oh, got it! Yeah, baby.
Dang.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Eric, but I have never agreed with you before, and I don't plan on ever agreeing with you again.
It seemed false.
It felt like a little bit of a stretch. You,
Like,
me, and Doug got that one.
So many wrong things in that sentence where I was like, was he?
Like the last couple ones where it's been fake news, super creative, totally got me to buy in. That
Nuts.
one, not so much.
All right, here we go. Ready? So this is an old person on their priorities.
Okay.
I'd rather be at home making love to my wife while my children are asleep.
That's the whole quote?
Hold
Okay.
on, let me just take a look here.
I feel like that.
Okay. I'd rather be at home making love to my wife
Sure.
while my children are asleep.
Okay. What was the question supposed to be about? Like, what was the topic?
It was just his priorities.
Oh, okay. So, Joe on his priorities. I'd rather be home. Okay. Um, Also a tough one. Guys, I'm feeling the false. Doug came in false. Kobe came in false.
Oh,
That's-
like the great. Or wait, yeah, that's just being a dad.
That's just being a dad.
Any homosexual.
All right. Rather than oh, get in. Oh, my drop. All right. So false is taking it in the chat in a big way.
Okay.
Larry 3R got it too. Like, what? She's asleep. False is
Okay.
taking it. False is taking it. What we got?
Okay.
No.
He said that. He said that responding to something I'm not even gonna get into. Something about what's more curious about this statement though is that it was made in 2000. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. Okay.
Okay,
That's
moving
not-
on.
That's a thing.
Moving
I'm
on.
gonna get into that. So somebody who doesn't know us super well bought us these, and I just thought it would be funny because like old people, right?
Y'all know our
Like
stance.
it's funny.
Y'all know our stance.
But
when Kira ran in 2024,
answers.
she ran on the platform of free bourbon for everybody, free apples for everybody,
Yep.
no taxes,
Yep.
except if she shows up at your
I
house,
show up at your house, give me all your money.
it's like a robbery.
Yeah.
And that Biden is just too old to go again.
He's just too old.
Nothing against the guy. He's just a little
old. And that's
too
fine.
old.
If you're old, you should just chill out.
So someone that knew that you ran presidency probably got you this thinking this will make you feel good that you didn't
Yeah.
win.
Yeah, and then the response, like, don't read those. I'm just gonna say true or false.
All right, fair enough.
Because
We're gonna stay super cool.
okay, I believe in God. Uh-oh, that's already a problem. We're gonna move on.
Kobe's, I'm terrible at this. And also it says, rip Kobe. We killed Kobe.
He's
Oh shit.
I
I don't know where I am.
Poor Kobe. Okay, ready?
Uh,
So this is an old person on academia.
Sure.
Let me read it to you first.
Let's do it.
I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect.
Okay. Now, based off of the one that we just had, which literally said, I'll do push-ups, let's do an IQ test, I'm going to say that one is true. Because
Okay.
we've already confirmed he's used the IQ thing before. So I think that one is true. Getting a lot of trues. Tony says false. I'm going with the true. You went back in time today and took down his helicopter. Oh, and then Jason Kobe died. How is he chatting? There's a ghost in the chat.
Oh no.
Oh man.
I'm not excited. Okay, let me
About
just
killing
say.
people?
No,
Oh,
but like, you guys,
sure.
when we all get to our mansions in heaven,
Sure.
and this isn't like a cult thing, this is a Bible thing, and
Sure.
that's fine if y'all don't believe.
But if you paid enough money,
Dude.
you're in.
Kobe, just
Kobe.
imagine, I'll be like, he's fucking in the kitchen making cheesecake, and I'm like, what?
Oh, Kobe's out.
And then he's coming out. He's like, I made you some cheesecake. And I'm like, what are we gonna do after the cheesecake?
Babe, Kobe.
Play basketball.
He's on the courts. You have women to
No,
make
he
cheesecake.
might like to
Women
make-
make cheesecake.
He might like.
They
making
also clean
cheesecake.
toilets. Kobe's out there being like, yo, unless Caitlin Clark walks up in here, I'm teaching basketball class.
No, he might like a cheesecake, and,
And
then he
then-
might want to play horse with me.
And then Caitlin Clark walks up. He's like, whoa, out of my league. Caitlin, class is yours.
And now Caitlin's making cheesecakes.
And now, no, she's shooting hoops.
Someone's got to make a cheesecake. This is heaven.
All right, chat. Who in heaven makes cheesecakes? We don't know who in heaven is going to make the cheesecakes.
Okay, hold on. We do have answers though. Before we
Okay.
you can't ask me any questions. So this says, I probably have a much higher IQ than you do, I suspect.
I think the trues have got it here in chat because again, the IQ thing sets it off for me.
Okay.
All right, so let's
Okay.
see.
It is true.
I feel like he's on the IQ thing.
Uh-huh.
For me,
He likes thinking he's really smart, which is fine. That's fine.
right.
He can. That's fine.
But
I'm not mad
once
about
you have
that.
like a tell, it's like a poker game.
Mhm.
That's his tell.
That's his tell. You're right.
Yeah.
And then I just saw Nick the Greek say, that was my girlfriend.
All of my girlfriends. That's who's gonna make the cheesecake, I think, is all of his girlfriends. The opposite of false. Mark the Man of Deanna is in on all of these.
what was
The
that
bourbon
show?
guy. Have you guys tried the Still Austin
Tanager.
teenager? No, we try to stay away from teenagers, bro. We don't put our mouths on.
No.
No, we actually haven't. Believe it or not.
What is the Tanager? Like, what is that?
It looks like
Explain more.
Tanger outlet malls, which is actually near us. So
Oh
I
my
thought
gosh,
maybe.
I love a Tinker outlet mall.
Yeah, is this about a bourbon guy? Do you outlet mall at all?
Do you know what you're talking about?
Wait, is your channel name sort of like ours? It's just ingest? I'm kidding. All right.
Ingest.
All right. Chris Reister Reisler.
Feel this game should be Donnie versus Joey. You said it. What is that even talking about?
What is Trolls?
You can't do that.
Are Juggalo mansions?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Imagine having your own Juggalo mansion. You get that spray paint all over the place, baby.
All right,
Whatever you want.
Who's making cheesecake? Someone called Snop Dog.
Snap Dog is. Okay.
All right, Snop Dog in heaven is making cheesecake.
You're a cheese-
Somebody quick, get our cheesecake. Julia Child's making the cheesecake. Julia
Yes,
Child's making cheesecake.
yes.
Snoop Dogg's hanging out with Snop Dog. Hang loose. Oh, the Tanger Outlet Mall is a cigar blend from Still Austin. Yes.
Still Austin. No, we don't have one of those.
No, we don't have a lot of Still Austin.
I was already
in
saying, I
general.
haven't
I think
seen
we've
them.
had a sample once, but Still Austin has been very vacant from the shelf
Yeah.
turd bar.
In a Still Austin. So we. Oh, is it still operating?
So, Kira, Doug McKellar, will you help him out?
You don't know what a Juggalo is? Are you sure?
Babe, he wouldn't put it in chat if he didn't know. It's a safe space. Explain to the man what a juggalo
Okay.
is.
Do you know who the
ICP.
insane clown posse is?
Couple of rappers that make up like clowns.
But you have to also emphasize they're a little Caucasianish on the
They're
spectrum.
a lot Caucasianish.
And then they just paint their face white. They do have some blackness to
It's
be
like-
like a face.
It's like whiteface,
It is, but with clown.
but they're already
Paint.
white, so it's okay.
And then they have like dreads and they're like crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then they sing songs, and the Juggalos are who follow them. The Juggalos drink Faygo, like 2 liter of Faygo. They drink them,
Faygo, if
and
you're not
they
aware.
all are like gothy clowns.
Pause. Faygo is a soda made here in Michigan, very popular with Michiganders,
Yeah.
and not widely available outside of Michigan.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then they just hang out at an ICP concert
They
a couple
also
days before with
paint their
with the
faces.
paint on,
Yeah.
because they're clowns.
People think clowns are fun. In the Juggalo Nation, clowns are dangerous.
They
They're like you ever saw the movie It? That's basically was based off of the Juggalo Nation. Stephen King wrote it based off of Juggalos.
So when you're a Juggalo, you can only use the paint white and black, honestly. You could use a little bit of red. I mean, it's fine, but mostly everybody was in white and black.
And it costs more to get the red.
And
So and they also
it's fine.
they write lyrics like this. This is an actual ICP lyric right here.
I'm
Magnets. How do they work?
I'm confused why everyone's confused about what a Juggalo is.
This is you think Eminem's got great lyrics out of Michigan? Look at these lyrics right here.
Magnets, how do they work? Some things about an ICP song are great, and some are make you think.
Yeah,
They make you think.
how do magnets work? Do you
I
know
don't know.
science well
I
enough, or
read
maybe
about
you
it,
don't?
You know?
They're Caucasianists on the spectrum. Freaking Rock and Rye. That is correct, sir. Rock and Rye is the best soda on. You know what?
Rock and Rye is
Stay
the
here.
best.
Stay here. Hold on.
Oh shit. You guys. A Juggalo, they're scary when you meet them, okay? But just talk to them. They're not scary. All they want to do is eat a hot dog with you and have a fucking Faygo. And talk about ICP. ICP. Okay, I used to be so scared of ICP. And then you listen to the music and it's like, this is the dumbest fucking music in the world. But don't tell a Juggalo that. Don't tell a Juggalo that. Okay? You'll be safe.
I forgot.
What?
I forgot that we got our Michigan sanctioned supply of Fago in just a couple days ago. So if you live in Michigan, they send you a case or two of Fago every single month. That's just part of what we do here in Michigan. This is Fago Rock and Rye.
The best
This
Fago
is the
ever.
best soda ever made.
It is amazing.
Oh baby.
And then who told me it was cream soda with Coke or something like that? And I was like, no way it isn't.
It's got
And it is. It's cream soda with like Coca-Cola or something like that, right? Or is it cherry?
yeah, it's like it's cream soda based, but also it's rock and roll based with rye.
It's rock and roll based, okay? That's all you gotta know.
Here, hold on. You missed cup.
Juggalos are kind of methy too. Okay, yeah, that is correct, Up in Smoke. But sometimes with the meth people, they don't meth with you if you don't meth with them. If that makes sense.
Oh, somebody bring me the clown paint. I'm ready.
Oh, I love you. I love you guys.
The Gathering.
That's a Juggalo gathering.
When you're Juggalo, you're always Juggalo, just like the Jets.
I feel like
I feel like Rainbow Face Paint sends a different message. Oh, look, it's me. I bring news from the beyond.
Dude, you die. I'm living with the Vascos.
That's fine. Mark and Christine, my girls are your girls.
We're coming. We're coming, baby.
In long spurts, they're not that great.
No,
You're just gonna have to buy some hot dogs
We-
and build
yeah.
an addition to your house and lock them in it.
Yeah, we fight a lot. Yeah, and
I am having a hot dog right now. Update from Tony Bagadona's life.
I love a hot dog.
Fago is delicious. It is delicious. Ryconic by Kings.
Yes. We got that too.
Bro.
We got that too, bitch. We got that too, bitch. Wait, David, are you gonna do this? Because I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll
Do you see like David's hair in the back? See, it's fine, I think.
I need the wigs, bro.
Oh, honey, please.
Let me get wigs. Go pee or poop yourself, whatever you gotta do. So King's Family Ryconic, and like everybody knows that we talk about this all the time, but literally is one of the best rides on the planet. We have drank a lot of ours, but we do still have 3 left, I think. So King's Family Ryconic, twice barreled straight rye. This one is the honey cask finish, is next level. And I'll tell you this, if you don't like honey finishes, King's Family does it differently. You definitely want some of that action. That is flipping phenomenal. King's Ryconic, toasted thrice barreled rye whiskey, also phenomenal. Thrice barrel does get up there in price a little bit. This one's like 100. The honey finish was a little bit more than that, but well worth it. Some of the best rides I've ever had. And then one of the absolute best whiskeys in this bar right now is King's Family Ryconic Cherry Brandy Cask Finish Thrice Barreled Rye Whiskey. This thing, you wouldn't think that a cherry cask would go with rye. And King's Family does this. Actually, Travis Robeson can speak to this better than I can. Sometimes they have happy little accidents. This is one of them. Potentially the best thing I've ever had from them. Such an oddball pairing. Stupid good. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, who wants to talk football with Karagon? Juggalos are kind of melted. Yeah, it's actually hilarious. Allocated soda, no, bro. Just gotta get to Michigan, and it's everywhere up here. In Michigan, it's so prevalent. You take it for granted, and then as a kid, you're like, hey, well, my parents could only afford the Fago, couldn't afford the Coke. When you get older, you realize Fago is the upgrade. It's freaking phenomenal. All the priests wanted was a Fago and a hot dog. I think I missed that one, bro, but I love it. The meth joke was freaking hilarious. Props to Kira for that one. I have no idea. I left for a minute. I came back, and I don't know, Jameson. I don't know what's going on. Jeff Bergstrom, love you guys. Love, period. You guys. Well, we love you, Jeff. Can they do makeup? They can actually. So, Christine, if you take in Kira and Presley, they can do makeup. They can't do a lot else, but they can do makeup.
What are you trying to prove?
So the bourbon guy, if you're loving King's Family, the man that I have right here, not this man, but this man He is like in with King's family. King's family, they are great people. They're doing great things. If you're in love with King's family, Travis Robeson is your way in.
Go into a circle.
Like literally, the man who will help you out. He is the man that literally hooked us. All right. So we're gonna read their private messages.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
gosh, oh, you're so cute. And I
These are
don't know
not
who you
daily
are.
offerings. They have they do so much sweet shit, dude. It's crazy.
I seriously do like King's Family a lot.
All right, Kira, the bourbon
Let's
guy
talk- let's
wants to talk about Buffalo
F
Bills.
you. And I do the Buffalo Bills. Dang. That is no, we're not talking about football no more. We just did it for a fucking hour, like an hour ago.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
I
You
love
got here
them.
too late
I
for it.
love the Buff. No.
You
Not
do
gonna
like Josh
start.
Allen, though, all right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, who
And
doesn't?
I like Josh Allen for a minute.
And you like his girlfriend.
And yes, I do like his girlfriend. I think that she should have had more hits than what people are perceiving. I think she's a great everything. I think she's a great actress. I think she's a great singer. I think she's super cute.
I think Josh Allen's super
I
cool.
love her. I love her. Yeah.
I will say, Buffalo Bills, I feel like where other teams have suffered with a lot of injuries this season, and I don't follow the Bills that closely. I do have some of their players on my fantasy team. Shakir, whatever his name is.
Shakira,
He's been on my
Shakira.
team.
Oh, I know one who could dance like that.
The scheme they run is perfect for Josh Allen. It's phenomenal. It's very, very hard to beat. Kira's gone full whatever that was, but they're going to be hard to beat. At the same time, you can put up points on them, and you can put up points on the Lions right now because our defense is completely decimated.
So tell me what you found out about Hutchinson. So he can run or he cannot?
He can't. I don't know if he can run yet, but he is still on a timeline where he could potentially play if we make it to the
Oh
Super
my
Bowl.
gosh, no. They just
Alex
need to let him sit.
Anzalone, our starting middle linebacker,
Yeah.
should be back by the playoffs, especially if we get the 1 seed. Aiden is still on track where he could potentially come back and be there for the Super Bowl. But the thing
is so not smart. That is so not smart.
Probably not the smartest thing to do.
No.
No. But are you really going to keep him out of the Super Bowl? Probably not.
Aiden, just sit down and get a fucking ring. Just sit down.
Mm-hmm.
He could. Oh my gosh, no.
So, Kira, who's better, Josh Allen or Jared Goff?
I think Jared, honestly.
It's Josh Allen.
So, no, shush your mouth for a minute. 1 minute, okay? Listen, Jared can't rely on one person to throw the ball to every single time. He has to seriously mix it up. He's got to do some fucking gimmick plays. He's got to do all the shit to make a run. Josh Allen is given to him.
Josh Allen's a beast. And he's cute and he's nice.
So is Goff. And guess what Goff did?
What do you do?
He got all of his O-line a Yeti cooler filled with steaks.
Okay,
for
that's
Christmas.
huge. That's huge.
I would fucking love a Yeti cooler.
First of all, Yeti coolers.
No steaks.
Yeti coolers are expensive as shit.
They're so cute. They're so pretty.
But full of steaks?
Yeah, no,
that's the jam. Are
they're
you
full
kidding
of
me?
Wagyu.
Dude, that
beef. I'm
Wagyu
not
beef?
saying-
Oh!
No, it's on like some fucking like news or whatever. He was saying that he's like, well, people get everyone their stuff like cars and shit. He's like, I got my O-line the Wagyu beef. And I was with you. I'm like,
That O-line was
you're
exciting.
fucking cool.
Well, plus our O-line, like all of our dudes are paid, right? Like all of our dudes have got big contracts. Like none of them are on their rookie contract.
Yeah.
So they already have money to buy. Like I saw I think Barkley,
Stafford ever buy them.
Barkley and Jalen Hurts bought their O-line like golf carts and shit, which is cool. Like super cool, right?
I want a fucking golf cart.
But like golf cart to someone that's making like $10 million a year isn't that. Like if you want a golf cart, you just get a golf cart. You're making $10 million a year. The Lions starting offensive line, all not young guys, and our young guys that we do have, and Penei Sewell all have big contracts.
Yeah.
So I feel like this was like a thoughtful gift from Goff.
Yeah, thoughtful. You're correct.
Like you already have everything you want. You know what you probably aren't thinking about for yourself, but I am? Getting on that carnivore diet. You do that Wagyu steak action.
He said he was like, well, his joke was, I'm trying to beef them up.
Yeah.
It was a joke. But I mean, like that's pretty cool. What did you know? What I never heard of what Stafford, and I'm sure Stafford got
I'm
the
sure he
O-line
did
something.
something.
But
Yeah.
I wonder what he got them. I'm not being like rude. I'm just wondering.
Tony Bagadees, Haley Steinfeld, huh? That's some nice stuff. I mean, if I weren't a meat popsicle.
I want a meat popsicle.
Tony has come out tonight and saying that he wouldn't.
Do. All you're gonna do a do to do. All you're gonna do a do to three.
And as the meat popsicle, he doesn't have any skin in the game.
You do dudes.
But he's saying that Haley Steinfeld, he understands it. He gets it. He
Haley-
hit it.
Haley is very cute. I think she's humble as
Balls.
far as what she's become. I think because I think she could be a bigger star than what she is, honestly. And Josh Allen,
But you know what?
cutie patootie.
Josh Allen's so cute.
Cutie
Just
patootie.
settle down and make babiys.
Well,
Make
you know
those
what?
babies.
Jason Kelsey's gotta fucking stop because Travis. Wait, what's her name again?
Taylor Swift?
Yes, Taylor and Travis need to just stop. Okay, they're getting a little old. We need some Taylor babies.
We need some babies, and we need them yesterday.
Yes, we do.
Bring on those cute little. I want to pinch their little cheeks and change their diapers
Imagine
and wipe their cracks up.
what a Taylor Travis baby would be. It could be an amazing baseball player, or it could be amazing football player.
It's probably just gonna be a spoiled brat.
No, Taylor won't do that shit. She won't do that shit. Taylor doesn't do. She doesn't mess around.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
She's
she
gonna
doesn't mess
bring
around.
that heat.
Taylor doesn't mess
What
around.
about Haley Steinfeld? What's her baby gonna be
She's
like?
so cute.
No, what's her baby? Is she gonna bring that heat,
Her
or is she
baby
gonna
will be
let?
a doctor.
You heard it here first,
Her
Miss
baby will be a
Cleo.
doctor.
Miss Cleo saying that
Mhm.
Josh Allen's firstborn child will be a doctor.
Be a doctor, yeah. It'll be the next Dr. Fauci.
What will Josh Allen's secondborn child be?
Gosh, a fucking drug addict.
Listen, when those babies poop their pants, I'm gonna rip those pants off and just start wiping everything down. Just gonna take care of
Sure what's happening.
those babies in their underwears.
We'll wipe their cracks
I'm gonna
off.
wipe their cracks out. Just gonna get all those cracks wiped. Make sure they're clean.
You guys, why are you loving Sunday? This is so. Is it just because it's like New Year's? Probably. Most likely.
Everybody's got like time off of work and like.
Yeah. I'm just wondering. Is the question. And it got weird. Mark Deanda, you bitch ass Anda.
I'm cleaning babies. They want
You
to be
have to
cleaned.
clean a baby.
It'll get diaper rash.
My baby smelled like shit when she came out.
Oh, Presley?
Just-
The Bourbon Guy, Josh Allen's second baby, will be a Lombardi Trophy because the first one will be the MVP trophy.
I
Okay, hold
think that's Josh Allen.
on. Josh Allen's second baby.
No, but listen. I think Josh Allen is the bourbon guy.
You think he's posing as?
Get out of here. Get.
You get.
We don't want you. Get out of here.
All right, so Josh Allen's second baby will be a Lombardi Trophy because the first one will be that he's gonna. Haley Steinfeld's gonna give birth to trophies.
She's so cute.
She's so
I
cute
know I
that she
keep
could.
saying that, but she's so
She
cute.
could crank a baby. I poured you some soda. Have some soda.
Oh,
You didn't realize it?
so rude.
No.
He goes, you drunk ass bitch.
That's not what I said. It's just the soda's getting warm. You gotta drink it. Is it good?
I love pop.
Dude, it's not pop. It's Faygo Rockin' Rye.
You're from Michigan. Did your parents like make you feel like pop was a bad word?
No, it's just called soda.
Say it. Pop.
You're shutting up weird people out with your
Pop.
weird things.
Pop. Do it.
No, I'm not
Pop.
doing shit. I'm a grown man.
Do you see? This is why he poops the bed a lot, you guys.
Well, if I don't do it, who's gonna do
I
it?
go, David. Bathroom. And he doesn't get it.
Your chanting's really getting me hard. Will you do some more, Joe?
Oh, sure. Would you like me to?
Yeah.
Would you like me to?
All right, T's and F's, F's and T's.
T's and F's.
Pop is only one letter off from poop.
Shut up, Tony. Or you're not Tony.
Well, Tony was right there. I see what you're doing.
Okay.
Tony's just excited we killed so many people.
Hey, is anybody from Delaware up in here? Raise a hey yo
What's from Delaware?
question.
Oh, sorry. Anybody from Delaware? Put a big D in the chat.
Hey yo.
I am
Davis-
Amber Heard. I am pooping the bed. I'm revenge pooping.
I was like, what do you mean? I was like nervous. I was like, am I beating you or are you beating me? Like, I'm not sure.
Who's pooping who?
I don't know. What's
Who's
happening?
drinking megapints?
A megapint?
So how many ounces is a megapint? Well, it's the same number of ounces, but it's a megapint.
I know. Honestly, both of them were in the wrong.
But Johnny Depp is never in the wrong.
He did it.
Also, if you have a name like
I-
Amber Heard, hold on. If you have a name like Amber Heard, are you going to leave a turd in the bed and then take him to court? You're instantly being known as Amber Turd.
I mean, like, actually, how
She's
funny.
got to think about that shit.
No, but she was like, I'm gonna shit. I mean, that is hilarious.
It's wild.
And then you're like, why did you do like even Johnny would come and be like, what is this?
Why is there poop in the
I
middle?
don't understand the point of that.
Now, do you think that she had like big solid logs like you do, or do you think it was like a pile of smaller logs
No,
like what I
stop.
do?
You have no, you're
I have a
the
butt
abnormal.
problem.
You're abnormal, babe.
Yeah,
I'm the
that's it.
normal.
I need more fiber.
I'm the normal pooper.
All right, Tony Bacadona says that he's from Delaware. I don't believe him.
There's only 2 people from Delaware. Okay, fine. So here we go. Joe on Delaware. If you were to decide to do Mondays or Sundays, you might want to make it early. You're nothing like a Monday morning hangover.
Oof.
Well, what about Mark? What about a Tuesday morning hangover? Delaware. Who's this guy from Delaware? Nerd. My life measure the state. Okay, you guys, then shut up. You guys are not. I was asking you all if you were from Delaware because this question pertains to Delawareans. You don't have to like read into it. Okay, one question, right?
Yeah.
An old man on Delaware.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking.
That can't be real.
Actually, this is so fucking horrible.
That can't be real. All right, read it again. There's no way
Okay.
that's real.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking. I don't feel comfortable just saying it.
It's weird. I think Kobe might be onto something here. It's gotta be false, right? Gotta be. I think what he's meaning to say is, and this is also racist, so I apologize. 7-Elevens are typically owned by people of that descent. So you might hear a little bit of accent when you get your 7-Eleven purchases. But you know what? There's not a lot of actual good things about that, where those cultures take care of their kids and set them up with businesses very, very early in life.
Yeah.
Whereas I think some other cultures could learn from that of like, hey, yeah, maybe owning a 7-Eleven isn't their lifelong dream, but you're setting them up as an entrepreneur earlier and they could always branch out from that.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
But I feel like a lot of people are just like me and they're scared
To answer.
to answer this one because
True, but like early Biden,
like-
jail.
like young Biden.
Okay, anyway, this is an old person. It's just not Biden.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
People are afraid to put the full answer
Okay, you
in.
guys.
Yeah.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a
They
slight
heard the
Indian
question.
accent. I'm not joking.
You know, he's having an off day. He's having an off day. You know, Jill yelled at him, so he's taking it out on some people. I get yelled at.
You know, I say some things here on the channel,
We've never said anything racist on this channel,
and that is okay because we're people.
and we are the perfect non-racists.
That's right.
We've never.
It's not racist against me
We
whatsoever.
never tiptoe down the race line. We always stay way back. I
Kira says
see
some
you.
things.
I respect you. I honor you.
Who remembers the scene from Wayne's World where they're in the front of the camera pretending they're from different states? Delaware.
Kira says some things.
This is America. It's not unexpected.
Yeah. And Joe must be from Flint.
You know what though is so weird, and I don't mean to be like, I don't want to get into this whole racist, not racist thing.
Sure.
I think when you go to different towns, okay, so I went 20 minutes away from here. It was so diverse. Who gives a shit?
Sure.
But when you come to our town, it's different. Like I don't understand it. But I guess that's America.
I mean, I would say this. Maybe it's because the diverse people don't have the right key card to get into our gated town.
All right, next one. So, Joe on being smart.
All right.
Ready? I didn't know COVID was coming, and I'm smart. I didn't mean street smart or book smart, but something.
All right. So
Okay, let me say it again.
there was a lot of yelling and emphasis. Let's just get the regular sentence out there.
I didn't know COVID was coming, and I'm smart. I don't mean street smart or book smart, but something.
I feel like that is false. That feels like that's like a made up answer. Because using like COVID and like the whole smart, I feel like it was Joe. Joe be like, I'm smart. Let's take an IQ test. That's his tell. Like, give me an IQ test.
True.
I'm ready to take an IQ test at any moment. I
Hold on,
feel like
Mark
it's
is saying that's true.
I feel like it's false.
I better that he's saying it's true.
That's Spanish for true.
Yes.
Wait, when Mark gets drunk, does he also speak in Spanish like you do?
I think Mark is. You know what? I don't like the word more Spanish than me,
That's not a word. It's a whole phrase. But yeah,
but
Mark is more Spanish than you.
okay. Can I explain why I can't speak English or Spanish? Because my great grandparents who came over the border said, let's try to be as American as we can. Do not speak Spanish. Do not learn anything. So we didn't learn anything.
Yeah. So I'm getting a couple falses early on, and then
Okay, ready?
I'm getting some truths, I'm getting some nods, I'm getting some T's.
Here we go. Ready?
I personally think it's false.
Okay, keep going down.
All right. But see, Tony, I feel like he would say IQ if it was, see, Tony? I got it.
It's false. Yeah, no, he never said that.
If it's smartness, he's going to throw
Never
the
said
IQ
that.
comment in there. That's his tell.
Yep. Nope, never said it. Okay, ready?
All right, let's do this. I think we're all in sync now. We know what the tell is.
All right, and an old person on words. Okay.
Okay.
One word sums up probably we already did this one. Sorry, because I was playing with the cards. I apologize.
All good. All good. We're okay.
All right. Joe on geography. Next one.
Avocados from Mexico.
We spent a lot of time talking about Africa, as we should. Africa is a nation that suffers from incredible disease.
Okay. That one isn't awful, right? I mean, you said it. You can bring the card
I
back.
mean, they have AIDS, but we have AIDS too.
Everybody has AIDS.
Everyone's
There's a
got AIDS.
whole song in South Park about it.
AIDS.
Yeah. I feel like that one. So the early lead here is true.
Okay. Christine's like, I hope it's false. This bitch is a fucking crazy.
I feel like the nation of Africa.
I'm
getting a lot of truth.
Africa is a nation. Yeah, they did say nation, didn't they?
I'm gonna go with the chat on this one. The chat I think is overwhelmingly true. I'm going with true. Oh, we're all wrong on that one, chat. Oh man, whoever wrote this did a good job of like,
yeah,
they sort of like found where he misspoke and did some funky things, and then they're like, "Yo, if he were to do that same misspeaking funky thing over here, what would it sound like?"
Yeah, no
Kudos to whoever wrote this game.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
Fantastic.
Okay, an old person on beauty secrets.
Oh, okay, I'm in with this one.
If you don't mind smelling like peanut butter for 2 or 3 days, peanut butter is darn good shaving cream.
No way. Peanut butter is shaving cream? Okay. They've taken creative license to a whole new level. Peanut butter. All right. Anybody here has shaven before? Tony's saying that whether Biden said it or not, he's saying it's true that shaving cream is a great shaving cream. Peanut butter is a great shaving cream.
That's like
it's sticky and
not. You get it off. I don't know.
I mean, like, what? I don't understand it.
No one understands.
Missed it by this much.
This much.
But Americans say Africa is a nation too.
Africa is Africa, but we are Africa.
You even stumped Mark the man at the end.
Dang it.
What? True and tested. Tony McDonald has shaved his face with peanut butter. All right, hold on, real quick. What the actual true? Oh, got a big Carter. He's dead. You can't say anything. The Carter jokes are funny until I found out he was dead.
You know what? He would like it though. He'd like,
Carter had
please
a,
keep my memory
he had a
and keep
great-
going it.
a
Yeah.
great sense of humor. Mark Amenecker says, I can't even get in on this one. I can't even put a T or an F in the chat. Too absurd to be false. True. True.
Okay. So I don't mind smelling like peanut butter for 2 or 3 days. Peanut butter is darn good shaving cream.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I'm starting to get the feel of the game now.
Okay,
That
okay.
was outrageous.
That was weird.
That was
But then
outrageous.
it wasn't so weird for. No, it was weird.
It was
It was
real
weird.
weird. Yeah.
It was weird.
Okay. So sometimes I think they're trying to bait us in because we all know that there's been the occasional outrageous comment. They're putting a bunch of outrageous comments in there to try to bait us into like stuff like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I shaved my sniz with peanut butter. No one shaves their sniz with peanut butter.
Who shaves their sniz?
With peanut butter.
Gosh, you're supposed to shave
No, you just
it. Okay, ready?
blow it out
You with the what?
with the
Okay.
hairpin. Okay, ready. Let's do it.
All right, this is an old person on lies. Okay. There are terrible. I'm gonna start over. There are a terrible lot of lies going around the world. And the worst of it is
Do you want me to take
this is actually really difficult to say.
There are a terrible lot of lies going about the world. And the worst of it is half of them are true.
That's hard to say.
So half of the lies
Show
are
the,
true.
show the check.
Well, I don't want to see the back. I only have one
Oh.
card. So hold on.
Do
Yep.
that.
Yep. Okay. Half of the lies are true. Now, Kira, Tony wants to know what a sniz is. Can you help him out?
Tony, do you know what a sniz is? Tony, what's the opposite of a sniz?
Penis?
Ew, why do we say that at the same time?
Oh my gosh, are we best friends?
Ew.
Okay, so this one, I feel like this one's true. I feel like you kind of get mixed up in your words. You're coming off of the pubic hair peanut butter comment. I feel like this one's true.
And this is so weird to say. There are a terrible lot of lies going around. No, going about the world.
So, Kira, why don't you read this comment from A&W?
There were doctors using peanut butter for breast implants years. You can shut up.
Read.
I know. Implanters.
It's hilarious. That's not funny to you?
Oh, was it a joke?
Planters peanuts, man.
I know. I understand that. So I apologize, NW. I've gotten a lot of DMs of people thinking that I've got peanut implants.
Babe, not that many DMs.
I got some DMs about regular implants.
We all know you got a little,
It's fucking fat.
got little
Okay?
chunks on you. They're cute.
And that's fine. But I actually like your joke and I apologize for taking offense to it. And I
Huh?
wasn't taking offense to it because I read the whole line.
All right, so I'm getting a lot of trues in chat. I feel like this one is true because I
Okay,
feel like it's
ready?
easy to mix up your words like that. What is it, Kira?
You guys.
We are chat. We have got to lock in. All right, we got to lock in. We are doing terrible at this game. We're not doing good.
Okay, how about Joe meeting Mandela?
Mandela. Who's
Mandela.
Mandela?
Mandela.
Lies are false. The turns are true. Fin, which is French for finished.
Josh, you fucking bitch. What are you doing here?
What are you
Doing here?
What are you doing here? And I dare you to stay.
What you doing here,
I
Josh?
dare you to stay. You dirty dog.
Swear to
You.
God.
So you smack me with peanut
I'm
butter?
gonna slap your friend.
You're gonna shave my face with peanut butter? Now I'll shave your face with peanut butter. All right.
Okay, you guys. So welcome. Sorry, Josh. I just like being a bitch to you because it's funny to me.
Well, it's funny to be a bitch to everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Because Mr. Mom, shut the fuck up with Cardinals, you whore. That's what I say. Okay. All right. Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Dave McCool's there. So Dave, we're playing a game about things an older gentleman may or may not have said.
And look at this whiskey I have, Duke.
That is not a whiskey. It is literally Faygo Rock and Rock. All right. Let's do this shit. I'm ready. It's fantastic. I love it.
Dude, it was a magic trick
Was it a message where you're gonna down the whole thing? Be like, look, I'm not.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, ready?
Yeah,
Okay, this is an old man on winning votes. And this old person could be winning votes however way. Okay,
sure.
ready?
It's just it's not political. We're just making fun of old people as any
Yes.
good American
Mhm,
should.
exactly. You ought to go vote for someone else.
Well, I need more than that. I feel like some of these cards, we got to find some better cards for this.
David, I'm trying.
I'm doing my best.
But
There's 4 words up there. You can bring the card back. I don't need to read
I'm
4 words for an
trying.
hour. All right. So that one I don't think is a very good one. I would have to probably go with Mark Amenak on that one and say it's probably true. It's a flippant, short comment. Like that could easily be true as he's like doing a town hall or something and someone's giving him some guff. He could just be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
oh my gosh, Josh, you're not down. Travis, you're not down south either. You guys can shut up.
Or Christine
He's
Fago.
listening.
Christine Fago was his new name. Can we get tasting notes on the Fago Rock and Roll Kira? Go.
You know you can get this tasting note right here. Ready?
Prove it.
Mmm. Tastes like a cream on a Sunday night when you know you got the eggs Benedict in the morning.
Does anyone understand what she's saying? Literally, it's a cream soda.
So good though.
It's a cream soda with something very, very light over the top of it, which takes away like cream soda. I love it. It's a little thin.
Cola, isn't it?
It's a little thin. Cream soda is. So it's a cream soda with a little bit of like a cherry cola in it, but it's mainly cream soda. But it helps the cream soda become, I don't know, not so cream soda-y and stupid.
I think it's cola with cream soda.
Yeah. It's fantastic. It's Fago-tastic. All right, so Kira,
Christine, don't you worry. You and I can share some rock and wine together. Look at this.
send,
Do you like this?
no one's getting excited about that.
I think Christine likes it.
No, people are wondering if you could throw your back out. Everyone understands that eggs Benedict the next morning, David.
See? See?
I literally,
That means you get that cream in this.
no, basically the next morning I just throw a burrito in the microwave and I give it to her afterwards. It's not even fully warm.
No, I do like a
She likes a microwave burrito.
I like a cold almost burrito.
She likes it when there's an icy middle, like the ends are too hot to eat, but the middle is icy. That's the way she likes her burritos, and I can deliver those all day long. Never have I ever run out of burritos that are too hot on the ends and too icy in the middle. It's like outside Mexican, inside dessert. And people love it.
Okay, anyway, you ought to go vote for someone else.
Let's see. I feel like that's an easy one.
This is true. He did say that. He
Yeah.
did say it.
All right, chat. We finally got one. We've been on a losing streak.
He said that you should.
We've been on a losing streak. We broke the losing streak. Now I feel like we've got a better understanding of how difficult this game is.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Okay. She said her eggs have been Benedict and creamed in the morning.
Girl.
And then Sean Holt, Jesus, the stores in St. Louis that sell Fago are in neighborhoods you tend to.
That's why you gotta go get it, bitch.
Dude, that's how you know it's good.
That's right.
That's how you know you gotta go get this.
Dude, Fago is the
Oh, you little cutie.
Josh, shut up. Put your dick away. Okay.
Or you can leave it out. Either one. I'm fine with that. You can put some of that hollandaise out of it. On it. Sorry, phrasing. All right, let's get on to the next one.
Okay, are you guys excited? This is an old person being second best. Okay.
Oh, so he didn't win something.
Isn't it a bitch? This vice president thing.
That can't be real. No, that's not real. That's not even okay. The game at times is reaching way too far. That's not real.
Okay.
The game is reaching way too far at times. Why would Jesus avoid certain neighborhoods in St. Louis?
That's true,
Look
Tony.
at this. Sean Holt, Jesus, are you not the real Jesus?
Jesus loves everybody, Sean.
You avoid certain neighborhoods?
Oh my gosh.
Man. That's not a great look for a Jesus, is it?
Oh no, Jesus.
Well, it's Sean Holt Jesus. It's like a different version of Jesus. I
I
so
think Jesus loves
Vasco
all
says
corners.
Vasco says I so want that to be true.
Okay, so is Fanta bitch this vice president thing? All right, that's it. No
There's,
one?
I think it's false. I think the game's reaching. I really
Okay.
do. I think the game is
Ready?
reaching. Let's do it. Oh no! He said it.
Why did he see this?
Why did he say that?
He went to Harvard and found some common ground with the questioner who introduced themselves as the VP of the Senate body, and they said, if you're not first, you're last. And then he said, isn't it a bitch?
It was just joking there.
I know, that's actually fine.
It's a Talladega Nights thing. If you're not first, you're last.
I was high on peyote.
That's high on peyote.
It's a team of Jesus. Christine, shut up. Stop.
Man, Christine, stop being funnier than us.
Funny.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. She's so freaking cool.
Mark the man to Deanna knew it right from the start.
Mark Deanna, shut the fuck up.
He's like,
because
I
honestly,
know this is true.
He's like, I love Jesus, but I know he don't like
He don't like Fago.
Fago. I was trying to say he don't like Fago.
All right. Let's do a couple more, then we gotta shut down. I do have to go to the zoo.
Okay, I'm sorry about
No,
this.
no, it's not a sorry thing. We just gotta be responsible. We gotta eat some food before we go to bed. We gotta watch the Wyatt Files. We gotta play Kobe's exit song on the way
Oh,
out.
shoot, yes.
All right, so let's
Okay, right?
couple more and we gotta wrap it up.
Okay. All right. This is an old person that is on a corner. Okay, maybe a corner of a street. I'm not sure.
Probably selling his body.
I know what's
sex.
around the corner. I just don't always know where the corner is.
Oh, okay. Is that a, as the game would call it, a blunder, or is that deep Eastern wisdom? That sounds deep, is actually what that sounds.
I like that.
That sounds like
It's
that
like-
next level.
It's like Kung Fu Panda.
people are playing checkers and he starts playing chess. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. True. False.
All right, so
True.
let me read that again. So he says, I know what's around the corner. I just don't always know where the corner is.
Actually, I love that.
That's deep.
I love that.
I'm feeling like that's a true one, guys.
I love it.
It's like the Matrix. Fortune cookies. Oh, they already know what it is.
Do they?
Yeah, we've read it 3 times. It's 2 sentences. How about you show us that answer?
Okay.
Fake news. All right, so he's so far he's not super duper deep,
He's not astute.
because that would be a deep comment. We can
But
all
because he's old, you guys remember, he's old. This
We
is
could all get
old
behind.
stuff. Okay, ready? Here's an old person about worrying. I had like a worry about you and stuff
Sure.
like that. Worry. I'm not worried about the deficit. It is big enough to take care of itself.
If that is true, that makes no sense at all.
I'm not worried about the deficit. It's big enough to take care of itself.
Now Tony says that is true, but how would the deficit worry about itself? Is my question.
That's a question.
That's a great question on my part.
I'm not worried about the deficit. It's big enough to take care of itself.
So we've got true, false, true. Well, it's got to be true. It's a grown ass deficit.
It is a ground deficit.
The deficit is a big
Deficit's-
boy.
It is.
It's a big one. This is a
You
tough
guys
one.
should see my Sephora card. And like I
Speaking of
honestly
deficits,
don't use that much makeup. Like I'm confused.
all right, Kira, what is it?
It is fucking false, you guys.
Oh no, we got beat again.
It is false. Oh my gosh.
I thought all right. Either most of these are false, or the game hasn't been shuffled very well.
I didn't shuffle greatly. Which is fine.
All right, let me take a quick look here.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see.
David's gonna man shuffle it.
No, I'm just gonna pick out some truths so we can actually.
David, you can pick a truth.
Hold on. I want to see what I'm seeing. Okay, hold on.
This isn't Russia.
Hold on. I just want to see what the pattern is. All right.
Bubby, I already
All right. So we're going through a span of fake newses
Kira make this game. Hey, Jay, shut the fuck up.
to go through a span of.
Jay, shut the fuck
All right, rapid fire.
Oh, shart. Are we doing
Rapid fire so that we can go get some
Yep.
food. Watch the
Christine's
White
like,
House.
yep, this is a total man shuffle.
All right, here we go. Okay, so here's the problem. I think the game came with true and false in separate stacks.
It could have, yeah.
And then there's like one shuffle where we're just gonna go through a bunch of falses because we're about to go
No,
through
it's fine. No,
a
I
decent mix.
understand. No, it's totally fine. Everyone's just making fun of you. It's fine.
All right. Old man on former president.
Okay.
I mean, you've got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
That is so rude.
I mean, you've got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man. Now, the tell in there.
I think he said that about Obama. That's so rude, though.
We've seen two tells so far. IQ is one of them. What's the other one?
Man.
I've seen a lot of trues, a lot of trues, a lot of trues, a lot of trues, no falses. True. Rapid fire. Let's keep it going, baby. All right. One man stands to deliver. All right. Old man on superheroes. You guys ready for this? One man stands to deliver the change we desperately need. A man I'm proud to call my friend. A man who will be the next president of the United States, Barack America.
No, he didn't say that.
Well, I mean,
I think he said it. I'm gonna say true. I'm gonna say true. True.
rapid fire.
He was drunk. He was drunk.
Well, we're all now.
Yeah, we're all
There's no
drunk. It's
judgment.
fine. It's fine.
Whiskey Bird coming in false. Jay Hayes coming in false.
I'm just upset that he said that.
People are saying, "Hey, I've seen this game reach."
Could not be more true. People
are saying, "I've seen this game reach. That feels like a reach." So
no one else is like, I don't know.
false, true. All right, get those answers in. False. It's almost like a 60-40 true to false right now.
He fucking said that shit.
And we've got a true on our hands, people. Okay.
Okay, remember, it's not political. This is an old person. Sometimes old people forget who their friends are. Old people forget a lot of things. David, we gotta bail out of this shit.
Is it bad?
This is getting bad.
Why is it getting bad?
He's talking shit about Obama.
All right. Well, all right. Old man on big sticks. Now is the time to heed the timeless advice of Teddy Roosevelt. Speak softly and carry a big stick. End of quote. I promise you, the president has a big stick.
True. Yeah, because you're right, Christine. He's out of context. This is all him out of context. This is just like some random string of words that he's saying, and it's out of context, and they're putting it into a game. I get it.
Well, here's the deal. If I'm in political power, everyone here knows I have a tiny wee-wee. But if I'm in political power, I'm saying I have a big stick.
This doesn't make any sense.
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
Men like to have big sticks.
All right, what's the answer?
True.
What's that's true. All right, let's end this with not any more political sadness. Give this fucking to me.
It's just good, clean fun.
Okay. One show I think everybody needs to watch before they go to bed is called You Eight-Legged Freaks. Give it to me. David, fucking give it to me. I'm so pissed right now. I'm like upset.
Oh, babes, it's just fine.
Okay, I'm not upset.
All right, no one's gonna watch Eight-Legged Freaks.
Upset.
Although we are gonna say we gotta go to bed.
Everyone knows I have a tiny. Have you too much fun?
Always and every day.
Hey, get out of this area with your baby. Ghost Adventures. Yes, I want to watch Ghost Adventures so bad, but David doesn't like us.
I'd rather watch White House.
Hey, I also learned that ghosts are demons. So should I be watching a show about demons? Maybe. Because guess what? It's covered in the blood.
There you go.
Thank you, Jesus.
All right. We have to play Jason's song on the way out.
Let's do
I
it.
do have work in the morning, and obviously I need to eat an emergency pizza before we go to bed. So there's a long night in front of us still.
And guess what? How I'm excited so much to have you here.
Babe,
Yes.
you're very cute, and I love you.
Oh.
Oh, isn't that sweet, everybody? Oh, it's gross. Everyone, tell David to shut up. David fucking sucks.
David, stop it! I'm constipated.
What did that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Wrong hole, maybe.
Wrong. I love wrong hole. I mean, wrong hole never happened. All right, how do I share a media player?
Yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
show the whole
yeah,
fucking
let's-
screen, honey.
Oh, I might have to actually.
And
yeah.
then share tab audio.
Yep.
Shoot, I'm getting my accent.
To share audio,
Da-da-da-da.
share tab. Am I seeing?
Dude, why are those split, honey?
Well, because we gotta have. a
This one
split.
says media player. Stop. Go to your second one. Sorry, everyone. Since they share.
Is that gonna do it
Info.
though? I don't know because it's just we just downloaded it. It's not in a great spot, but we'll see. All right, so
Let's see.
real quick, tell me if you can hear this.
Give me a thing if you don't.
What? I just downloaded it, you bitches. All right, hold on. We might just like play it right from the Gmail. If I download it, how come I can't fucking play it from downloads? Like in my download file, I should be able to
Listen. I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing neither. What is going on with this?
Kobe, you sent us the fucking virus.
Did you send us a virus, Kobe? Kobe's always sending me viruses. It's awful.
And then if you,
I can't believe he's always doing that to me.
I feel so bad for you right now. Like I can't help you.
No, you literally can't. And I'm playing the song, but there's no sound.
Mm-mm.
Huh. Does anybody else?
Rest in peace, Gears. That's right, Kobe. This is my fucking computer. This is my files.
Does anybody hear it? Aww.
Hold on, guys. No sound.
Yeah, no.
Okay, hold on.
There, let's start over. Can we hear it now? That sucks my dick.
Oh my gosh, I got so excited.
It's the coolest though. If
So,
you,
honey, you should.
baby, it won't share it right now. All right, we'll
I'm
try
not
to
gonna
we'll
share
try to share it here, but it's gonna be a little clippy there too. So hold on. I tried downloading it, Cobes, but we're gonna try a different way. All right, we're gonna try to do it right out of Gmail and see if that'll work. Which I didn't want to do that. I don't know why it won't share a media player, but it won't, which is pretty lame. But we'll try it anyway.
Dude, I'm like so.
You're a little too excited if you ask me. Look how small we are on the screen. It's crazy.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Let's see if we can play it. Oh, it's gonna hold on. Yeah, okay. So we can play it there. All right, hold on. So now if we share a screen, we've got to just play it out of fucking Gmail, but that's fine. Here we go. And then to share audio, share tab or screen instead.
And you're sharing a tab, are you not? Chrome tab. You gotta hit up at the top. Yep. And then it's Christmas presents on. Yes.
Okay, let's try that. Kira thinks she's got it. That's gotta be it, right?
I stumbled on a YouTube channel long ago. The algorithm said that I should check it out. I love my whiskey and
What is
I
it?
love a whiskey show. It's been 10 minutes, and what the fuck is this about? But then they finally start to catch up with the chat and welcome friends, and it never ends. I know it never ends. Well, Kira said she burned her hand at school last week. Lost a fist fight to a grandma with no teeth. And David told us he can only poop alone, just as Jude wipes and his anal beads named Steve. Kira promised to post her to the winner of the hoop, but I'm sorry, friend, she'll never send. And I can't believe I'm watching this again. Getting drunk on Monday night should be in bed, but it's whiskeychannel.com live instead. All I ever wanted was a good whiskey show, but it's whiskeychannel.com live instead. I fear Jean's wiener just stained Kira Selena's shirt, and that's for Thomas shaved her unibrow for free. And David's mustache was a hit at Jeremy's gym, but Frank Thomas couldn't help with his low T. And if the stream should freeze and lose the audio, the Mormons are the ones who made it so. And I can't believe I'm watching this again. Getting drunk on Monday night should be in bed, but it's whiskeychannel.com live instead. All I ever wanted was a good whiskey show, but it's whiskeychannel.com live instead. Getting drunk on Monday night should be in bed, but it's whiskeychannel.com live instead. All I ever wanted was a good whiskey show, but it's whiskeychannel.com live instead. Baby loves to dance. Baby loves to dance. Look at David dance. Look at David dance. David loves to dance. David loves to dance for the camera because he's really hammered. And hammered people dance when the feeling is right already time.
Holy shit and balls!
Dude,
I was so out of breath. That was amazing.
so amazing.
So, Cobes, I know I've given you a little bit of a praise, and you did a good job with some of the songs. But all the rest of your songs suck dick compared to that song. That song's awesome.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely I couldn't stop being like,
And plus, I died tonight.
so freaking amazing.
I'm gonna rub one out to that later. Just rub it raw dog.
Well, thank you, Jason. That was so amazing.
That's amazing. Way better than the White House song.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking cool.
Oh, you're not cool.
But Jason made me feel like I was cool.
Yeah, it was a mistake. Pub, I'm dying over here. I haven't exercised that hard since the 80s. All right, love you, mean it. We won't be live tomorrow because of this 4-hour live stream tonight. But tune in to whatever station, I think it's ABC, playing the Lions getting revenge on the 49ers tomorrow night.
Sorry, I can't get off. I was not expecting that.
And this will be the new ending song to the rest of our videos, which we just shot like 5 videos today. So, Cobes, this is going to the end of all those videos.
So freaking amazing. Okay. All right, everybody.
All right.
You have a great New Year's Eve. Okay, remember, eat 12 grapes under a table. Every time you eat a grape, make a wish.
But also
That is your
stay under the table. Don't come out. Nobody wants you to come out.
that is your how do I say it? Like your stamina, your person for the year.
Just stay under the table. You're an under the table person now.
Mm-hmm. You're under the
All right. We love you very much. We'll see you soon. New videos and not live tomorrow. I don't know. We'll be live again soon. That'll happen.
We'll see you. We'll
That'll
see
Kisses from me.
you. Bye.